Welcome to Popcorn Talk, featuring movie discussion, news, and interviews. Popcorn Talk. We talk movies.
Hey, it's your girl Carla Renata along with Anna, Amy, and Mina. We are here for the 91st Annual Academy Awards Oscar Watchalong here at Popcorn Talk TV. Is starting up right now with a live performance by Queen being led by Adam Lambert, who ironically the last time Adam Lambert performed in a Dolby Theater, he was actually competing for American Idol.
Can you believe that? That's insane.
Crazy.
Insane. We're so excited to be here, you guys. I will be on our live chat this entire time, so make sure you're telling us who your predictions are, how you feel about these performances, the fashion, all of it. We are here to guide you along through the 91st Annual Oscars.
Yes.
So excited.
Yay!
Yeah.
And so, oh my gosh, here
we go.
Right now.
Oh,
They're singing "We Will Rock You." Yes.
This almost makes me feel like Bohemian Rhapsody is a favorite to win, just because Queen is such... Obviously, Queen is the subject
So
matter
iconic.
of Bohemian Rhapsody.
Oh, lady, what is
Lady
that
Gaga,
necklace?
I love it. And FYI, but not really. So I am also an actress and a singer, and I actually did a musical in Vegas that Queen wrote called "We Will Rock You."
Oh my God.
And I starred in it. I played Killer Queen. I actually replaced a young lady named Patty, but she did it, and then I came in to replace her for a little bit, and then she came back and finished the run. But I have a personal affection
I
toward
love
Queen
them. I
because they
grew up
hired
on
me to
this.
be in their show that they
Yeah.
wrote. So that's
Yeah.
huge.
Oh my God.
I'm really
Yes,
glad.
I pay my dues,
yes,
Adam
Adam.
Lambert.
This is my middle school graduation theme song.
Oh, just make me feel like grandma over here. I can't stand you right now.
Eyes, Adam Lambert's eyes are like piercing. This is incredible.
I was watching
Yes.
an interview beforehand, and he said that, you know, he was so glad that they were going to be doing We Are the Champions, because everyone is a champion, and I love that. I mean, we are celebrating the Oscars, we are celebrating cinema, but, like, let's just have fun with it, you know?
I will say, too,
champion.
it's very smart of them for this year not having a host to start the award show like this, because it's sort of like, okay, big punchy open without having to have the comedy and the host, and so very, very smart sort of planning, I think, for the Oscars.
You know,
I'm actually living for this right now. Like,
I am living for this.
I really like this.
And you know, back in the day, when they had the very first Oscars, they had it at the Hollywood Roosevelt Hotel, which is right across the street from the Dolby Theater where Adam Lambert is singing right now. It lasted all of 15 minutes, and there were a little over 200 and something guests.
That's so sweet.
15 minutes. I wish it
Bradley
lasted
Cooper.
15 minutes.
Oh, Irina, is with Bradley Cooper tonight. So there's been rumors about him and Lady Gaga, rumors that they were splitting, just like she split with her fiance. But seems like she's
I wouldn't
there,
be surprised by that.
and she's supporting her man. So
I would not be
Honestly,
surprised by that.
after watching A Star Is Born...
Yes, J-Lo. Yes, girl.
After watching A Star Is Born and all of the interviews between Gaga and Cooper, I don't understand how their love is not real, because it felt so real to me. It
and
does
do you
not
see
feel
when
like
they
acting.
performed together in Vegas, and
Her
she was on the
face.
piano like this?
Oh my god.
You know, I think we're certainly going to see some Giphy moments, if that makes sense. Giphy moments, yeah.
Gift-worthy, yeah.
Gift-worthy,
Gift-worthy moments, for sure.
yeah. And I do know, so we're going to
That
see...
was awesome.
We're going to see the first award be handed out in 7 minutes. So they've already been playing for,
Oh, that was
3?
Lisa Bonet.
Yeah.
This is amazing.
Jason Momoa was there.
Everyone.
Oh,
Yes, Freddie, yes.
they should pull Rami up there. Just like, yeah.
No, I think they should have their moment.
No, let them have their moment.
I love Rami, so anything Rami involved, I'm for
Casey
it.
Musgraves, interesting to see her here. I doubt she would have been
know.
invited had she not won so many Grammys, but it was like her year at the Grammys, so she has a pretty good seat tonight at the Oscars.
Okay, so now what's going to happen? This
Now
is
what's
so
going to happen,
different.
they're going to give out they're going to give the award it's either going to be best supporting actor or best supporting actress.
yeah.
That's usually the first one that they give out every year, and then they save the heavy hitters like the best actor, best actress, best picture, best
Yeah, later
director
on in
toward
the
the
show.
end.
Right.
And there was a rumor for a minute that Whoopi Goldberg was going to be a
That's-
secret
yeah,
host, but
I heard that.
yeah, that's not happening.
That's kind of random. I love her,
Well,
but that's so random to me.
What's random is, remember a few minutes ago I was talking about the first Academy Awards, it was 15 minutes long? Well, the longest Academy Awards, which clocked in at about 4 hours and some change, Whoopi Goldberg was the host of that Oscar
Get
ceremony.
outta here.
Yeah.
Well, there was talk about Whoopi hosting this year, but maybe they didn't want a repeat of
4 hours and 23
4 hours
minutes.
and 23
I love me
minutes.
some Whoopi too, but I mean, you know, we don't have, now that we don't have a host, we really don't need a host. There's so many categories and so many things to cover that it just makes the show longer with all the shtick.
Yeah.
And I don't think, I feel like a lot of it is like a nod to Hollywood and like inside jokes that audiences don't really enjoy watching all the time.
Audiences around the world, they don't know. But
Yeah, I mean, I wonder if this is gonna just lead way for future Oscar awards to not have any hosts at all.
it may be a lead-in for the other shows too. They, you know,
it might actually be a
it
blessing.
It'll depend tomorrow when we wake up. It'll depend. It'll depend on how it was received and what people have to say about it.
They just showed a clip of A Private War. I am so upset because that was the biggest Oscar snub. We talked about that for the Golden Globes. I feel like Rosamund Pike should have definitely been nominated for Best Actress. That was such an incredible performance.
I felt like, did y'all see Cold War?
Yes, yeah.
I felt like Julia Kulig in Cold War should have got an Oscar nomination. She was really good. But at least the film and the director got one each. So that's cool. That's cool.
I want to bring up something.
Well, you be my neighbor.
While we're talking about music, Kendrick Lamar and SZA.
I'm so upset.
Well,
SZA
SZA offered to do it anyway, but it's like it's Kendrick Lamar's song. You can't perform the song without Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah.
Hold the
yes.
phone. Yes.
This is everything.
I heard about this.
Who needs a host when you have Tina Fey, Maya Rudolph, and Amy Poehler?
But I'm gonna need Maya Rudolph to have some better.
I don't know. I still love her no matter what she
I love
wears.
her, but I'm
we're
gonna
kind
need
of
that
twinning
just to
in
be
pink
better.
tonight. We're kind of twinning.
What? Oh my gosh.
I love Tina Fey.
I love her.
A little too long.
What?
People who get USA Today tomorrow will think that we hosted.
Yay.
I mean, I
That's
would
hilarious.
love that. I would want them to host.
Regina was there with her mommy.
Year of the Woman.
Host tonight. There won't be a popular movie category, and Mexico is not aiming for the wall.
Thank you.
Wow. Unless
Always
Mexico is
bring
not
politics
big
into
for
it.
Brand. Oh, Willem
yeah.
Dafoe.
Tina Fey looks like I mean, they're both. All three of them are gorgeous, but Tina to me right now is just stealing the show.
She really does.
Yeah.
She always
Fantastic.
brings it when it comes to awards, though.
All the winners could please say Hellman's mayonnaise. We're on the
But honestly, I just love the dynamic between the three of them.
It's so
like if
great.
it was just Tina alone, it wouldn't be as.
No, of
I
course.
just love the chemistry.
And Tina and Amy have been friends for like 25
Since
years.
SNL, yeah.
Even before.
Before.
Yeah.
hardly know her. Hey, Chad. That's a good one. Chad with both and
Wakanda forever,
Oh,
yes.
Michael B. Jordan right there.
Yes.
Oh, totally got snubbed, for the record, I think.
Yeah, they both
disagree.
did.
Yeah.
I disagree.
They,
I disagree.
Okay, let us know in the chat what you think, please.
yeah, I'm like, for real,
Oh,
though.
Marina, the tubby girl.
Felina de Tavera.
I also
hope
wanna,
she wins.
Okay, I'm gonna wait and I want to give some people some shout outs because you're gonna have
Yes.
people joining our live chat and it's so exciting.
Why'd she
She's
just break out with the
singing.
song? Oh, she's terrible.
I love
Oh,
her.
Irina sitting between Lady Gaga and Bradley Cooper.
Someone get more video of that, please. That's interesting.
Zephyr in the
I mean,
in the chat room told me, she said Maya's style is eccentric.
Eccentric.
Yeah, that's a nice word
it.
for it. That's a nice word
a
for
very
it.
nice euphemism.
That's
You know-
a very nice word for
Okay,
it.
so I know we don't have like technical hosts, but it feels like they are talking for a while just to introduce the first category.
This is great. When you don't have a host, I think this is a
So
smart way.
each category can take their time.
Yeah.
Oh no.
I just want them to host.
Why is Amy Poehler wearing like a funeral?
Stop. Stop. I can't.
Okay, in her defense, does she has kids, right?
I like her
does.
They all
In her
have
def-
kids. Oh,
in-
not Maya, but
in
Tina
her
Fey is
defense,
Okay, we're up. Supporting actress.
She's not gonna win for Vice.
not
This
gonna
was
win.
not a
Come
strong
on,
performance.
this
Adams,
is Regina
get
King's
out of here.
category.
This is definitely
Regina King's category.
Regina
Oh,
King.
for sure.
I don't want to hear. I don't want to hear nothing.
Why do you want
It
to hear
is-
it? Does
it
anyone
is-
else think no?
Well, it is Regina King's category, but I
I
also
thought Rachel
really
Weisz.
liked De Tavera from Roma. I thought she did
Yeah.
such a fantastic job in Roma. I loved like the nuanced difference between her
This
having
is
to play.
supporting, so she's not going to be in this.
Oh,
Marina's in lead.
You're,
category.
Oh no,
no,
she's
I
in-
thought she was
Marina
good.
is,
No.
yes.
Supporting.
Yalitza
Oh,
is-
Yalitza's in
Oh,
lead.
yeah,
Yes.
This is the
But it's very-
thing.
it's
We have
such
to
a
look.
great
We have to
job.
look at the awards season history. So what happens is
When you win the
usually
SAG
usually by the time we get to Oscar night, whoever has been consistently winning through the circuit usually walks away with the award. The only time it's ever been an upset with that
Just
particular
fantastic.
thing is in the Best Supporting Actor category.
Yeah.
There was one year where we all thought Sylvester Stallone was going to walk away with it, and Mark Rylance walked away with it. So that one and Best Picture and Best Director are always the ones that are upsets.
You know, and I think just as a whole, if Beale Street Could Talk is a phenomenal
It's
film.
It should have been
Beautiful
nominated
film.
for Best Picture.
It's a beautiful
Definitely.
film.
Look
Look at
her
her mommy!
Love it.
Okay, so the favorite, we have 2 nominees in the supporting actress category.
The stronger of the two is Rachel Weisz.
No.
Hands
disagree.
down. Mina, I love you, but hands down, it's Rachel
I think they
Weisz.
both had strong performances. Emma Stone was way more fascinating to watch for me in that movie.
Oh, I like what she's doing tonight.
I
though.
think they were all fascinating. I think all 3 of them gave equally wonderful performances, and that is why it was particularly hard. I'm pretty sure for voters to figure out what category to nominate them in, because they equally carried the film. Not one person carried it more than the other. They equally carried it.
Which is why it's supporting instead of lead. Which I like that. I mean, that gives them 2 nominations then.
But it makes people cancel them out. Too.
Yeah.
You know, when you have 2 people from
Okay,
the same film.
real quick, who's gonna win?
Regina.
Who's gonna win?
De Tavera. But I want Regina. I want Regina. I think it's going to De
There can only be
Tavera.
one.
Regina.
One pick. Okay.
I don't know.
Oh my gosh! Yes! Fantastic.
Let me tell you something.
Oh my gosh! Standing ovation.
You guys, I told
Help her out.
I told her when I met her in Toronto that she was gonna win the Oscar. I told her that 6 months ago, and there it is.
This is fantastic.
I know it when I see it. I know it when I see it.
Oh my!
And I interviewed her. She let me interview her for the Curvy Critic. I interviewed her.
Love her.
Stop. I
She
talked
was
to
so
her.
good. Yeah.
I talked to her before.
I want to hear her
7
speech. I want to hear her
seconds.
speech.
Yeah.
I want to hear her speech.
Oh.
Because she never prepares. She always does it off the cuff.
She was great in Miss Congeniality too. No, I'm kidding.
Standing here representing one of the greatest artists of our time.
We
James
should have brought
Baldwin.
tissues.
Don't cry, Regina.
I'm crying out, girl.
Cry it out, girl.
When he birthed this baby,
Her so much.
and you nurtured her, you surrounded her with so much love and support. So it's appropriate for me to be standing here because I'm an example of what it looks like when support and love is poured into someone. Mom,
Now I'm going to
I
cry.
love you so much.
Oh my god! In my little heart. Can't
Oh
take
my
it.
god.
For teaching me God is always leaning, always has been leaning in my direction. Gamoses. They'll ask me about that later. So many people to thank. Chelsea Barnard, who brought this project to
May I just say, she looks absolutely stunning.
But she always does.
Like
And it's not hard for
a
her.
real queen.
Amazing cast.
It's not hard for her.
She's so gracious
My
too.
sisters in art, Marina, Amy,
She said my name.
Irma, Rachel. It's been an honor to have my name be just said with yours this whole step of the way. It's been pretty amazing.
Emma Stone's like, that should have
That
been
was
me.
I was some of their resting faces are interesting.
She had that resting bitch
I
face
know.
happening.
You have to just practice.
That's a GIF moment.
You have to practice
GIF
in the mirror
moment.
before these events, guys.
Yay!
Amazing.
Yes.
All right.
So,
All right, I knew she was going to win.
yes.
The Mickey M says Regina totally deserved it.
Yes, she did.
Jody Petrila says, hi everyone. Hi Amy. Hi Amy. So
Hi, Jolie.
We've got Daniel Crosby saying hi everyone. Hi Daniel.
Hi.
Star Drew is saying hello too. And Zafra says,
Oh my gosh.
love that you guys dressed up. This is great.
Of course.
Yes, honey.
Fantastic.
We may not be on the
category.
red carpet at the Dolby Theater, but we're on the red carpet here at Popcorn
That's
Talk
right.
TV. Yes.
Jason Momoa, Helen Mirren, yes.
Yes.
Why does he always look like he needs a bath, though?
Yeah.
I just need for him
get
to, like,
that.
look like he's clean.
Well, he's Aquaman.
He's always in the water.
He's looking like he came out of the water.
No, he looks like he came out of a homeless cave, is what he looks like.
I mean, with that suit, throwing some shade over here.
I'm sorry.
She's
Helen Mirren called him Hawaiian God.
Yeah, I mean Helen Mirren.
She's gorgeous.
She's a queen. Nah.
She's just
Literally.
timeless. She's always so like effortless and
She's
appropriate.
regal,
and
elegant. She's always in the best movies.
Oh, gosh,
Does he have
I'm
on a
so
pink ruffle
nervous.
shirt?
No, it's white. And
What's
it's
that-
a
what's
salmon
that?
tux.
No,
What's
but
the
what's that around his?
necklace?
A
Is that,
scrunchie.
oh, he had the scrunchie on his hair.
Probably for Lisa or this
Documentary
category.
feature.
Doc-
I think it's gonna be
Solo.
RGB.
It's
Okay.
gonna be RGB, but it should be Minding the Gap.
I love Minding the Gap.
It should be Minding
Yes.
the Gap.
Free Solo, this was probably the most intense I've
It'll
ever
be
felt
between
in a
Free
movie.
Solo, RGB, and Minding the Gap.
RBG.
Yeah. Hale County was also pretty interesting. There was, it felt like you were basically there living with these people, set in Alabama.
And it's directed
Yeah.
by an African American man, Ramel Ross, who I also interviewed on the Spirit Awards carpet.
Oh.
Yeah, I got everybody at the Spirit Awards.
I was there yesterday too, but I was behind the scenes. But it was fun. Being Leo from Minding the Gap was fantastic.
Being Lou.
Yeah.
Okay,
A
so
Father and Son
I went to the
also
AFI Docs Film
incredible.
Festival, and I was watching the film, and I was going to scoot out, so I sat on the end of an aisle, and he kind of snuck in and sat right next to me.
Bing?
Yeah, Bing. And so we've talked, and he's going to come over here and do some interviews
Oh
with me
my
too.
gosh.
Yay,
Ooh, stay
can't wait for
tuned.
that. I loved RGB.
Betsy West and Julie Cohen rock. I just need to say that. They rock. They're so fierce.
Oh yeah.
This touched me in a way because especially for where we are in our political climate right now,
Mm-hmm.
it was about bringing people together, and her friendship with Justice Scalia is something you would not expect, and it was just fantastic.
RBG.
Wow!
Oh!
Oh my gosh!
Yeah.
Well deserved, but I'm surprised. I had thought it was gonna be.
So let me just tell you, among the critics,
RPG.
among the critics circle, Free Solo is huge among the critics circle. Everybody in the critics groups have been saying how amazing this film is. But I think because I'm a woman and because RBG was directed by women, about a woman, and because Minding the Gap was kind of like the boyhood of documentaries, I was rooting for them because they were kind of like the underdogs. But
Yeah, the fact-
congratulations to Free Solo.
Yeah, this is
I mean, Free
fantastic.
Solo made me so insanely stressed the entire time I was watching it. It's
Watching that rock. You were waiting for
Yes.
somebody to fall, yeah.
Yes, I mean, these people are climbing without any wires or anything. So, definitely something that I don't feel a lot of people knew about. So, hey, there's that.
Yeah.
And for hiring women and people of color,
Yes.
only help make the films better.
This dress is very naked though. It's a little distracting for me.
Looking at her. Like here.
I just
Well, the dress is okay,
is
but
it?
them
I didn't-
earrings.
I
She
didn't
didn't need
notice
earrings.
that. I just feel like her hair should be up with this dress.
Agreed.
Or curled.
agreed.
She's a
Holding
filmmaker,
a
honey.
freaking Oscar.
She's a filmmaker. She don't care, and she got an Oscar. So,
I do like the dress though.
oh, she's emotional. Bless her heart.
She's so cute.
This has got to be
Look
so
at her.
surreal.
Oh, the stank
Why
face.
are people giving resting bitch face tonight? I can't. Like, what is that?
I didn't think that was a
And why do they keep putting the camera on people who are sitting like this?
They love doing
Look,
that.
and then-
Drama.
but their face is like, okay.
Sky Patterson in our live chat, hey Sky, says, best doc Free Solo, congratulations. So proud of the incredibly hardworking and daring talent involved with the project. Pretty impressive, yeah.
Congratulations. Yes, that was impressive to
There
say,
it is.
to say the least.
I mean, hey. Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, so I mean, who did we pick was gonna win that category?
I picked
thought-
Minding the Gap.
Oh, you
Me
did?
too.
I did.
I
Me
picked
too.
RBG. I
Yeah,
really thought.
same. I thought it would be RBG.
So we're
surprised.
split here at the Popcorn Talk.
Yeah, we are.
Oh.
And I
picked-
hope this doesn't mean that I'm going to be wrong with my entire ballot because I worked really hard on it, and I'm really
No.
hoping.
You won't be wrong with your whole
I'm
entire-
hoping this doesn't mean that we're off to a bad start.
No, not at all. Not at all. So let's talk a little Oscar stuff.
Let's do
Let's
it.
talk a little Oscar stuff. So I'm not sure what the next category is that's coming up, but I will throw in some Oscar trivia about Glenn Close, since we
Yes.
won't get to her for a while. Glenn Close Glenn Close has been nominated for an Oscar 7 times. 7 times without a win, which is kind of unusual. Like, usually when people get repeat nominations, they win at some point. She's
101
never won.
Dalmatians.
Yep, she's never ever won. She's never won. And if she wins tonight, she will be the second oldest person in this category to take home the Oscar. I think the first oldest person was probably Jessica Tandy for Driving Miss Daisy.
Oh.
Well, I will say, if the Globes were any prediction, right? Because Glenn Close won her first Golden Globe this year as well. well. Also, after being nominated several times, of course, she's a phenomenal actress. So if the Globes are any prediction, I really do. And her and Gaga split the award
at SAG.
Yeah. So I'm like, if there's any prediction, I do think tonight's going to be her night, finally.
Oh, well, and she won yesterday at the Spirit Awards.
She did.
With her dog. So freaking cute.
With her dog Pip.
I know.
And Pip is very well trained. Pip would not let her out of his sight.
Yes.
He was like,
walk the carpet like
I
a
feel-
freaking rock star.
I feel like there's so much politics involved with these Oscars ceremonies and with the voting, where you have to like campaign to get that voted.
You do have to
campaign. It's about
campaign.
the speeches. It's about being super gracious with the reporters and with the people asking you questions.
Well, this is what I will tell you. I will tell you it is a game. It is a campaign game. Which is interesting because when Monique was running for the Oscar, she didn't campaign. Excuse me. She didn't campaign. She didn't do the campaign circuit. She didn't do all the interviews. She didn't do all the junkets. She did nothing. And yet she still walked away with her little golden bald boy.
Yeah.
So, I mean, there are instances where that doesn't happen. But you're right. It's very political. That is why up until this point, Spike Lee has not been nominated. Spike Lee didn't want to play that game.
Leonardo DiCaprio as well, famously.
Leonardo DiCaprio
never campaigned.
He never
was not
campaigned
getting
either.
nominated.
So I mean, but
it also is unfortunate for movies that don't have that marketing budget in their wheelhouse to just push that movie forward.
well, cool that you brought up that point. Annapurna Pictures, which was the producer for If Beale Street Could Talk and a couple of other films, they didn't have a budget either. I didn't see any of those stars out on the circuit. It was only after nominations started coming out and Regina and Barry started to win things did you start to see them. But up until that point, you didn't see anybody. And while we're talking about If Beale Street Could Talk, let's just talk about the fact that Brian Tyree Henry, who's in If Beale Street Could Talk, he was in 7 movies last year. 7.
Yeah.
7. Most people of color scratch and bite to get 1. My boy was in 7 films, and 3 of them were the top films. If Beale Street Could Talk, Widows, and Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. He was in all 3 of those films.
Yeah. Yeah.
Widows also, a lot of people saying it got snubbed.
I don't think Widows got snubbed.
But not for anything like Best Picture, but for Viola Davis's performance in it. I did enjoy it. I think that she was deserving of it when you look at the other people who have been nominated in this year's category. Overall, I don't think that the competition is as fierce this year as it has been in past years, though.
You're talking about in the Best Actress category?
In general, I feel like in the Best Picture category specifically, I don't feel like the nominations are as strong as they have been previously.
I disagree with you on that. There were so many good films, and there were some films that were even that were even left off the list.
Yeah.
I mean, there were some
so many.
great films that didn't even make the cut. It's, Oscars and awards and nominations are always so tricky because there was an article that I saw in The Hollywood Reporter where they talked about what the audience's favorites are compared to what the industry has said that they like, and it's completely different.
Always so different.
Completely different. Like the audiences were going toward Rami Malek for Bohemian Rhapsody. They like the film Bohemian Rhapsody.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you, Regina King was a person across the board, across all lists and predictions. She was the one person that showed up consistently across everybody's board. It was only after, I think only after the SAG Awards did Christian Bale start to lose some steam. Because up until that point, he was a front runner for that category.
Yeah.
Which,
Do you think his speech hurt him at the Golden Globes?
I don't know, but no shade. But when I saw that movie, I was like, I don't get it.
Bohemian.
I like
Not Bohemian,
Vice.
I
Yeah,
love
Vice.
Quick note from our our live chat. Sky Patterson says, I'm not going to lie, I really want a 3-way tie with the winners of all major categories tonight at the 2018 Oscars, seriously. So we're with you, Sky. It's a tough
It's a tough year. It's a tough year.
Tough year.
Tough year, for sure.
So he's introducing Vice? Okay.
We just finished talking about Vice. That was right on time.
Yeah, I
Right on
really
time.
enjoyed Vice.
Yeah.
I did not like that.
I thought the editing was so good. I thought it had a very specific style. I love the fake, like, oh, and this is where the story ends.
Ooh, I did not like that.
I really
the editing
enjoyed
was
it.
good.
The editing was great.
was good, but I felt like Adam McKay also did that other film a few years
The
ago.
Big Short?
The Big Short, and I felt like between the two, I felt like The Big Short was a better film.
It was more cohesive, it felt like.
Yeah.
Even with surprises, yeah. But this one at the end, I think that's where they really dropped the ball. I was like, wait, what? And what their message was trying to say. But I do have to say that Christian Bale as Dick Cheney,
was fantastic.
Let me tell you something.
Can't go wrong.
Christian Bale slays every role he ever does. Do you remember a few years back he did this film where he lost like, I don't know, like it felt like 100 pounds.
Oh, he was like in Vietnam or something. Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Oh wait.
It was called The Machinist, and he lost so much weight that he was skeletal. It was amazing. He got no love for that movie. None.
His acting.
His commitment to
Yeah.
going full throttle for a
Incredible.
role is absolutely amazing.
I will always love him as Batman.
Elsie Fisher.
I love Stefan
Yes.
James. Yay! Stefan James was the lead in If Beale Street Could Talk.
So
Amazing.
good.
And Elsie Fisher was the lead in eighth grade. I got her on the Spirit Awards carpet too.
Yeah.
This is great.
I got Stefan in Toronto.
And I
for
like
If
this
Beale
look on
Street
her
Could
because I feel like it's different, but it's age appropriate.
But she
Does
does.
she have Reese
She always
Witherspoon
shows
here
up.
from
She
Election?
does. She does.
She really does.
Yeah.
She does. Makeup and
Here we go.
hairstyling.
Ooh,
Oh.
I
this
would
is
say
so
May,
hard.
Peter Scott's.
You said okay.
I
I
believe
said
so.
Vice. What did you guys
Or-
say?
I think Vice just because of the prosthetics.
Okay, Carla.
Mary Queen of Scots.
Okay, so we're
It's-
half.
It's hard. I'm surprised Favorite
Oh.
wasn't nominated.
Greg Canham, Kate Biscoe, and Patricia Dehaney for Vice.
Nice.
Okay.
Who said Vice? Mina did?
Yeah, we both
We
did.
did.
Congratulations,
But-
ladies.
But I do
I'm trying to be gracious, but I can't do it.
I think it was close, but I feel like when you have something
Yeah.
like Hollywood loves transformations. We saw this with Gary Oldman last year for
Yeah,
Darkest Hour.
But this is the thing. So I always have a problem.
coming in hot.
This is the thing. I have a problem with that because it was just like when Nicole Kidman did The Hours, and all they talked about all award season was this prosthetic nose. Her prosthetic nose isn't doing the acting. She is.
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna need y'all not to focus so much on what somebody look like and on the art of what they're doing. That is so annoying.
But the
to
look
me.
is part of it, though.
Yeah.
No, the
that's why
work
we have-
is it. If you are running for best supporting actor, you are running for best supporting, not
Yes, for
not your
sure.
nose.
It depends on
not
the
your prosthetic
category.
face.
Yeah.
Not your prosthetic tummy.
Wait, so what do we
I
think
know.
about Penelope then? No, I'm kidding.
Stop it.
I also think that for Vice, there were so many people that they had to transform that it was just a lot of prosthetics as a whole. So I agree.
So
It
the
was.
prosthetics really won the
It
Oscars.
really was.
The prosthetic really went nuts.
Yeah.
And let's just talk about the
Makeup
fact.
and hairstyling.
Let's just talk about the fact. I think Plan B, which is Brad Pitt's production company,
Yeah.
I think he was the producer for this. Plan B was very busy this year.
They
produced a lot of films.
A lot.
You know, people are like,
If I
well,
find
why
a
haven't we
list-
seen Brad Pitt in front of the camera? Because he's too busy behind the camera, producing and whatnot.
I don't
What
get
is
Sam
going on
Rockwell's
here?
nomination, by the way.
I don't either.
That's like, he didn't do anything. He was
That-
in like 2 scenes as
How
George
about,
Bush.
how about that nomination should
Yeah.
have gone to Russell Hornsby from The Hate You Give. That's who that nomination should
that
have
was
gone
another
to.
movie that was
was another movie
severely-
that got
yeah.
no love.
I and the Kings who did that movie are friends, and I thought it was fantastic. But I do think that there are parts of it that missed the mark a little bit.
Sorry.
So I wasn't surprised to not see it
Sorry about
nominated,
that.
even though it was
I got it.
fantastic.
Yeah. I think At Eternity's Gate, so Willem Dafoe was nominated for that one.
Yep.
But I think cinematography was also a great category that they should have been nominated for.
Yeah.
What
You
is
know, Willem
happening
Dafoe
here?
always gets nominated in these
Is that
movies.
Costume design? This has to be a costume design. I mean, Melissa McCarthy.
What
Oh my
the
god.
Is that
I
Melissa
love her.
McCarthy?
Yes.
Yes. And who's with her?
I cannot.
I
Who's
love
with her?
it.
I can't tell.
Who's with her?
Oh, of course, from
It's Brian.
Yeah.
It's Brian Tyree Henry. You know he is
I love
like, what
this.
the hell?
That scene in Beale Street was way too long.
What is
with
she
him
doing?
In it, though.
Oh,
I
no.
gotta-
Okay.
Oh,
I
Introducing
cannot.
Mary Queen of Scots.
I love it.
I was like, is this the favorite or Mary Queen of Scots?
Why does she have a hand puppet? I
rabbit-
cannot.
But the rabbits are the favorite.
She has a rabbit hand
I think
puppet.
it's a collage of.
The rabbits are the favorite.
I
But
know.
wait,
I
look,
think
look.
Poppins.
Oh, it's everything.
It's everything.
Okay.
It's all
Costume
together.
design. Okay.
Comes full circle.
Now I get
we
it.
got there.
Why does he keep throwing? I cannot with the rabbit
Oh,
hand
the
puppet.
rabbits are so
Okay, so the
freaking
favorite.
cute.
So where's Black Panther on his face? Got it.
Oh,
got-
Ballad of Buster Scruggs.
we have a note from someone in our chat. Channel says it's so hard and different to act with prosthetics. So he's in the camp of
Thank you.
prosthetics are really hard.
Look,
so.
What about Rami Malek's teeth?
What's his name?
His little-
What's
Oh, yeah.
what's his name that said that?
It was just channels.
So just channels. I'm not saying let me just clarify. I'm not saying that prosthetics are a bad thing. I understand. Look, I am an actress too, so I understand how hard it is to work with prosthetics, how hard it is to breathe and all that. But you know, I'm just saying that a prosthetic shouldn't be winning the Oscar. The work should be winning the Oscar. That's all I'm gonna say about that. So now we are for costume design. The costume design
it's gotta be Black Panther or
What did we?
Ruth E. Carter. Ruth E. Carter got this.
Yes. Okay, is that what we all put?
I said the favorite.
Whoa.
The favorite was
Honestly,
good.
It's Mary.
It's either
Queen
the
of Scots.
favorite.
What
It's
did you
either the
write?
favorite because
I wrote
Hollywood
the
loves
favorite.
Queen.
Okay.
I don't
telling
know.
you.
I don't know. Black Panther or
Black
the favorite.
Panther. Black
Ruth E.
Panther.
Carter.
It could
Come
be
on.
the favorite
Ruth E.
though.
Carter. Ruth E. Carter about to do
I'm
this.
happy with either one.
If she
She's
wins,
having
she'll
a
be
hard
the
time.
first
Oh my
African
God.
American to ever win in this category. Why is the rabbit opening the envelope? I cannot.
It's hard. It's difficult.
Black Panther.
Oh my God! Look at that.
Yes, girl, yes!
Yes.
Yes.
Oh,
Do you
look
guys
at-
know
look
how
at
long she's been doing this?
Tell us.
She has been doing this
Isn't
for
this like her
okay.
6th nomination?
This is like her 6th nomination, but this is the thing. So I'm a member of the African American Film Critics Association, and we had a luncheon where we honored her, and I sat next to her, and I asked her. She sat at my table, and I asked her how she got started, and she told me everything. I'll tell you
Wow.
after her speech, though, because I don't want to upstage her
We need to talk
speech.
about her in our
Yeah.
in our after show for sure.
See what I tell you?
I'm surprised they didn't go with a period piece, but Black Panther was so strong.
Thank you for my star.
Well, it was a world. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm so happy for her.
But that would be production design for the world.
She'd had her first gig with Spike Lee.
Oh my
First
gosh.
black superhero, but through costume design, we turned him into an African king.
Yes.
Oh my
It's
god.
been my life's honor to create costumes. Thank you.
She
for
reading
the
on her phone. I ain't mad at her.
Thank you for honoring African
Oh, that's so relatable.
I didn't even see.
who?
I didn't even notice
She's
that.
reading
I
her
thought it
speech
was
off
like
her phone.
Because it blends
Is it
in
really?
with her dress.
She's a costume
like a
designer, baby. She did that
postcard.
on purpose.
No, they're index cards.
It's a
Oh, are
postcard.
they?
Index cards, yeah.
Oh. I was like, oh, she's fierce. She's reading from her phone.
I got this.
Director Ryan Coogler.
Yes. He should have been nominated.
I love her necklace so much.
But you know they don't usually
Oh,
acknowledge
so nice.
superhero films. So for her to win, costume,
True.
and for it to be for Black Panther, all around is just a huge win.
Yeah.
And no stupid popular category. Thank you.
She said costumes are very expensive.
Alonzo, Kevin Feige,
Yes.
Vito,
Oh my god.
Jesse Chernoff, Bob Iger, and Nate Moore. My career is built.
Yes. More shots of Michael B. Jordan, please.
He looks just like my little brother. My little brother looks just like him.
Does he now? No, I'm just kidding.
He does. My little brother
Well,
looks
he's
just
not
like
my little
Michael B.
brother,
Jordan.
so I can still crush on him. So
Yeah,
that's what I'm
Looks
gonna
just like my little
do.
brother. She's like, this is for my 97-year-old mother. Yes.
Oh,
Yay, Ruthie Carter. Yes.
Yes.
I love
Oh, I'm
that.
so happy.
Okay, so when she was sitting at the table with me, I said, how did you end
my
up
God,
becoming,
yes.
what made you want to become a costume designer? And she said when she was in when she was in school, people were always asking her to do the costumes for their plays and stuff. And then somebody at some point hooked her up with a television show, some miscellaneous television show, and asked her to do the costumes. And then her big break came when Spike Lee came to her and asked her to do costumes for his film, one of his films. And she's done a lot of costumes for Spike Lee films over the years. So that's how she got started. But she was just like, we were having a moment because we were talking about hair and conditioning and all that kind of thing, because she's got big, wild, curly, crazy hair. My hair's not wild and curly today, but usually it is. And we had this whole moment talking about hair, which led into us having that conversation. I was so grateful to have that conversation with her, but I was so mad that I didn't get a selfie with her, because I thought, oh, she'll be here when it's over, and she had to go to another event, so she scooted out a little earlier. I wish I had known that at the beginning, because instead of running my mouth, I would have taken that picture. But congratulations to Ruthie Carter for costume
our
design.
live chat is freaking out. The Mickey M says Black Panther.
Yes.
Exclamation points. The Sky Patterson said Black Panther won for best costume design. Yes. Jonathan Peck. Hello, Jonathan. I haven't seen your name yet. I'm 4 for 4 so far. So
What?
good job.
1, 2, 3.
All right.
I am not.
I'm 3 for 4.
I'm 3 for 4.
I think I'm 2 for 4.
I haven't been
3 for 4.
keeping track because everything's mental
Oh,
right
Mina.
now.
Oh, girl, you need to be writing these down.
I already chose my picks like
Where are they?
2 days ago
Where
on
are
Popcorn Talk, another show, Anatomy of a Movie.
All right, so let's talk.
know,
Let's talk about some more facts. So there's a bunch of first timers. One who's already won, Regina King.
Yes.
Yalitza Aparicio is a first timer. Marina de Tavera is a first timer. Rami Malek is a first timer. Christian Bale. It's so funny that this is the first time
Christian Bale?
Yeah, Christian.
Shocked.
Yeah, Christian Bale.
That's crazy.
Spike Lee, Olivia Colman.
People and
really
Christian
love her
Bale. Wait, we were
performance.
talking earlier about Christian Bale and how much he's willing to do. He gained 70 pounds for Vice.
Yep.
Well, he's committed. We said that.
So-
Spike Lee, Adam Driver, Sam Elliott, and I have to give out a shout out to my former writer of Avenue Q. I was in Avenue Q on Broadway and the tour, and Jeff Whitty and Nicole, his co-writer, they are nominated for Can You Ever Forgive Me for writing.
Oh my god.
So I had to give him a shout out. What's up, Jeff? Jeff they won at the Spirit Awards last night. So he's been winning a lot. I'm like, well, okay, Jeff Whitty.
This is fantastic.
You are not coming back to Broadway anytime soon, I think. But yeah, that was great. It was really great.
Some other fun facts that I think are just like general. The Oscar statuette is solid bronze and plated in 24 karat gold.
24 karat gold.
I like that. It stands 13.5 inches tall and weighs 8.5 pounds.
I just want to
8.5.
pretend. I'm like,
It's
can we
really
just one
heavy.
day, like-
It's really heavy.
Have you taken a picture with one?
I haven't taken a picture with one, but one of my friends won one, and I went over to her house and I asked, could I pick it up? That bad boy is heavy.
Heavy?
And you know what else is heavy is that BAFTA award. Like that BAFTA award looks like it wouldn't be heavy, but that bad boy is just solid metal. It weighs a freaking ton. That
Right.
NAACP award, the
Yeah.
one with the big globe on the top, that's heavy too. Like whenever you see somebody standing there holding it and their
At the
hand is
bottom.
underneath the bottom, it's because it's heavy
Yeah.
and it's like weighing a ton. I also wanted to point out that Richard E. Grant, this is his first nomination. He's nominated for Best Actor for Can You Ever Forgive Me, along with Melissa McCarthy. This is his first time, and when I had a chance to chat with him on the Spirit Awards brunch carpet, he was like, I am 62 years old. This is the first time I've ever been nominated for anything. I'm like, I'm going to see you at the Oscars, and the Oscar nominations hadn't come out yet, so I know he is freaking out.
exciting.
They showed footage of him earlier today,
Yeah.
jumping on the trampoline. I was like,
So
yes,
cute.
Yeah.
live your best life.
Okay, can we also talk about Melissa McCarthy? How amazing for her to be stepping into these more mature. I mean, she's such a phenomenal actress, and she doesn't just do comedy and slapstick stuff. We talked about this during Globes coverage.
Yeah.
But how amazing for her to be nominated for this, and also still pull out something so funny like that bit. Like
Yeah.
she's just so much more versatile than I think people
But this is
realize.
the thing.
Yeah.
People that do comedy, most people that do comedy are versatile. Most people, it's so funny. It's so much. People that do drama find comedy so difficult to do. I remember I was on a show with Cameron Manheim, and Cameron Manheim is a multiple Emmy winner for The Practice, David E. Kelly's The Practice. And I was on a sitcom with her, which was a sitcom. It was funny. And she would be freaking out going, oh my God, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm not funny. Give me a David E. Kelly monologue all day long. I can do that. But she's hilarious. And as time went on, she got more comfortable in herself. But I say all of that to say that a lot of people think that comedy is easy, and it's very, very difficult.
Yeah.
So it's an easy transition for most comedians to flip over
But
to
I'm just
drama.
so proud of her for being nominated for an Oscar. I mean, it's incredible.
Yeah,
And
this is
what's-
the second time, though.
Yeah.
She was nominated for Bridesmaids,
Yeah, yeah.
which that was a big
That's
deal.
crazy.
Because
Crazy.
it was a comedy.
Crazy.
Yeah.
And people usually don't get
Crazy.
nominated for comedies.
These two
What
are
is this
stunning.
dress,
We talked
J-Lo?
about this earlier.
I loved it.
Amy loves it.
I-
I think it's more appropriate for the Grammys. I don't see
like
it fitting
it.
here.
Come on in the
Or
chat.
VMAs.
Back me up.
I think
Thank you.
it's a beautiful dress.
Beautiful.
It's beautiful,
I just
but
don't
if she's
think-
gonna have a
Production.
dress with a
I don't
high
think it's
collar,
appropriate.
hair up.
I'll say,
up to.
okay, so now we're up
my
for
God.
best production design.
Okay,
Now,
okay.
Oh,
up
definitely
until,
the favorite.
Up until a couple of weeks
Definitely.
ago,
Black
I didn't know
Panther.
what
Black
production design was, and I talked to a friend of mine
Oh,
who did the
enlighten
production
us.
design on Crazy Rich Asians, and he's also doing the production design on the incoming movie In the Heights, based on the Broadway musical. And so I asked him, what does that encompass? He said it encompasses any design aspect of an entire entire motion picture. That's a huge responsibility. So, having said that and looking at these nominees, I'm thinking like The Favorite or Black Panther. I'm just going to keep throwing Black Panther in there.
Pick one.
The Favorite.
The Favorite.
Black Panther.
Black Panther.
The Favorite,
Okay.
100%.
Oh gosh.
Which one is it?
Did you say Black Panther?
Yeah.
I said The Favorite because I doubled down on my Black Panther. I doubled down. I shouldn't have did it.
Oh my God.
Yes.
What's happening?
Yes.
And FYI, this is the first time an African American woman has ever been nominated in this category too, and she won.
Fantastic.
Yes. I got
She's having some issues with the dress, but she's gonna work it out. She's gonna get on
Black
that stage.
Panther's having a good night.
It
Black people
is.
having a good night at the Oscars tonight. It is not hashtag Oscar so white tonight, honey.
Oh my gosh.
My Marvel nerdiness is just showing nobody's business, and
But I'm
so
gonna need y'all to
freaking
wear
happy.
dresses that you can walk and go
in.
upstairs in. You know you're gonna have to go up some
Thank
stairs. You know you're gonna have to walk. Ooh, she got tattoos for days. Work, diva.
Oh wait, that's jewelry.
Not a fan of that.
I'm not loving
Is that
this.
jewelry on her face?
That's jewelry. Yeah, it connects to her earrings. I like it. It's
Feels
different.
like
She better have somebody up there.
No,
Oh,
it
she
feels like when you have when you're in school.
Oh, when you have the glasses. Oh.
Or glasses.
She did put it on her phone though.
I knew somebody would, because it's
See?
like, why? You have it with you. Why have
Yeah.
extra paper? You can just put it on your phone.
I think a classy note card is so. If I ever win an award, it's gonna be on the
Girl,
little
look,
card.
if you got if you got a blinged out case like this, come on. You get a case with some jewels on the back.
Yeah, put
People be like, hey,
accessories.
and it lights up to what? I'm just saying.
Storyteller, another person.
Those were some interesting shots earlier. I, think
I
they were
love
just
those
very
glasses
serious.
though.
Okay, we're gonna have to talk about this in our after show too. Her
Those
speech.
glasses are the bomb diggity.
She's very emotional.
She's shaking. She's shaking like a little leaf. Bless her heart.
Oh, I would be a mess.
I was
too.
gonna wear my hair like that today. I just couldn't get it together.
You would have been twinning.
We would have been twinning. I truly was about to do my hair like that today.
And lifted us up every day.
Sky Patterson says, congratulations, Black Panther won for Best Production Design. Awesome. I love this. So Sky is with Black Panther tonight. He's mentioned it a few times.
Yes, Sky is a big fan of
Big
Marvel
fan.
things. For Marvel Movie News, Marvel
Oh,
TV
Trevor Noah
Weekly.
was in the background.
Yeah.
Courage, humility, and hard work to the table.
Oh.
Yeah, I saw him on the red carpet.
I love him.
Yeah.
I'm stronger today because
Where's her other arm?
Oh, yeah.
It's underneath all that damn material. That's where it is.
Wow.
It's a beautiful dress. Luckily, she tall and got some neck, and she can pull it off.
I like
Yeah,
the
that would be
color.
suffocating.
I like the color.
I'm just
Oh,
saying.
got some neck.
I couldn't pull that. Cause you can't be short and not have no neck and pull that off. It would drown you.
That's true.
I like the color. I just don't like the accessories.
Aww.
Oh, this is so sweet, guys.
Go ahead, girl. Get it out.
And guys, if you're watching right now, don't worry. We're gonna do a coverage of all the best speeches.
Yes.
Yeah.
We got you in our after show.
That'll be over on AfterBuzz, so
Yes,
make sure you watch that
that.
right after everything's done.
Popcorn talk or AfterBuzz?
AfterBuzz,
Is
baby.
it? Okay.
Yay, Hannah.
Okay.
Yay.
So happy.
For that production design Oscar, honey, encompassing all design aspects of a motion picture.
Yes, thank you for teaching us a little.
I was really
today.
happy to know that myself because my
Yeah.
friend and this friend of mine that I interviewed, his name is Nelson Coates.
Help her out, guys.
Right?
Oh my gosh.
Look, she's shaking. That's why she can't walk. She's a shaking wreck.
sweet.
She can't. She's like. Did you say Tyler Perry?
Yeah.
Perry.
He was in Vice.
I was gonna say Gone Girl.
He was in Gone Girl as well.
He played Colin Powell in Vice.
Yeah.
We often use that word to describe who we are.
I like this eggplant on eggplant color he's got going on. Kind of nice.
Looks really good. He looks super handsome.
He does. He looks good tonight.
Everything looks so
He's
put
a super
together.
nice man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Medea's
funeral
is coming out next weekend.
There's so many. I mean,
I
I'm
like
writing
those
Tyler
movies.
down for when we discuss Best Dress because I think he looks really good.
Yeah.
Tyler, Regina King, Michelle
She's an
Yeoh.
angel.
Constance
Constance Wu is also actually.
Constance Wu, yeah, that yellow dress.
Here are the nominees for achievement in cinematography.
Thank you. During
Cinematography.
the actual
Okay.
celebrations.
Cold
okay.
War.
Roma for sure.
Favorites.
Okay, what did we write, guys?
I put Roma.
Roma, 100%. I'm so confident.
I'm very
The
confident.
Academy loves Alfonso Cuarón.
And they
too.
love the black and white. They love like a Spanish.
Yeah.
I thought the favorite. I want Roma to win, but I thought the favorite.
I
I
like
want the
Cold
favorite
War.
to win,
Cold
but
War.
I think
I
it's
like
gonna be
Cold
Roma.
War.
Roma.
It's the first.
Of course.
It's the first.
It's the first of murder tonight.
Cute fact about Alfonso. No, sorry,
Oh,
baby.
yeah.
Cute fact about Alfonso Cuarón. He's nominated for 4 Oscars just for himself. This one included. The only other time that this happened was with Warren Beatty, and with oh wait, hold up. It's
Oh my gosh, yeah!
Warren Beatty. And one
I'm
other
so excited to hear this speech.
Well, thank you so much.
No, thank you.
Amazing honor. Thank you.
You couldn't really appreciate the cinematography if you didn't see it in theaters, though.
Single frame of film, as you
I
will know,
disagree.
I disagree. I think it really shone
very
through
hard work.
Yeah.
regardless.
Oh, last time this happened.
Yes! Thank you, Lisa.
It happened with Warren Beatty for Heaven Can Wait and Joel and Ethan Coen for No Country for Old Men. Those are the only 2 times that this has ever happened where somebody's been nominated for that many Oscars.
Yeah, No Country for Old Men was like a big winner that year.
That was a good film.
Yeah. I'm so happy.
This film was created by my own memories. The film was crafted through the memories of what this great master of cinematography have given to us.
His son is a filmmaker
It's well
too.
known that in Billy Wilder's office there was a
That's
sign.
great.
It's
I'm wondering.
amazing when they keep it in the family.
His son is a filmmaker. His son is a really good filmmaker too. He did this film at the that premiered at the LA Film Festival. That was great. A few years back.
This is for you too, Chivo. And thank you
I
very
do
much.
think there are certain parts of Roma that were so
My family, and I'm
interestingly shot. The car, whenever the car was going in and out, they
It
would do
was
that shot
so
of the mirror.
Yeah.
And they spent forever on certain scenes,
Yeah.
and then barely
Slow
any on
pans.
others.
the theater scenes,
Just
like
to
when,
show-
oh
yeah.
my gosh, I just thought it was just so well done.
And also when it follows
Ooh, nice shot.
Alicia's character in the streets, and you really feel Mexico.
yeah, I just thought it was such a beautifully.
Oh my God, she's
That's a
gorgeous.
pretty dress.
Game of
In
Thrones, I
April.
can't wait. I can't wait.
Wow,
Okay, oh
she
gosh,
looks
okay.
so
That's
gorgeous.
a really pretty
Emilia
dress.
Clarke just
This
slays
is so old
all the time.
Hollywood.
I kind of like the whole shell thing happening.
Oh, I
in the
love
front.
I love. She looks like the Little Mermaid.
Was
Okay,
that.
song.
If it's subject to
Oh, yes, Jennifer Hudson.
Yep.
Yeah.
No, no, it's
Jennifer Hudson singing
no,
it. Yes.
A Star Is
Yes.
Born.
No. They're introducing the song.
Oh, I thought they were doing the
No,
category.
they're not doing the
Okay.
category. They're talking about the
I
song.
was like, there's no way A Star Is Born is not gonna win for music.
Girl, she's gonna
So
perform
this
the song.
Yeah.
I'll fight RPG.
Yeah. I actually really like this song.
Oh, I thought you were
love
saying that
this
you were
song.
gonna fight.
And FYI, this song is written by Diane Warren, who is a Grammy beast.
yeah,
She's got
she's
so many
fantastic.
Grammys as a female songwriter. She's coming over here to talk with us too.
Okay.
Here we
Since
go.
This is performance.
Here we go.
Let's listen.
Okay,
in.
I'm so excited because I love Jennifer Hudson.
I might sing along. Sorry, not sorry. Ooh.
Ooh, that's
Yes.
nice.
This set design,
That's gorgeous. Oh, I want to watch RBG again.
so good.
I saw On the Basis of Sex, but I didn't get to see RBG. It's on Hulu,
really nice.
right?
Yes.
I love how she pulled her hair back for this.
Yeah.
Oh, she's so good.
She looks fantastic.
She's
giving me like Janelle
crazy
Monáe though, with the
talented.
suit and the
Yeah.
hair and everything.
With the suit and then like the
That's what I'm
pants
saying.
and
I
then
love
the nice
the
train.
Supreme Court pillars in the back.
No, this is fantastic.
This is great production design.
I think the last time she sang on this stage is when she was doing Dreamgirls, I believe.
Yeah.
Has she done anything after Dreamgirls?
Oh my god, this is
Oh,
amazing.
yeah.
Oh.
No, acting-wise.
background.
She did. She did a couple of films after Dreamgirls. Secret Life of Bees.
Oh,
she
I
did do
love
that.
her in Sex and the City, the movie, as Carrie's assistant.
You're funny.
Fantastic. I live for Sex and the City.
I love that she doesn't need that much going on around her, that she just has such a powerful voice that she can kill it.
Yeah.
Just like,
Like backup dancers twerking and then. I'm just
yeah,
kidding.
no twerking.
No, not for this song. That's not necessary. You know, for a minute they weren't going to have people perform.
Yeah.
They weren't going to have people perform their songs at the Oscars. And, that's a little pitchy, Jennifer.
I love it.
Her outfit
That's a little
like
flat,
completely
though.
matches the aesthetic of the background.
She's running
saying,
out.
do you not
She
hear
is-
that?
I don't hear it, but she was running out of air at the end. It scared me a little.
I can't do anything near this, so who am I? Who am I
Look,
to critique Jennifer Hudson? I'm not.
I
touching
can,
it.
and I'm critiquing her.
I'm not touching it.
Like, that was flat. I love J HUD, but that was flat.
Let us know in the chat. Did you think it was flat? Does that rhyme? That rhymes.
Yes.
I'll be here all night.
Amy for the win.
She's like, I'll be here all night.
What's gonna happen when we get to all the stars? Is that just gonna skip over it, or like
They'll probably just do a clip to, maybe they'll show the video or something.
Oh, Diane Warren was there.
Yeah, I saw her.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Aren't they as happy as we
Me
are?
and her are old friends from New York, so I love her. Her song was nominated. Those
love that.
songwriters, they fought because they were trying not to have anybody's song. So I'm like, how you gonna have the Oscars and not have the nominated
music.
songs
Yeah.
on the show? Like, you're not having a musical number. You're not having a host. Like, there's got to be some music. Ain't nobody trying to see talking heads for 2.5 hours.
One of my favorite Oscars moments of all time was when Lady Gaga sang The Sound of Music. And that's for me, because I know when she started doing American Horror Story, that's when people started seeing her a little differently. That moment for me is when everything shifted. I was like, oh no, this is a true actress, singer, star. Things are happening. American Horror Story, then of course Star is Born.
She's the
I just feel like she has just
the singing, the dancing, the acting,
just transformed. And that for me is one of my favorite Oscars moments, because you could see people in the audience being like, why is Lady Gaga here? And then she just belted out and killed it, and everyone was like, wow.
The chat room wants to know if we know who is singing the Mary Poppins song. Do we know?
Oh, I wish it
it's
were
gonna be
Julie
Barbra
Andrews.
Streisand.
It's going to be Barbra Streisand?
Yes.
Ooh.
So of course it was supposed to be. Now I'm
Emily Blunt.
Thank you, of course. But she, I guess, got a little nervous. She was like, I just don't know if I have what it takes to do the live performance.
That would have wrecked her.
And I thought it was really sweet of her to really like be introspective and step back and say no, and it's gonna be Barbra Streisand according to the press.
You know, someone else that's
Who
actually
was in A Star Is Born, by the way, so perfect year for her to come out here.
Fantastic.
Well, someone that's extremely nervous to perform tonight is Bradley Cooper. So he did say that he's
I'm not worried about him.
He's done playing Jackson. He's like, you know what? No, he felt really weird about doing the whole performance in Vegas with Lady Gaga. So I'm happy. I'm very excited, but I'm also like, Bradley, like, it's okay. You got this.
Oh, he's going to be fine.
He's going to be fine, but you can feel for someone performing right next to Lady Gaga. That's not like a full-on
He did a movie with her.
He did a movie with her. He's good.
There were multiple takes with that. With this, you just go and you do it, you know?
But still.
But he still had to perform live when he was doing the movie.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Yeah, they performed live at Coachella.
Yes, but they could do it again.
Right, but still, think about it.
But
they were at Coachella and they were live singing. Like it wasn't like the people in the audience were digitally, motivated
put in
people.
there afterwards.
But and that's a lot of freaking people at Coachella. So if he can overcome those nerves of singing at Coachella, he'll be fine at the Oscars.
It's different though, because I feel like here he's in a room of his peers and people who are going to judge him, and critics and actors and directors and people who might cast.
I disagree. You're already.
It's a fact. He is nervous.
I'm not saying he's not. I'm not saying he's not. But what I'm saying is he got this.
We're pulling for you, dude.
I have every confidence that Bradley Cooper is gonna slay.
Yeah.
Lady Gaga's not gonna let him. She's not gonna throw him under the bus.
She's in love with him. She's not gonna let him fail.
You said she's in love with him. Oh, you're
She is. I swear to you. I have she's just like hearts in her eyes every time she looks at him. I'm like, there is no way they are not.
Mina
in love.
and I, ever since the Globes, we were like, it's happening.
So you guys in the chat room. So Jody Petrella says, I think Gaga is singing it alone. No, baby, she's singing it with Bradley Cooper.
Bradley Cooper, baby.
And someone else says, somebody said they better do the Black David Garcia. So they better do the Black Panther song live. No, they're not going to do the Black Panther song live because Kendrick Lamar is on tour. He's not going to be there, and SZA offered to do it by herself, but it's for all practical purposes, it's Kendrick Lamar's song, and it just doesn't make sense for her to perform it by herself. So I don't know how they work that out, if they're going to work it out at all, but yeah.
Getting warm.
Okay. Look at Serena.
Yes.
Ooh, I love what she's wearing.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
That's beautiful. I wish it was a different color though.
I love that dress.
I love it. Yeah.
Oh, that is so pretty. I haven't seen anything like that. Is that red? Mm-hmm. Is it?
Yes.
It looks chocolate.
It looks like a copper to me.
It's like a dark red.
So pretty.
It looks chocolate.
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 So what is
out of my head.
Oh, okay. So Best Picture, A Star Is Born. That's what they're introducing right now. Cool.
No, aren't they just introducing one of the the nominees?
Yeah, they're just showing the Best Picture. Yeah, how they always.
They're
highlight.
showing the nominees for Best
Oh my god,
Picture.
I cried so hard watching this. Like, you don't even know how much I love A Star Is Born.
I knew most of the songs before I even saw the movie. That's how
love the
dedicated I was.
songs.
It's gonna be hard.
Okay.
I think it's gonna be hard for it to win because there have been 3 adaptations.
I will say.
There's been 3. This song has been nominated for this song. This franchise has had nominations 4 times.
Yeah.
The one that Judy Garland did was nominated for 10 Oscars and didn't win one. The one that Barbara Streisand did, the
It's
only
not winning
one,
tonight.
the only thing it
I don't
won
think
when
it's
Barbara
winning.
Streisand did it was for the song Evergreen, which she wrote with Paul Williams. So, A Star Is Born has a very complicated
Cooper and
history.
Irina do not look. I'm sorry. I keep having.
Is that Denai Guerrera?
You mean James McAvoy? Did you say Bradley Cooper?
They just shot to him right before
Oh,
with
okay.
Irina, and Irina was just like,
I want to see it. I keep missing it.
Sound editing?
It's my future husband.
no, he's Gaga's future husband.
No,
yeah.
and then mine after.
You guys, this will have to wait. It's okay.
Right?
We'll
I'm
figure
like,
it out.
calm down.
Are we talking
He said
about...
a cacophony. Yes.
Yes.
Yes for the English language.
Oh my god, I love him so much.
She is giving me.
Look at Denai
life with this
Guerrera.
black and gold.
Here are the nominees.
Oh,
She's like, okay, shut up.
She's like, I'm gonna be loud.
okay, yes, sound editing.
It's gonna be
Okay.
is A Quiet Place nominated for this?
I think A Quiet Place should
Yeah.
win
So,
this.
A Quiet Place?
Yeah, A Quiet
Quiet
Place.
What did you...
Sound editing.
Oh, actually, no.
No, you
my
can
God,
only
where is
pick
it?
one.
Okay, sorry.
Where is it?
Bohemian Rhapsody.
Oh, Bohemian Rhapsody.
Bohemian Rhapsody.
Okay,
not A
I
Quiet
said
Place.
first, man.
I'm with Mina.
I don't... Okay. All right.
We're all over the place on this.
I don't know.
We
A
are.
Quiet Place or Bohemian Rhapsody, but I'm gonna say Bohemian Rhapsody.
You guys in the
Quiet
chat room.
Place.
In the chat room, what do you think's gonna win Best Sound Editing?
Let us know. Let us know.
A Quiet Place has sound editing more prominent because that's all you're paying attention to.
I think all of the nominees did a really good job, which is why we're so
Yes.
divided.
Honestly,
great.
this category is very, very strong.
Yeah. Oh, gosh. Okay.
Bohemian Rhapsody.
Oscar goes to
Bohemian Rhapsody.
Bohemian Rhapsody.
Oh!
Even stand up.
Yes! She was like, let me get up off my seat to high five. You were feeling some kind of way about that.
Because my ballot is falling apart, and this is helping it get back on the track.
Okay, I'm happy for you. This is good.
Why do they always put the sound editing people way in the back and then tell them they got 90 seconds from the time their name is called to the 90 seconds? Like, it's going to take you a minute just to walk to the damn stage. Look,
my
you see,
God.
it's like,
Start
baby,
walking.
Diva,
Start
don't stop. The
walking.
clock is on
Don't
you.
stop walking.
Oh my gosh.
Like they say in
I'm
that Queen
done.
song, don't stop it now. Keep it moving, boo-boo. Keep it moving.
Don't
I'm
stop
just like,
me now.
yeah, I'm gonna need her to keep walking.
Okay.
And don't hold it up. Just start talking.
Am I flat like Jennifer Hudson or am I good?
But it's
No.
sound editing. They're not used to like this
Love
kind
it.
of thing. You know, these guys are behind the scenes, so I'm proud of them for being up there right now. This is exciting.
Bohemian Rhapsody.
Dude, you have an Oscar. Oh my gosh.
Why are you so calm and collected? I'm so confused.
He's in shock. He's like, get the words out.
Look at
Get-
Brian May.
so cute.
So cute.
For the
I'd be losing my mind. I'd be like,
I need a pen.
But
Is
the
it just me or
worst-
does she kind of look like
the
Olivia
worst-
Colman? Am I going crazy
she
right now?
kinda
I
does.
swear
She
to
does
you.
look like Olivia
does
Colman.
A little bit like
does
her.
Olivia Colman
And the
do
man
sound
said-
editing and we just didn't know?
She's everywhere.
That's pure comedy.
No.
The man sitting next to Brian's wife is Roger Taylor, who was the drummer for Queen. Who is the drummer for Queen, I should say.
I keep asking for
Let me see that pen real quick.
You need more
This kind of feels really uncomfortable for me. I don't know how to explain it. Because they're so cute and quiet. I'm just like, own it.
sound editors.
Own it.
They're in editing bays with headphones on all
No,
day.
like, here's the thing. They know millions of people are watching. Like, not even just all those people with their eyeballs staring at them at that moment. It's just like, it's a lot. I feel
lot.
you. Don't worry.
Okay, I get
Sound
it.
mixing, right?
Here are the nominees for achievement in sound mixing.
Okay, I think I said Bohemian Rhapsody too.
Okay, I said
did.
First
I said
Man
both.
again. What did you guys say?
Which one is this?
Sound mixing.
What is the difference between sound mixing and sound editing?
Sound mixing is mixing the quality of the sound, and sound editing is putting the sound together, like
Fully,
they're putting the
right.
clips together. Yeah.
Sound mixing is also
I
like
feel
incorporating like applause, incorporating crying, incorporating like extra sounds. Like it's all layered on top.
Why do I feel like it's gonna be A Star Is Born or
Pick one. You must
I
pick
think
only
the same,
one.
I think the same movie's gonna win both.
Or Bohemian? Yeah, I think
That's
it's
the
gonna be
trick. I think
Bohemian
that's what-
Rhapsody.
Okay.
Roma did have good sound mixing though.
I think it's a star.
I think it's Bohemian Rhapsody because it's so music-centered.
It's either a star. So,
A
Star is Born.
Yeah, but
I don't know.
Bohemian
I don't know.
Rhapsody was
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. Bohemian Rhapsody again?
Yeah!
Oh yeah.
See, and it's a different team, so more people get to say thanks. This is great. I love
But
that.
what makes Bohemian Rhapsody do a better job at sound mixing than A Star Is Born? Is it
I
because
think that's
there's so many?
subjective. Because
I
that's,
don't.
Because
that's
rock
what this
music,
is.
I
rock
think this
music
was
is
way hard-
really hard to mix. It's really loud, and there's a fine balance between it like blaring and just making it sound all even. You know
It's
what I
more
mean?
than that. Think about all the times too they were in the studio
Yeah.
and layering things like that.
True.
That has
That
to
was
get
the
mixed.
scene. The Bohemian Rhapsody scene is the one that I'm thinking of when it comes to sound
one?
mixing.
When they do the
Like,
Galileo.
Exactly.
And then there's all these
But
elements.
so these guys were mixing that behind the
for
scenes
you.
as well.
So sound mixing is like when you combine all the elements. Editing is like just the sound overall in the movie.
Yeah,
Like,
it's like
they keep,
so like if there was a longer, if they, for example, in A Star Is Born, when they performed Shallow at Coachella and there was some longer version of it, right?
Right.
Because they just performed it all kinds of different versions. What they do with sound editing is they go back and they literally just edit the sound together to make it sound all cohesive, to make the audience sound like it's all cohesive, the band, the singing, the instruments, everything sounds like it's all on one level, so nothing is blaring over anything else.
but sound mixing is like literally for like the particular like for like a song, for instance, just all the little elements within that and the effects and okay, got you.
They're doing a really good job thanking everyone in their families and also taking times making sure that everyone talks. That was really sweet.
thought that was
Because we don't have no host.
I know.
That's
it's
why.
going really well. I
Honestly,
have to
this
say.
is so much better. Like you're trimming all the fat.
Yeah.
We are an hour in and we're halfway to the category.
This is a way.
Did you just see Mahershala Ali?
I love it.
What was that?
It was a cool
I don't
hat.
want to see that
It was a
again.
yarmulke. No, I'm kidding.
It is not a yarmulke. Oh my God, y'all are
I didn't say
crazy.
it. Mina said it.
Y'all are crazy as hell.
I'm joking.
So that was sound mixing. I need a pen.
Amy's obsessed here.
I really want to win. Is that so wrong?
Here's the
Thank
thing,
you.
though.
It's-
Okay,
You
so
guys, at least for avoiding a really awkward Anne Hathaway, James Franco, bad chemistry hosting thing,
that was really
when
bad.
you cut out the hosting, I really think everything is streamlined so much better. You focus more on the presenters, you focus more on the speeches, and you don't have to sit through a freaking 6-hour Academy Award or 4-hour and 20-minute Academy Award thing.
So I just want to point out, Bohemian Rhapsody and Black Panther are currently both tied with 2 Oscars each.
all right.
This is
So
great.
You better
not
know.
what people might have been expecting.
You better know.
You better know.
Oh, and let
guys,
me
let us
point.
know in the chat what you guys are thinking so far. We've had 5 awards. There's lots of. I mean, we've been not on the same page on our panel today. So let us know in the chat what you guys are thinking about all of these wins.
We've actually had like 9 awards.
I have a question.
See what I mean?
I think we should
There's no
make
support
room.
here.
Okay, so thus far, let's recap what's
Yes.
won thus far. So thus far, what has won? The first thing that was up was Best Supporting Actress, Regina King for If Beale Street Could Talk.
Yep.
Then we had Best Makeup and Hairstyling, which went to Vice. Then we had Best Documentary Feature, which went to Free Solo. Then we had Best Sound Mixing and Best Sound Editing, both of which
I got both those right.
went to Bohemian Rhapsody. We had Best Production Design, which went to Black Panther. And we had Best Costume Design, which went to Black Panther.
Did you get cinematography?
I didn't get cinematography. I missed that one.
Roma.
Oh, yes, Roma. I missed that one.
Original song.
Okay.
Wait, original song? Did we do that?
No.
No, we haven't done that yet. Mina, what
Focus,
show are
Mina.
you
Where
watching?
are you, Mina?
But yeah, no, it's because we did the Jennifer Hudson thing. I was like, okay,
It's because you were like when you were like, oh, it's best song, and we were like, no, they're just gonna introduce each song and they're gonna perform it. You were like, no.
But here's the thing about best song. I know Shallow was nominated for
Mina's
best
like, wait,
song.
what about A Star Is Born?
You guys, I know Shallow was nominated for best song, but that song at the end of A Star Is Born was so good.
Yeah.
It was
there's
even
so
stronger.
There's so many
it
songs.
was so good.
I'll Always Remember Us This Way was
Yeah.
also
Oh.
stronger. Like
You guys, I want to hear. This
Yeah.
is what somebody said in the chat room about A Star Is Born. They said, Sky Patterson said, I think the next adaptation of A Star Is Born should be directed by Ron Howard and Sofia Coppola and should star Shawn Mendes and Zendaya. It should come out on Mother's Day weekend, May
Oh, wow,
2021.
specific.
Those are some good picks, but they're not going to do a remake of A Star Is Born that
So
quick.
soon.
That's 2 years from now.
I freaking love Queen Latifah. I love her in
She's
Hairspray.
timeless.
She's
She's
I loved her
timeless.
show that got
The
canceled.
Favorite. So, okay,
too.
so she's introducing the next nominated film,
okay.
The Favorite.
Thanks for keeping us on
She's
track,
like literally
Amy.
the
You're welcome.
warmest. Like you just feel so much warmth and love when you look at her. I just like
wanna
want to hug her. Yes.
Yeah.
She's like your auntie.
So it's not easy being queen. That was good. They picked her
that
for
was
that.
good.
So thoughts on The Favorite? I thought it was
that was
fun.
a good choice to have her introduce that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought it was fun. But
Honestly,
love-
conceptually, it was not that big of a deal. But when you look at everything together, the performances, the production design, it's a good
The Favorite?
movie. It's just
Yeah.
the
The
plot.
Favorite was the bomb.
The plot was not. It's like, okay, you're vying for the queen's attention. I get it. You want power. Blah blah blah. Like
You know this is a true story, right?
Yeah. But
10
it's just not.
nominations, I do
It's
wanna
just
add.
not. In terms
10
of plot,
nominations.
it's not the most captivating,
Okay.
but the performances
I
are
So Amy just
loved
said
that film so
Amy
much.
just said 10 nominations. The problem here is I
looks
really
Did she have
gorgeous.
on a red leather dress?
I really
Is that
think-
Britney Spears from Toxic? What's happening?
No, that was
Or Oops,
Rachel
I Did It
Weisz.
Again. Yeah, no.
Girl, what are you
Her
doing?
costume.
I cannot.
Her costume was literally Britney Spears. Oops, I Did It Again.
Oh,
when
right,
she's talking
it
to the
was.
Angela
astronaut.
Bassett.
Angela
Yes.
Bassett is
What designer this was? This
Angela
is crazy.
He's
Bassett
saying
equals
it-
black don't crack.
She honestly has the best outfit out of anyone I've seen so far.
Speaking foreign language, thank you.
And my
Closed
boy
captioning.
Javier Bardem. I love Javier.
Javier.
He shaved his face and got a haircut. Yes, boy.
And he looks less serial killery
Show
today.
up to the Oscars on point.
Yeah.
Okay, and for my fashionistas out there, Angela Bassett is wearing Reem Acra right now at this awards,
a rock
and
star.
She
fantastic.
looks so freaking fierce.
At least his mama looked she looked just like her mama. Did you see that?
That's her mom?
Yeah, that's her mama.
That's what I thought, but I'm like, nah, she's too young. But good for you, girl.
Angela
So
Bassett
what
is
are
so
they
dramatic.
introducing?
Everything is like a monologue. Look at her face. I don't even know what she's saying, but look at her face. She's like, yes, 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 and yes.
Yes! Okay.
She do
All right,
that?
that's foreign language.
Like, I don't even need to see
Roma,
it.
Roma's gonna win, but I would love to see
Cold
Cold
War?
War win this.
Cold
Like,
War was beautiful.
Here's the
Cold War
thing,
needs
if
some
Roma
love.
wins Best Foreign Language Film, it is not going to win Best Picture.
I do have to say, yeah.
It won't. It
It's
won't.
not. But
Never-
if it doesn't win, it will win Best Picture, I think.
Black Panther gonna win
You
Best
think
Picture.
Roma's gonna
I
win
do
Best
not
Picture?
think Black Panther is going to win
Panther's
Best
not
Picture.
winning Best
It is
Picture.
not winning
Black
Best Picture.
Panther is
It
winning Best
not,
Picture.
It is
No,
not
it's
Best
not.
Picture.
Yeah, stop
I'm
hating on my
hoping
film.
for-
I'm not
Stop
hating.
hating on
I
Wakanda.
liked it, but it
Stop
is
hating on
not.
Wakanda.
There is no way.
Stop hating on Wakanda.
Okay.
Roma!
Yes! I'm so happy about this. So all of us got this. This is a movie.
I did want to add, Never Look Away was playing around like some theaters here, but it's over 3 hours long.
Roma wasn't short either.
It
No,
really
but
wasn't.
It really was
It was not
not.
3 hours.
What is he wearing?
He's Muslim. That's what the Muslim hats wear. I mean, that's what the kind of hats Muslims wear.
It's
sometimes.
funny
I love
because
it.
I had family visiting and they just got those hats. I'm Muslim, but
Yeah.
I should have clarified that. I was joking about the yarmulke.
I know. I got you.
Mahershala Ali is actually the first Muslim actor to win an Oscar.
Oh.
Yes.
Yeah.
For Moonlight.
Yes. Yes.
If he wins tonight, he'll be the first person to win a back-to-back Oscar the fastest.
Oh.
The fastest.
What do you mean?
Somebody said something, which means so when Tom Hanks won for Philadelphia and for Forrest Gump, there were a couple of years in between the two films. When Denzel Washington won for Glory and for Training Day, there was decades between those two films. But Mahershala Ali will be the first person to win back-to-back the quickest.
Do you guys think he has a shot at
And the
winning?
only African American to do
Yes,
so the
absolutely.
fastest.
Mahershala Ali?
Oh, he winning.
Oh, he's definitely.
Green Book will see no other love tonight besides Mahershala Ali.
Yeah, I don't think.
I
Which is
think
interesting.
Viggo Mortensen was fantastic. He's gonna get
He was
snubbed.
good.
And the movie as a whole was fantastic. It will get snubbed, but Mahershala
Yeah.
will rise.
Which is interesting
Yes.
because at the beginning of the award season, it was looking like Green Book was going to win
know.
everything.
Green Book-
and then it
good.
started having all that controversy, and I think that really left a bad taste in people's mouths.
Honestly, if Green Book won Best Picture, I would be so disappointed because it's just even
Yeah,
though
it
it was
doesn't
a
have
good
a shot.
even though it was a
It's
good
not gonna
movie,
win.
it's just
No.
not for today's day and age. Like it is like me and Amy were talking about this. It is dated.
But it wasn't supposed
I
to
think
be.
Is that the
But
whole
it's
story is for
Yay,
now.
Alfonso!
no, I don't think so.
Yeah.
We're on a
It's
first
about
name
people coming
basis.
together and different
Yeah, but like,
races
why
and-
do we have to have a white male protagonist
Guys.
save you? Like,
I am dead.
is that Ke- is that
do you know? I have the biggest.
Keegan Michael Key? He
I
better
have-
fly in on the umbrella.
I
He
can't.
should have hosted.
I have the biggest crush on him. You have no idea.
I saw him in person
So
at
funny.
San Diego
He's like, what are we
Comic-Con,
gonna do with this umbrella?
and I was like,
so
oh my
jealous.
god, it's you.
Just
got
close
some
it down.
newbies.
He just dropped it. He was
just-
like this thing and just dropped
I
it.
want to be as funny as him. Like, he's...
Written by Mark Shaman and Scott Whitman for the film.
Love him.
Mary Poppins
Oh, is this
Oh,
Barbara?
cute.
Is this Babs?
I want to also welcome Marty Rain to our chat. Welcome.
Welcome.
They're saying the favorite's gonna get Best Picture.
No.
No.
Disagree, but I like that you're in our chat with us. Guys,
Thank
show us
you.
some love.
I
Yay!
genuinely don't know
We
what
showing,
will win
and
Best
let's shout
Picture.
out the fact that there are 61 people in that chat room with us tonight.
That's
61.
awesome.
All 61 of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Keep sharing.
We
your
know you could be
opinions.
any place else, and we appreciate the fact that you're here with us
Yes,
watching
yes.
the Oscars.
Make sure you join us after for the after show on AfterBuzz while we talk some more.
Yes.
Oh yes, I'm so ready. Oh yeah.
I am so ready for this.
Come on, Barbs.
This is my girl. Oh, it's
Oh,
Bette
Bette
Midler.
Bette Midler.
Why did y'all think it was Barbara
Swap out.
Streisand?
I don't know.
That's what people were saying online.
Do you know how much
Oh,
I
she
love
looks
her?
Okay,
fantastic.
thoughts that it's not Barbara Streisand.
Oh,
I think
instead
it's
that-
fantastic.
Oh, I prefer this way more.
Carla,
Beaches?
Carla has thoughts.
Okay.
Wait.
Say what now?
Oh, okay. I thought you were okay. Thoughts that it's not Barbara Streisand and it's Bette
I love
Midler
that it's
instead.
Bette
I could
Midler.
care less. I'm like, I love both of
Oh,
them,
okay.
so I'm
okay.
good.
Continue.
Yeah, I was gonna say beaches, hocus pocus.
Beaches made me pull my
Beaches.
eyes out.
Oh.
So underrated. I don't think enough people know about it. Beaches.
Also,
Watch it if you want to cry.
Beaches should
I
have been
wanna
a
see-
slam dunk hit when
I
it
want to
came
see
out.
Bette Midler play Joy Behar in a biopic of her life because they look exactly the same. Like, I just cannot tell them apart sometimes.
Oh. You know
The
what
last
they-
time Bette Midler sang on the Oscars, she was nominated for the Rose.
The Rose.
That's the last time she sang on the Oscars, I believe. She may have sung one other time, but this is a quick fact about her and the Rose. She's like when Lady Gaga and Barbara Streisand got nominated. Their performances were so heartfelt in those films that people thought they were going to run away with the Oscar. It was mad love for her the whole Oscar season. She was nominated for the Rose in the Best Actress category, and everybody thought she was going to win, and that night she didn't. It's the same thing with Barbara Streisand. Everybody thought she was going to win, and she didn't, but she did take home an Oscar for Best Song for Evergreen. But Bette Midler was so hurt, so profoundly hurt over the fact that she didn't win Best Actress that she disappeared from the scene for a minute.
Why? No, girl.
She was upset because she put her heart. It was loosely based on Janis Joplin, and she put her heart and her soul into it. And she go back and look at it if you have an opportunity. She did that. And everyone in the industry was like, oh, she's got that, she's gonna take it home. And then it didn't happen. And I've seen the same kind of conversations happening around Lady Gaga. When A Star Is Born came out, everybody's like, oh, she's gonna win the Oscar.
I think the Globes shut that down though, like because everyone was like, you know. And
no,
I feel
way
like
before the Globes. Way before the Globes.
No,
when
but she didn't win the Golden
No, I'm
Globe.
saying, but way before the Globes even happened, they were like, the novelty of the rumor started to die down before the Globes.
By the way, this is irrelevant, but I just want her dress so badly. It's so beautiful. That's
looks
my
like
style.
look at her. She's
working it.
I ain't mad at her work.
I would stay there as long as possible until they boot me off.
That
was not
brunette
flattering.
look on Charlize.
Yeah,
no,
but
that
that dress
looks so good.
was not flattering. In the
I love it.
In the
I
decollete
like, but that
area.
dress.
I love it. It looks like a
Decollete, I
Cinderella
love that.
dress, but like hot and like edgy and
No.
oh, I love
Those
it.
boobies need to be lifted.
Because you felt like it was too baggy in that area.
Jody Petrella said Jody says that he doesn't have or she doesn't have a TV, so she's watching through us and having so much fun. Thank you, Jody. We having fun
we
too,
love
girl.
you.
Thank you.
Yes.
Hope you're having
Stay
fun.
with us the whole time. Stay with us and
Stay
give us
with
the
us,
comments.
girl. We'll talk about the whole thing.
Yeah.
So I wanted to bring up another little point that I found out.
I don't need my phone.
What is it? I wanted to say this. So, Catherine, if Glenn Close wins tonight after her 7 nominations, she will join an esteemed club of none we've ever known with Oscar winners. But this is the thing. Katharine Hepburn is the only actress to have won 4 Oscars, and the only person behind her is Daniel Day-Lewis, who won 3 actor Oscars. I find that fascinating that there aren't more people that have won multiple Oscars, right? But we have Denzel with 2, we have Tom Hanks with 2, we have Octavia Spencer has been nominated 3 times, but she only won once.
Yeah. Well, Meryl Streep is
For
up there
which
as
one?
well.
And Meryl Streep has been
nominated
For the one
forever.
2 years ago,
Who,
right?
Octavia?
Yeah, she
Octavia
won
was
2 years ago.
Octavia
Hidden
won for The
Figures.
Help.
Oh wait, no.
She won for The Help. She was nominated and won for The Help.
Nominated for Shape of
She was
Water.
nominated for Shape of Water, and she was nominated for Hidden Figures.
Okay.
So good.
Very interesting. I think now the focus has shifted a lot from just having as many in one award and having EGOT. So I think a lot of people have shifted to like, how do we get EGOT? And like the focus has been on, oh, you just need this for EGOT. You just need this for EGOT.
Really? You think
EGOT
so?
is the it's an Emmy,
Emmy, Grammy,
Oh,
Oscar,
yeah.
Tony.
Okay, got
so
it.
I think that people have been like, even with John Legend just getting EGOT, he's the youngest person, the fastest person to get EGOT because he got them in all in a row. Every year he got one award that led to EGOT. So I feel like that's been
What
more
did
of
he
the
get?
focus.
John Legend got an Oscar?
Yes.
for
Selma,
the comment,
right?
Selma.
Selma.
I
Glory.
forgot about that.
Him and Common won for
Glory was
Selma.
I
So
totally
good,
forgot
yeah.
about that.
Yeah.
Damn.
So I want to talk about some Oscar moments that we were like, ooh, did that really happen? So when Anna Paquin won Best Supporting Actress for The Piano, she was like a little kid back in 1994.
So cute.
And she was 11 years old. And then when The King's Speech won Best
I
Picture
was
in
so
2011,
disappointed by that.
people
Everyone
were
was
so
like-
salty.
I was so
Yeah.
annoyed.
Another moment, this is my favorite moment. So since we're talking about A Star is Born, the year that Judy Garland was nominated for A Star is Born, they were so, like I said with
Lady Gaga.
Lady Gaga and what I said with Bette Midler, the media and the circuit was so convinced that Judy Garland was going to win for A Star is Born that they sent a camera crew to the hospital because she was pregnant with her son Joey. And she had Joey the night before the Oscars. She had Joey the night before the Oscars, and then they announced the Oscar goes to for Best Supporting Actress, and it went to Grace Kelly for The Country Girl. People were so salty and upset. Even Groucho Marx was like, "Yeah, that
He
was
was
kind."
grouchy.
He was grouchy. He was grouchy, but that was and people were expecting Judy Garland to win because it was like this big comeback film for her. She had gone through all this drug abuse with popping pills and stuff, and she had gotten clean, and it was a big moment for her. And then she didn't win. She disappeared for a minute after that, and her career kind of never got back on track after that. But she did get nominated again for Judgment at Nuremberg, and she didn't win that time either.
Okay. What is next? What are we thinking is going to be next? Because we're getting
Oh, that was a good
Category?
shot.
Yeah, I was going to say. Hey,
Trevor Noah.
Noah, some comedy plays.
I love him. He always looks like a little 10-year-old boy to me,
Cockney
though.
accent?
I don't know. I did my best.
Or South African.
Thanks for noticing, Nina.
I know this person.
Oh, Black Panther. Okay.
Constantly come up to me
Yes.
and say, Wakanda forever.
Sorry, I'm trying to
No, you're good.
find a place.
In France, I've had people say, hello, Trevor Noah. You say Wakanda forever, no? Even backstage, Mel Gibson came up to me like Wakanda forever.
Sky Patterson says, I love you, Katharine Hepburn. Miss you. Love, a true legend. 96 years, well lived.
Growing up as a young
Absolutely.
in Wakanda, I would speak into Charles village.
I just got that.
You
That's
remind
so
me of
funny.
the great Xhosa phrase, "Abelungu abayazi bandiyaxoka," which means
He better speak Kosa.
we are stronger when we fight together.
That was Kosa.
That's so cool.
XHOSA?
Kosa. Okay, so Kosa is an African language where you speak with a click. So that's what he just did.
Okay.
And they spell it Xhosa, but
Yeah.
it's pronounced Kosa.
God, like,
Kosa.
isn't that amazing? At the
Kosa.
freaking Oscars, he just.
Kosa.
Closa.
Yeah.
I can't do that.
Kosa.
Kosa.
I can't.
Kosa.
Kosa.
You guys,
What's
what?
happening over here?
That is so cool.
Kosa.
For the record, Black Panther is like one of the greatest things in the entire universe. Okay.
Black
agreed.
Panther gave me life. Oh my
Agreed.
God.
I just
I was
wanna
at the
say-
premiere of Black Panther and I was kind of I was at the premiere and I was so salty because I was up in the balcony. I'm like, why can't I be sitting on the floor with the other people? Why am I all up in the balcony? Like, why am I up in the nosebleed section? And then I looked around and I saw like, you know, Ava DuVernay and Jordan Peele. I'm like, oh, so I'm up here with the important people. Okay, let me calm down. And baby, when that movie started, folk were like, I'm like, oh, this is going to be epic.
He's
It was
been
so
doing
much fun.
really well, by the way.
Michael Keaton.
From Marvel to
Spotlight.
Marvel.
Yes.
And also DC, if you think about it.
Oh yeah, you're like our Marvel DC expert.
Yeah, I got you guys.
I feel like
Yeah.
Amy's
She's like, I
all
got
on
you.
it.
Yeah.
That otherwise would not have existed.
It's cold in here.
Oh, editing. Editing?
They can make things
Film editing. Oh.
Film editing. What did we say?
Okay. Well, what did you guys
right?
Oh, I said Vice.
You said Vice. Oh my.
I haven't.
I said Vice. Yeah.
Okay.
See, I don't hate Vice. I give it love where it feels appropriate.
Film editing. So the nominees
Could be Black
are.
Panther or Vice, but but some people hated the editing in Vice.
So the nominees for film
gosh.
editing are Black Klansman, Bohemian Rhapsody, The Favorite, Green Book, and
Maybe
Vice. I'm
It could
thinking.
be
I don't know why I said what I said. I'm not
I'm
going to say
thinking
it out loud.
Bohemian Rhapsody.
Bohemian Rhapsody.
No,
is
it is not Bohemian Rhapsody. It is for
Okay,
sure
guys.
Vice.
Okay.
It is Vice.
Bohemian Rhapsody.
I told you.
No
I told
way.
you. I told you.
do not.
In your face. I told you.
I love winning. That doesn't even make sense to me. The
It
scenes
does.
are so
It does.
long. Like they wasn't even edited. It does
I
not
agree.
make sense
The last
to me.
20 minutes, which is why the movie for me was a little bit like, oh, why'd you end it that way? 20 minutes
Because-
just on the concert.
Because it was because that
was
Live
like,
Aid.
yeah.
Okay, so I'm
But I did
a little
pick it.
older than you dolls. That Live Aid
No, it's
concert
everything.
was everything.
Everything.
And it was pivotal
I'm glad
in the
I
story
won,
of Queen. So if you're gonna tell the story of Queen by virtue of Bohemian Rhapsody, you have to end it with that Live Aid concert because that was the pivotal moment in their careers.
Did you
had
like
to.
that they spent so
Yes.
much time?
Yes,
Okay.
because
I didn't.
I saw that in real time and it was the
Oh, that's
shit.
amazing.
It was awesome. So I'm just saying,
That's amazing.
to watch it be
Yeah.
recreated and to watch
Yeah.
it be recreated with such precision and love, it was everything.
Okay, from
Oh,
our
I am
live chat,
so
Guy
shocked.
Patterson said Michael Keaton is so ageist. Agreed.
Yeah.
Then it gets a little funny. Star Drew said Bohemian won. Marty said WTF. I think they were surprised. Guy Patterson said congratulations to Bohemian Rhapsody.
This guy is so PC.
And then Star Drew said, did Mina make Magic think Black Panther wouldn't win?
Wait, for which one?
For this.
Oh. Well, I said it wouldn't win for Best Picture.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can still hope.
I'm not hating on Black Panther. I just don't
Neither
think it
am I.
deserves the Best
Okay,
Picture win.
I think Nina and I are in the
Black
same
Panther is gonna get Best
Black
Picture. I don't care
Panther
what
is
y'all
great.
say.
Black Panther
Wakanda
is-
forever.
No, Black Panther is great
Wakanda.
for costume
Okay,
design.
can I
and
just say,
makeup,
Miss
but
Carla,
not Best
can I just say,
Picture.
I think we can be Wakanda forever and still think that the vote might go a different way.
Yeah, I don't
It doesn't mean it should.
No.
What? Wait, okay, so Daniel Craig and Charlize Theron.
Okay, this I
Dyed her hair.
Yes.
Why is her hair dark?
She looks so much better like this. She
I
looks
like
like
her
an
with
evil
blonde hair.
stepmom, like in Cinderella.
I didn't recognize
This
her.
dress does
love it.
nothing for her body.
She definitely looks
whatsoever.
older though.
She an Oscar winner. Who cares?
She
does.
is smoking hot. Like she is so hot.
Okay,
It's
what are you
insane.
guys introducing? Just tell us.
The moviegoer in the process.
His eyes match her dress.
They have like the same kind of color eyes.
I like Daniel Craig. He's one of my favorites.
She would make a great Bond girl, don't you think?
Yeah.
Charlize?
Yeah.
I think she would be Bonds.
One of my
I don't think she'd be a
dearest friends
Bond
in the
girl.
world.
I think he'd make a good Bond boy.
One of my dearest friends in the world dreams of being
actor and
best
supporting.
supporting actor.
Okay,
He
let's
got
do predictions,
this.
Give
guys.
it to my mother.
Mahershala.
Okay.
I think it's
Mahershala.
gonna be Mahershala. He was fantastic in this, and I just love how he didn't outshine Vigo, and I felt like Vigo didn't outshine him.
They were equal in
They
this
were
film,
equal
which
in
is
this
why I
film.
had problems with the fact that he was in the supporting category to begin with. But having said that, the supporting actor nominees are Mahershala for Green Book, Adam Driver for Black Klansman, Sam Elliott for A Star Is Born, Richard E. Grant for Can You Ever Forgive Me, and Sam Rockwell for Vice. The upset in this category could possibly
Michael.
be Sam Elliott. No, it could be Sam.
Sam Rockwell.
Sam Elliott. Watch what I tell you.
So this is, okay, as
watch
long
what I
as
tell
it's
you.
not
Sam Elliott and Sam Rockwell were the weakest performances out of that bunch.
No, I disagree.
Yes.
Richard E. Grant?
Yes, they
Sam,
were.
okay, so
Richard E. Grant could be an upset too.
What
Richard
did
E.
we
Grant.
put though? So what did you guys
Mahershala.
I picked Mahershala, but I said the
I
upset.
didn't.
Excuse me.
I got Adam Driver.
No, I said Sam Rockwell. It's not who I wanted, but who I thought.
No,
they
Sam
would
Rockwell. That doesn't even make. Sam
I'm
Rockwell.
not saying
Sam
that I
Rockwell.
would want him to win.
I want to just say, guys, for anyone watching our live chat, we all love each other. It's just this is like the Super Bowl. It is very, there's
very
a lot at stake.
passionate.
We're very passionate. We all do love each other.
You guys, we're all
You okay,
great.
girl?
Don't worry. We're getting choked up just thinking about how wonderful it is.
Okay,
It's okay.
I think Richard E. Grant is another wild card we should not ignore.
Exactly. He did a really good job with the amount of screen time he was given. I don't know. I think this was an underrated movie. Can you ever forgive me?
I agree, but I just don't think it's been getting the love that it.
Yeah.
But I just want to say, let's not ignore Richard E. Grant.
Yes. Him and his trampoline.
Okay.
Sam Rockwell did a great job. I think he really channeled Bush. So much so that I was like, whoa, are you really Bush?
They could have
But
gotten
Was it the
Will Ferrell for this,
prosthetics?
too.
It wasn't just the prosthetics. It was him.
And we're back.
And
Yeah.
we're back.
But yeah, I
he
mean,
is not gonna win for this. He is not gonna win.
He just won. They're not going to give it to him for this.
Oh, Jody,
wait.
Jody was
True.
looking out for you. She said, "Is the girl coughing okay?" And she is okay. Our girl
Carla's
Carla is fine. Just a
I'm
little
fine. I
bumble.
had a little tickle in my
Got a
throat, but
little
I'm good.
tickle.
okay.
It's Mahershala Ali.
I really, yeah, right?
It's Mahershala.
Yeah.
Wow, Sam looks hot. With
You like
shaved
that?
head. I was into that
Okay.
look for a
What
second.
is happening? I can't trust your judgment.
I told you.
I think we all got that. No?
I mean, I wanted him to, but I
I
didn't
told
pick
you he
that.
was going to win. He been slam dunking it all season.
Yeah,
there was no
that
way
was
he
a
was
lot.
going to
Yeah,
win.
Good for
for me,
him.
that was
oh my God,
clear.
Tessa Thompson in the back.
But
Girl
like
for
I
Tessa.
said, if there was going to be an upset tonight, it would have been in that category. Because it
Yeah.
always happens in that category.
True.
This is fantastic. I
I'm
want to
so
see him
glad.
shout out Vigo. Is Vigo there? I haven't seen him.
Yeah,
Yes,
he
he's there.
hugged
Okay.
him before he went up.
I want to see him shout him out because I love them together.
They were good.
They're
I thought
such
Vigo
buddies.
had such a great performance
Oh,
in that movie.
fantastic. Fantastic. It was so good.
Like, it actually, like, made me, like, feel mushy, gushy inside.
Completely. His letters to his wife.
Yeah.
Dead.
Push me to mine.
You know, and this is true, he didn't have that much source material to work with to do this character, and a lot of people would see that as an obstacle, but I think he used that to really, I don't know.
Creative liberty?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, while still respecting who he was as a person.
Right.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yay!
Oh, my
I love their
baby.
love. Oh, I just think it's such a wonderful brotherhood.
Family, thank you for your leadership and your guidance. And for also giving us space. Like really giving us space to work it out. And coming in and tweaking. And,
I'm liking those glasses
really
a lot.
appreciate and love you.
He's like such a pro.
Octavia Spencer.
And let's talk about the fact that Peter Farrelly, up until this moment, he was most known for Dumb and Dumber.
Wow.
Just
People
saying.
don't know. Sorry, they just shot to Octavia Spencer.
'Cause he thanked her.
People don't know that she produced this.
it.
So a lot of people don't know that, and kudos to her for stepping into that kind of role too.
She loves
Go,
producing
girl.
period pieces. That's like her jam.
Yeah.
She's about to do another one on Madam C.J. Walker.
Oh,
And
fantastic!
she's also producing a film on a book. I can't remember the young lady. Oh, April Sinclair. An April Sinclair book called Coffee Will Make You Black. And the director is going to be Deborah Riley Draper, who also directed a documentary called Olympic Dreams, which was about all of the other black people that were at the Olympic that Jesse Owens was at. A lot of people aren't familiar with the fact that Jesse Owens was not the only person of color at that Olympic competition that year.
Yay!
But she
Congrats
just
to
and that
Marisol.
film is also gonna star Gabrielle Union. So Gabrielle Union is starring in Coffee Will Make You Black. Deborah Riley Draper is directing it. Octavia Spencer is producing it.
Okay, we got a lot of comments. Star Drew says, competitive spirit ladies. I know.
Yes!
I know, right? Sorry, but not sorry.
Sky Patterson says, oh, I know you guys love each other at Popcorn Talk and AfterBuzz. All true. Star Drew Ali won. What award are they at? So they just did Best Supporting Actor. I think we have 15 awards left at this point for the night.
Left
15 or
1, 2,
16.
3, 4.
Star Drew, what movie did everyone like for Sam Elliott?
13.
And
13.
Dave's Golden Dot. I haven't seen Dave's. Welcome to our live chat,
Hi.
Dave's. Great show coverage. I have work tonight feeding the dogs.
Ooh.
Thanks for this live vid. I thank you. Thanks for watching and being
Yeah,
here.
absolutely, absolutely.
So we do have 13 more categories to get to.
Okay.
All right, so let me talk about some other stuff that I thought was funny.
Okay.
So there was a year that Juliette Binoche beat Lauren Bacall for the Best Supporting Actress in 1997. Pure comedy, and people were very upset because everybody thought Lauren Bacall was going to get it for The Mirror Has Two Faces, but Juliette Binoche got it for Best Supporting in The English Patient. My favorite of all time upset at the Oscars was when Marissa Tomei won over Vanessa Redgrave. Y'all remember
What did
that.
Marissa Tomei win for?
So Marissa Tomei won for My Cousin Vinny.
Oh.
And it was a big upset because they claimed that they actually read the wrong person's name on the card. It was supposed to read
La La Land
Vanessa
thing?
La La Land thing. They were supposed to read Vanessa Redgrave, but they read Marissa Tomei. The drama from that went on for months. Months it went on.
Damn.
Months. And then people were pissy because Jeffrey Fletcher, who is a person of color, when he won Best Screenwriting for Precious, folk were not happy.
Wait, why? That movie was so well written.
Oh, we're back?
Because he was up against Armando
quick
Iannucci
change.
and Jason Reitman for Up in the Air, and he was the unlikely
Up in the
bet.
Air was not a better script than Precious, though.
Yeah.
I agree.
It was good. She was fantastic.
I love
She
her.
is the nicest person,
I
you
love
guys.
this.
Yeah.
She is so sweet.
She was in an HBO movie.
Big
that
Little
was
Lies.
Really
Big Little Lies.
Not a
Little
film.
movie.
No, what's it called? I'm gonna go crazy if I can't think.
The Tale.
Yes, thank you.
I've talked to her
She was
dad,
really good in that.
Bruce Stern. He's nice.
She's lovely.
He really likes IHOP. Random fun
That's
fact for
so
you guys.
random and funny.
Oh my god, guys, I just went to
Hashtag
That
LACMA.
is that building that they're showing is the new
Oh.
Academy building that's on Wilshire
You
Boulevard.
I just
Guys.
went to LACMA and saw this construction and I'm so excited. I live 3 blocks away so I can walk there.
So you can walk there anytime.
And it's going to
Ooh,
be
lucky
epic.
you.
So anyone who's watching who doesn't live in LA, if you come to Los Angeles, you can literally watch Hollywood history in front of you and get to experience it for yourself.
And they're
So-
possibly going to start doing the Oscars there, rumor has it. They might actually start doing the Oscars
Do
from
they
there.
have an auditorium big enough inside?
Yeah, they do. They're building it.
That would be.
Wow.
Oh, then my street's going to be so congested. But
Yeah,
that's okay.
girl.
Worth it.
Oscar Sunday, you won't be coming out the house to go
No.
nowhere. Michelle Yeoh!
Yes.
And what does Pharrell have on?
No, not shorts. No. Make it
That's
stop.
that's
so
his
sorry.
thing.
I'm so
That's his
sorry.
thing. You know that's his.
No.
But why he got on fatigue
She
shorts?
looks like Cinderella. She's so beautiful. That
She's
dress is
such a
incredible.
Look, black might not crack, but beige don't age, baby. Beige does not age.
You mean
I'm
Asian don't
horrified.
read?
Put pants on for the Oscars. Hashtag put pants on for the Oscars. I'm not okay with it.
Is this animated?
We don't know.
Is Pharrell for real?
Yeah, thank you.
They clearly didn't come
after
to.
show.
Yes, best animated.
Yeah.
They didn't come to rehearsal.
Spider-Man, right?
Oh, for sure.
Best
For
animated feature.
My favorite was Isle of Dogs, but it was
Spider-Man
also the
into
oldest
the
Spider-Man
Spider-Man.
is
It was also the
Oh
only one I've
my
seen.
gosh.
Wait, since we have Amy here, who's like our expert on
Thanks.
Marvel
Yes.
and DG, tell us a
Yeah.
little bit about Spider-Man.
So, Spider-Man was crazy because there were so many different kinds of animation that you don't usually see. I mean, Isle of Dogs was kind of the same way, but it literally felt like you were reading comic books. And that was the most comic book thing you've ever seen in your entire life. If you've never read a comic book, you could just watch Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse and really get
and
the
get it.
whole idea.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it was.
I liked Ralph Breaks the Internet too.
It was sweet, and I think as far as like animation, I think some people just don't take it as seriously because it's like, oh, it's for kids. But the way that all of these, films really brought it this year really elevated it. Come on, Spider-Man.
It's gonna be Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
Man, it's a Spider-Man. Told you. Now, this is a huge win because Peter Ramsey, that black dude right there, this is the first time a black man has ever won for Best Animated Feature.
What?
I actually
love
talked
how
to him.
diversity. How it's
Like I'm
in a
the
way-
diversity
yeah.
expert on the
No,
back.
but in a way, it's kind of sad that this is a night of first because how is it that we're in 2019 and it's a night of first?
Exactly.
But in another way, it's so gratifying because it's about time.
Exactly. This is the 91st year of the Academy Awards, and we are just now seeing all these firsts. It's sad, but at least we're watching it happen.
91 years.
And it's also, let's point out, so Black Panther has already won twice, right?
Yes.
And now
Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse.
It's a big
Regina
night for
King.
nerds. Yes. It's also a big night for nerds.
Costume design.
Costumes and Hannah and Ruth E. Carter.
Carter.
Why does that look like John Mayer?
Oh, he's wearing a
I
Spider-Man
told.
beanie.
How about earlier today? I tweeted this selfie of me and Peter Ramsey, and I'm like, I'm rooting for you, brother.
Oh, they're all so nice, and
They're all really
understand
sweet.
how important
They get
Spider-Man
it.
Does that not look like John Mayer to you? Am I the only
Slightly.
one?
He does look like John Mayer.
Like, why am I so many doppelgangers?
He does look like
And you
John
know,
Mayer.
the fact
That dude with the curly hair, he's actually Afro-Latina. Did you know that?
Oh.
He's Afro-Latina.
You're an Afro-Latino.
Afro-Latino.
Yeah.
But the thing about it is that
Miles.
when I interviewed the guys about this film, I was really, really excited about the fact that they paid, and that's Shamik Moore who did the voice of Spider-Man. I told them that I really appreciated the fact that they paid attention to detail, like the texture of Miles Morales' hair, the fact that his mom had an attainable waist and hips and a butt.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Multiple languages were spoken in the film too.
It was authentic Spanish that was spoken in that
Yes.
film where she's pushing him out of the door to go to school. That was huge. We've never seen that before.
Yeah.
Oh, here we have Casey Musgraves, who just slayed at the Grammys. She won so many awards last night. So nice to see her here.
But
also,
I need for
our
her,
live
I need for her to have a different hairstyle.
I love the hairstyle.
Signature. She
This
does
is the
it
first
straight
time that
down
I'm
the
actually
back.
like yes to the hairstyle.
Not with this
She's
dress.
introducing another song.
What would you like to see with this dress then? Curls?
No, I would have liked to have seen
High
her
high bun?
a top knot. Yeah, a
Same
top
thing as
knot
a
would have
high
been
bun?
cute.
No.
Not a top knot.
No, it's not the same.
Oh,
Top
what's the
knot, I would say
difference?
it's like closer up, and a bun is just like it could be
Oh, in the
anywhere.
back. Okay.
Okay, so I have thoughts about this song.
Oh, girl, I have thoughts about this movie.
Right? Okay, so I'm Texan, and so I love me some country music. So I really
Me
appreciate
too.
that. Like that was okay. It's there, but boy, did this film and this song like what? It just had me questioning the whole time. There were some moments of really cool things. It's like an anthology in a way, yeah. And this song, I do have to tell you, it does get catchy. So, but Oscar nominated. Here it is.
It's the first thing you hear when the movie starts, right? Isn't this that
no,
song?
I mean not right away, but a little bit later, yeah.
Do you know what one of my favorite Oscar nominated / Oscar winning songs is? Once, or Falling Slowly from Once.
That's a nice song.
So beautiful. It just makes me want to like tear up. It's so just.
This movie though, y'all, I was like, I tried to watch this movie like 3 times. I fell asleep. I was like, what is happening? Like, I was all in when the cowboy came on and started playing the song. I was all in because, like you, Amy, I love country music. I'm like, oh, this is going to be epic. And then the movie started, and I was like,
The little wings, when he's singing the song, you're like, whoa, wait,
and I'm
what
like,
is this?
what's happening? I don't understand.
There were certain moments that, you know, like certain stories within the anthology that you really could relate to. So you're like, okay, cool.
Look, I'm
And
going to
then
need
you
them to make that 6 short stories as opposed to one whole film. And I'm like, that's what I'm saying.
I don't want to make it too political, so let's not get crazy, but Joshua Wright, who I've seen for the first time in our chat, so hi Joshua.
Hi.
Joshua's saying that movie had some seriously problematic depictions of Native Americans.
I
Did
agree.
you agree?
Yeah.
I agree.
Generally, yeah?
I agree. Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't see this one.
Yeah, it's on Netflix, so if you guys want to watch it,
I saw it.
and jam out to this Oscar-nominated song.
Jam out, she says.
I saw it, and I can live without ever seeing it again.
Yeah, and
Wow, Carla has some strong opinions.
Yeah, I'm
tonight.
very opinionated when it
That's
comes.
good.
I'm very
Hey.
opinionated and very passionate when it comes to film. And P.S. and FYI, but not really.
hey, Francis McDormand.
I am
Francis.
usually the person that will always try to find something nice to say about a film. But I swear, with this one, I was like, I needed for this to be 6 short films and not 6 short films strung together in one long one, because it was disjointed and it didn't keep my attention. And for me to say a movie didn't keep my attention as many movies as I watch, that's saying something.
I agree, but not wholly. I think.
She's like, I agree, but not really.
No.
But no.
It did give you a chance to kind of like, okay, so I wasn't a fan of that story that you told, but I'll just wait. Hopefully this next one is better. But I do have to say that original song that, again, is Oscar nominated was called When a Cowboy Trades His Spurs for Wings.
Okay.
So it was a long freaking title for a song that's like, all right. And there it is.
All right.
So I'm just curious to see what's going to happen next.
All right. So we're gonna do an after show, you guys. Right after we finish watching the Oscars live, we're gonna pop. So leave popcorn talk, and pop on over to AfterBuzz TV, where you'll see the same 4 of us, lovely ladies, talking about everything Oscars after the fact. Don't forget, hang with us here at Popcorn Talk, but then join us over at AfterBuzz TV for the after show on the 91st
And we will
Annual
talk
Academy
about
Awards.
all types of stuff, best dressed. We will talk about winners, snubs. We'll talk about these performances. We haven't seen Shallow yet. I know we're all really excited
We'll
for
talk
that.
about how we
We're
felt
talking
like the
about
flow of the show.
everything,
The flow of the show, the speeches,
no host,
everything.
Having the host this year, so
Yeah.
you guys will not want to miss it. We're going to give you the lowdown and our synopsis on every single thing that happened.
Absolutely. Okay, so I'm gonna bring out some more moments that I found. So Art Carney, who everybody knows from being on the hit TV series The Honeymooners, he won an Oscar, and he beat out Al Pacino and Jack Nicholson.
Wow.
Right.
I forgot about that.
He won for Harry and Tonto, and he beat Al Pacino. He won over Al Pacino in The Godfather Part 2 and Jack Nicholson in Chinatown, and everybody thought that both of those guys were going to win, and that did not happen. Another one that was wild is Bob Fosse beat Francis Ford Coppola for the Oscar in 1973. So everybody thought that The Godfather was going to win and walk away with Best Picture, but it didn't. What y'all talking about?
We're talking about food.
Yeah, do you want any food?
Food? What y'all want to eat?
I want food and I want the AC off. It's so cold in here.
Y'all know you can't whisper in my peripheral vision and think I'm not going to see it and call it out.
Catch you later.
What y'all talking about?
We're going to see if we want to order something
Like
since
what?
we're here for so long.
What you in the mood for? We can talk about
know.
that. Look, the people watching will appreciate the fact that we are some girls that want to eat, that we are curvy girls with an appetite.
Yes.
So what we thinking about eating? Let's talk about it out loud. They on a commercial break.
Guys, what should we eat for our...
Let us know.
Let's make it an all-inclusive decision.
Yeah. So remember, we still have to talk and
pizza
eat.
sounds
So like,
so good right
so
We have to talk
one vote
and
for
eat,
pizza,
and we're going to be here for
caviar.
a couple of more hours.
We have
let's
so
work it
many
out.
awards left. We have performances. There's actually a lot of show left, which I'm really excited about because, like I said, this is my favorite day of the year. Next to Christmas, this is like this is it.
This is a version of Christmas for us.
So yeah, we're gonna be here for.
I love Oscar
Quite a while.
Sunday,
It's
and
the
normally
best.
I would have been there, but I'm like, not
You
to.
wanted to be here with us.
Yeah.
I wanted to be here with you.
Okay, that's fine. Thank you. Thank
I
you.
wanted to be here with you.
Yeah. I don't know. Okay, so we got one for pizza.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know yet. I'm thinking out loud.
I can't do pizza.
No pizza.
What about
Scratch that,
Chinese
guys.
food?
Whoa.
Sounds good, actually.
I haven't had Chinese food in forever. I'm starting Whole30 tomorrow.
Oh,
so
girl.
I'm just gonna like say goodbye to all
about-
We tell people who don't know what Whole30 is what that is because it's
I know what
intense.
that is. That is crazy.
Whole30, I've done it 6 times, 7 times.
What?
Yeah, over the course of a few years. So it's a reset. It is not a diet, and you basically get rid of a lot of foods that would cause sensitivities, and then you bring them back in over the course of a few weeks after you're done with 30 days, and you see how foods make you feel. And it's very much about like how you feel after you eat those foods, and not so much about, like, why can't I have this? It's like, no, we'll see in your food freedom, is this worth eating? Everything. So
Oh,
okay.
I don't know, we're watching
Sorry, Wayne's World from
now.
1992. This is amazing.
This is great.
I was
Rewind to
1 year
1992.
old.
You were 10 years old.
I was
so
1 year old. I just aged myself.
Oh,
It's
Bohemian
fine.
Rhapsody. What are we gonna see now?
Oh, we're going to see Bohemian Rhapsody.
we saw it.
Oh, we already saw it.
right?
Oh, maybe they're just showing a clip.
Oh, that was just.
Oh, Mike Myers
Oh,
is
it's a
introducing
little
the movie.
reunion.
What the heck? Can you guys do that? No.
Let's try it.
I can't do it
I
like
can't
a
do that with no food.
Yeah, that's a lot of energy.
Oh, Danica.
what a
Oh, Queen
sweet
stood up for
moment.
them. That's awesome.
What a sweet, sweet moment.
Oh, now I get why he was in Bohemian Rhapsody. Awesome powers.
Yeah, I didn't even catch him.
You didn't
I
catch-
did not see. No,
I
was
didn't
just
see
like,
it. I heard he was in it, and I was like, well,
Yeah.
where was he?
No, he
Yeah,
was the
he was
producer. He was
the
the
guy.
executive.
The executive behind the...
Yeah.
Jody Pachella in our live chat said, I have 2 pizzas. Anyone want some?
Oh my God,
Yes,
yes.
girl. She's got her
Please.
backs tonight.
Ooh, Cuban sandwiches. Do we want to do
Portos.
sandwiches?
Close.
Portos? I want some
bread.
soup.
Salad, like a really delicious salad. Oh, there's this really good vegan place. Oh my God.
Okay, wait. Let's
It's the best salad.
She's like, let's focus.
let's predict and then we'll order.
We're getting sidetracked with food.
I'm so
Okay.
hungry.
Okay, so Best Picture nominee.
Oh, okay. So they're
Best
going
Picture
through.
nominee,
Bohemian.
Rhapsody.
Yeah.
Now they're going to show a clip from the film.
Oh, so good. I want to relive this again.
I loved
I
Bohemian
love this.
Rhapsody.
So
So
good.
I think I'm in the minority when I say that I really liked it. I didn't love it, but I really liked it. I had a great time.
I love
You're not
it.
in the minority when it comes to film critics because film
Really?
critics hated
Film
it.
critics
I know.
hated
I
it.
didn't
Film
hate
critics,
it. I didn't
film.
hate it.
No, I said
human.
film critics
Yeah.
hated it.
Yeah.
But they were like they ripped it a new one. I was like, wow.
I loved it.
I think for me it was mostly just the structure. What
But
I
it's
said
so long
earlier.
though.
I took took my mom with me, and me and my mother
Yeah.
were living our best life. We had a great time.
The thing, like, it feels like a concert, which I love. It's,
I loved it.
You know, I mean,
More
A
than a
Star is
movie?
Born. No, not necessarily. No.
I
it was
love John
Who is
Lady.
this? Is that
John
Zendaya?
Lady.
No.
Hey!
Aquafina!
I love
Slaying
her
suit.
suit.
I love
Yes.
Aquafina.
Yes. Let's talk about her in fashion in AfterBuzz on our live show.
Side note about Aquafina, I went to Sundance this year, and she has this film coming out called The Farewell. People are going to see Aquafina in a way they've never seen her before. She's
I'm so
awesome
glad.
in it.
So excited.
That's
Awesome.
the best part of
So
Crazy Rich
excited.
Asians.
Oh my gosh, she was so funny in that movie.
My first time ever at the Oscars, too. Oh my God.
They're so funny
First time
together.
ever at the
She's
Oscars.
I think
hilarious.
it's smart that they strategically place these comedians throughout the show to help lift it up as you would a host.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Bye bye, Oscar hosts.
Because some actors, bless their heart, they just can't read.
They probably saved on the
Yeah.
budget.
And they don't come to the rehearsal,
Like
so
John
there's that.
Travolta.
Yeah, like John Travolta calling Adina Menzel, whatever it was.
Oh my gosh, terrible.
Best thing that could have ever happened to her, though, because nobody forgot her name after that.
Cap! Hey, I want another shot of that.
And then they did it the next year where he came out and he said it right the next year. It was funny.
You know what I saw, and I legit freaked out.
Spike Lee is like, huh?
Don't you know him?
Yeah, that's why it's weird.
Alright, this is awesome.
I love
Let's do this. We are here to present the award for
I love her
Best
voice, like
Animated
her
Yes!
voice.
Yes! Guys, best animated short!
Short. Big one.
It's going to
Okay,
Bow.
we're thinking-
Okay,
Bow.
Bow.
But for the record, the other ones were phenomenal.
They
I
were
have to say.
Animal Behavior, Late
Yeah.
Afternoon, One Small Step, and Weekends.
One small step made me bawl my
But
eyes
this one
out.
right here, I was in the ugly cry after I saw
Oh,
this.
yeah.
Straight up.
This is so sweet.
Oh,
She's
so
taking care of
sweet.
her older mother, and
So sweet.
her mother doesn't really remember things, and then she does.
One small
And then this one made me bawl my eyes out. This one was so beautiful. It's this girl going for her dreams. This one is this little boy that ends up spending some weekends with his mom, weekends with his dad, kind of a thing. So definitely worth watching.
Yeah.
The Oscar goes to...
Bow.
Yes!
Yay!
Yes! I should have made a bet.
She, you know, I was at the Incredibles 2 premiere, and
Let's
she was.
monetize this.
Right? Let's turn this into a money-making venture. The director for this film has just been picked up to do a feature film for Disney based on this
Oh,
short.
that's fantastic! I love
She's
these.
amazing.
I love these like hustlers.
Domichi.
like stories.
Domichi,
yeah.
she's just been picked up to do a feature film for Disney
That makes
now.
me so happy.
And this is a Disney short.
Yeah.
That
They
makes me
showed it
so
before
Pixar, Incredibles 2.
Incredibles 2.
Yeah, I actually, I was at the Incredibles 2 premiere, and it was just so great to see people so excited for Bow. We hadn't seen it at the time.
No.
And so after, we were like,
I'm gagging right now because most of the people that are winning and or are nominated, I've talked to them throughout the year, interviewed them, met them, championed them,
Yeah.
rooted for them. And so it's so wonderful to see them, you know, have this journey come around in their favor. It's really great.
I feel like a lot of people don't know just how long this whole process is.
Oh
Like,
my God.
coming
So let's
up
talk
to
about
this.
that. The whole process for the Oscars usually starts right after the Cannes Film Festival, which happens in May. The buzz starts happening around May with the Cannes Film Festival, and then it goes full throttle by the time the Toronto International Film Festival comes along in the fall in September. But then we always have some late entries happening, you know, right around Christmas or January, right before Oscar nomination and voting time happens. And so a lot of the films kind of slip in there. But Incredibles 2 was from last summer. So Bow was the opening film for Incredibles 2 last summer. So the fact that people saw this in theaters last summer and it still made it to this juncture in the game is wonderful.
Yeah.
And that speaks a lot to the quality and the emotional what's the word? The emotional resonance of the project, of the film.
I think next they'll be doing short film live action. Yeah. So
documentary short.
documentary short. Ooh.
Oh,
Okay.
Guys.
this was hard for
Black
me.
Sheep was really dark, but people need to watch it. Endgame was depressing. Bawled my eyes out.
She was like depressing.
Depressing. It's the end of life for people. Lifeboat
I
is
thought
about
Lifeboat.
Yeah.
I put Lifeboat, but they were all just. Oh.
This one, A Night at the Garden, is basically a whole bunch of Hitler supporters getting together. This is unreleased footage up until now.
Wow.
This is the one that should
That's
win.
what should
Period of
win.
the sentence.
Period Period. End of sentence. Yes.
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 Okay.
Period.
Yes, girl. Up top. Yes. Yes.
Not sorry.
Yes. Scaring me.
I saw this film at the AFI Docs Festival last summer and was mortified by what I saw. So let me tell y'all what this film is about. It's about these women. Well, let them do their speech first, and then we'll talk about it on the
They don't
commercial
have
break.
the supplies that we take for granted.
While they're talking, what are we gonna order for food? Because we gotta do.
We need to order food now. Okay.
Italian.
I was good
Italian's
with Chinese.
Thai
food?
Italian.
Film about menstruation. You want to know?
Yeah, that's what it's about.
I'm good with Thai food or Chinese food
Thai, would you do
or
Yeah, I could do Thai.
You know, I'm unfamiliar with the Thai realm of food, but
I just don't
Just
eat pork.
someone
That's
just-
my only dietary restriction.
Pad
is pork.
Thai.
I'll get pad
You can't
thai.
do Thai?
I can't do pork at all.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll have what's pad thai? Whatever.
Pad Thai
I just
is
want
noodles.
like the pop.
It's noodles.
They have pad
It's glass
see ew, they
noodles.
have
It's
curry.
good.
they have
Okay,
everything.
I'll have what
Chinese
she's
food
having.
is good too.
I have chicken Pad Thai.
Okay, I'll have what.
I can't believe something about a period just won an Oscar. That is
This is
freaking
great.
awesome.
What a wonderful
Women and
evening.
diversity is all over the Oscars tonight. So
What
Yeah.
Carla's having?
chicken Pad Thai and some Thai iced tea.
I'll just have one.
That sounds so good. I'll have a Thai iced tea also, and then a pad see ew. PADSEE.
She's crying. I'm sorry.
But it's really good, and that with chicken.
Because
or
think
beef,
about
whichever
it.
one is.
This is a documentary short that was in film festivals. Like the odds of people seeing this,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? And now everybody's gonna see it. But it was such an important film because it was a film about the fact that in other countries, and we take this for granted.
Yeah.
So in other countries, they look at women having a period as them having a disease. They treat them like lepers.
Yeah.
And in this particular country, I think it was India or someplace like that.
Yeah, Delhi, India.
So in India, when a woman gets her cycle, they literally have no sanitary napkins, no tampons, nothing like that, things that we take for granted. And they were getting dirty material and rolling it up into a ball to use to catch the blood. Men were ostracizing them from society. So this one man in this one town decided to create a machine that makes the pads with the wings on the ends, right? And then he decided to teach the women how to make the pads.
That was an empowering part of the short.
He decided to teach the women how to make their own pads so that they could sell them and make money so that the man is not the only breadwinner in the house. And then you can see the men in the household getting salty that the women were coming home with their own money. They were, they were feeling themselves and feeling some sort of independence, and you could tell that their husbands weren't having it. But it was mind-boggling and mind-blowing to me that it took a man in the village to go, you know what, I'm gonna get this machine and and show these women how to make it, down to ordering the materials, and this machine was archaic at best.
Yeah,
but
it was a lot of different steps. And the thing is that a lot of the guys didn't really understand periods. They were like, I don't know. I don't get it. And that's the thing, is that they didn't talk about this. And now they are.
And this is and that's the thing. This is something that we take for granted in this country. In our country, people literally go to school and you learn what a period is. You learn what a cycle is. You learn as a woman or as a young girl how to handle it, how to deal with it. You go home, you talk to your mom about it if you're lucky enough to, because I know some people that I grew up with, they couldn't even go home and talk to their moms about it. I was lucky. My mother is a registered nurse.
Oh, wow.
So my mother was all over it. You know what I mean? And it's an important conversation to have, because that is the moment for women when we are able to become pregnant and and our bodies start to change when we get our cycle. That's a very important moment for every woman on the face of the planet. So to be in a country where that's not even acknowledged, let alone talked about, that's huge. I'm so glad they won the Oscar for that.
Yeah. Our chat is agreeing with you guys. So Dave's Golden Duck says, wow, that is definitely an amazing story. Crazy how society is.
Yeah.
Right?
But even
is.
there in America, I feel like not even just in third world countries, I feel like here women are taught to be ashamed of their bodies even when they get their period. period, like, oh no, am I gonna leak? Like, oh no, this is so embarrassing.
Yeah.
And it's like, but
And you all scurry to the bathroom with your little bags.
Yeah.
And
You're
you
trying
know what's in it, but everyone's trying to
like
be quiet.
even if it's like when you ask someone, oh, do you have a tampon? Do you have a pad? It's like there have been times where like I get it and I'm like hiding it. I hope no one sees that I have a pad because God forbid anyone knows that I get my period. And I'm like 27 years old.
And it's half the world
Why
gets
are
their
we?
period.
Why are we ashamed? Why are we ashamed as women to be like, oh, we're on our period if there's a guy in the
because
vicinity?
that's how society has made us feel. And like I said before, I was lucky. My mother is a registered nurse, so my mother was like, "Did they have the talk with you at school today?" And I'm like, "Yes." And she's like, "Because back in the day, they would have the talk with you at school, and then they would give you a little booklet to take home with like a little checklist of everything that you needed to have when that moment happens." And so I went home, and my mom was like, "Did they give you the little booklet?" And I said, "Yes." And my mother said, "Let me see it." And I showed it to her, and my mother's no joke. If it was not on par with what she knew as a medical professional, she would march right on up to that school and tell them, yeah, you need to add this, 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 and this when you have this talk with these kids, because this is outdated and that's outdated. My mom didn't play.
I love that.
She did not play when it came to that. But I'm so glad. I was so praying that would win. I really wanted that to win because it'll make such a difference. And now that it has an Oscar, maybe they'll take this film and they'll show it in schools. Maybe, you know.
Well, you can also raise money to help more women have access to this. I think it's thepadproject.org, I want to say is what it is, not .com. So you can definitely donate on there and just, I don't know, do a little bit more research and figure out exactly what we can do, you know,
I was going to say, in 2019, they're saying it's the year of the woman, so how fitting, right? That this movie won.
Yeah.
And do you think that, like, with Me Too and Time's Up, that it sort of paved the way for this movie to win?
I think you're right. I think if this film had happened any other moment, then right now it probably wouldn't have done as well.
It would have been forgotten. Yeah.
Absolutely.
So I think that's Diego Luna and a chef. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's the chef.
For the night.
For the night?
Can he make us our food for tonight?
Who's the chef? What do you mean?
Huh? He's a chef.
A chef.
What?
We're totally not.
Are we doing who's on first? What's happening?
So
Second, first?
he is a chef.
Yes.
Where have you seen him?
I haven't. They just said he was a chef.
Well, that's what I said. I was like, okay, so
This definitely feels like who's on first.
I know, it was really who's on first for real.
But we're talking about Roma. Interesting. Okay.
Diego is kind of cute tonight.
Just tonight? All the
He's
time?
kinda
What are you
cute.
doing?
I'm kind of
it's the
I'm
tux.
not normally into him, but he's
It's the
looking
tux
good, yeah.
situation. He's looking a little fine right now. I'm feeling some kind of way about Diego.
He looks amazing.
Cool her down.
You guys have been
I'm already
about it?
cold here.
I'm feeling some kind of way about Diego. And let me tell you, the pre-show, the Oscars red carpet I was watching.
Which one?
I watched ABC 7s.
With our host,
Maria
our lovely
Menounos.
boss,
You look
Maria
so
Menounos.
Shout out to Maria Menounos.
Shout out to Maria.
I
gorgeous in
saw
yellow.
so many people I knew, including Maria. I saw Billy Porter, who I have been on Broadway with in Smokey Joe's Cafe.
Amazing
He's now on
outfit, too.
Pose. I saw
Did you
Alicia
see
Malone.
Did you see his outfit?
Oh, I love her.
Yeah, I did. He saw avant-garde.
Roma.
So we're doing foreign
Roma.
language.
Just showing Roma.
Oh, just showing Roma.
What did you guys think of Roma?
So I really
loved it.
Okay, so I saw it on Netflix, and I know
Me too.
you were saying certain things about the fact that this should be watched in a large cinema. I
Yeah, it
don't
should.
agree, though. I mean, I think you can watch it anywhere because there's something about being at home.
Intimate, yeah.
Yeah. I think you can experience different things. Obviously, being in a movie theater. And being at home, like in bed or whatever, on a couch, but I don't think it takes away from it at all because it is so
good.
powerful.
Good.
Yeah, so
I saw it in a big movie. I saw it at the motion picture office on Vine Street. I saw it in that theater there.
yeah.
And Alfonso Cuarón was there along with Jalitza and Marina and all these other people. And what was interesting about it, what is that?
that's a dress.
Sarah Paulson always does things a little differently.
Queen of Scots.
But we have Ant-Man on the screen too.
I don't know how I feel about this dress.
Okay, so this is for visual effects. So what did we say?
Can we just talk? I know I always say
Oh my
black
gosh.
don't crack, but Paul Rudd don't crack. Like he still looks
He's
like he's 12.
amazing.
Why does he look like he's 12?
It looks like he's still from Clueless.
Okay,
Right?
Visual effects. Amy's gonna like this because
Avengers.
I said Avengers Infinity
Yeah.
War.
Yes,
So my girl
Avengers.
Amy, I know, is pumped.
Oh, Avengers is totally
Yeah.
getting that.
Right?
Yeah.
I think
The other nominees are
could be
Christopher
Star
Robin.
Wars.
So there's Avengers Infinity War. We got Rocket, Cap, Black Panther, yay, Thanos, of course, in purple. They did one
This is
wonderful
Amy's
job.
jam, you guys. She knows everything
Of
about
course.
this entire world.
Christopher Robin. I saw it, bawled my eyes out. I thought they did a really good
They
job.
did a great job with that.
First Man was also beautiful.
Beautiful.
I think
Boring as hell, though. Ooh, that was the most boring movie.
I thought it was very intense. Ready Player One. Oh, all the 80s
I really
references.
loved it. I loved that movie. I did.
I thought it was
a
great,
nice homage.
But Infinity War. And then Solo, A Star Wars
I love
Story.
Solo.
Mixed reviews on that one from a lot
I'm
of
like one of the
people.
few people that like that film.
I loved it.
Well, there
So
you go.
fun.
You are the only two. Just kidding. Just kidding.
The shade.
Oh,
Okay,
the
who's it
shade
gonna
of
be?
it
Who's it
all.
gonna be?
Avengers.
Event.
What?
First Man?
First man.
No!
What?
No!
I am so
screaming.
right now. What is happening?
Well, they gotta spread the love. First Man hasn't won anything all night.
Yeah, but
mean it
Avengers
should.
Infinity
Marvel,
War.
but Marvel has.
well,
Marvel's the one
it
with Black
sucks
Panther.
for other people, but
I
like if you're
understand.
good, you deserve to win.
This is true, but I'm saying
Do
they
you
just
think
spread
this
the love.
movie was out of this world?
But it's for best.
No,
I don't
it's
know.
for
I
best.
don't.
It's for best.
biased.
It's for best visual effects.
Visual
so.
effects. I mean, I think Avengers Infinity War had to do a lot more visually effecty wise.
That just goes to show,
I
and
said visually effective.
you'll agree with me on this because I feel like you've seen
We
this
got
over
this
time.
so
It just
wrong.
goes to show that those types of movies, Avengers, the DC world, they
Yeah.
don't get the respect that they deserve at the Oscars because the Oscars rewards movies like this.
Yeah,
And
this
so-
is like normal, I guess. Yes, I think
It happens every year.
It's fine. I
The
don't
only year
agree.
it didn't happen was with Batman with Heath Ledger. That's the
Oh,
only year
yeah.
where that sort of crept in.
Yeah, I mean,
die and you'll get your
And Black
Oscar.
Panther,
Like,
of course, but a little
I'd
different.
be
if it dies,
curious.
you'll get your Oscar. I feel like whenever something tragic happens, or if there's like buzz around something, and it's in a way that draws a lot of attention, I feel like you get the Oscar that way. But also, he had the best performance I've ever seen.
She's
out of
talking
any-
Heath Ledger.
Oh,
Yeah,
Heath Ledger was
yeah.
fantastic.
Best performance
But I
I've
just
ever
mean a
seen
lot
out
of
of a
times,
superhero
like
movie.
these types of movies get shut out. I think
Yeah,
when they
yeah.
probably deserve a little bit more.
Yeah, I mean, I think First Man was, I mean, visually it was really beautiful. I think also sound-wise, I mean, that's why I put it as, you know, my picks for sound mixing, sound editing. But here we are. So what is the chat thing?
Right?
Maybe?
Let's see what they're saying.
Serious.
Oh my God, Dave's agrees. He says this is the biggest snub for Avengers Infinity
Yeah,
War.
I'm a little.
Sky Patterson said Ready Player One should have won. Sorry, First Man, but whatever. Congrats. Ouch.
Yeah,
Who's
I saw
performing?
those
What's
people.
this?
And then Dave
Guys,
said,
guys,
Oh.
it's time. It's time.
Oh,
we are gonna
it's the
see
Lady
some
Gaga
conversation.
moment. I'm gonna need y'all not to be talking during this, honey.
Okay, no
Okay.
talking.
I might
Oh
squeal
my
here and there. I
God.
might sing along. Just warning.
They coming out of the audience? What?
Stop! I have goosebumps.
I'm dead. I have died.
She looks a nervous
I'm
wreck.
not alive right now.
She looks a nervous
Oh my
wreck.
god.
No, she looks confident, I think.
She's like Allie
I think
at the
she's
end of the
nervous.
movie. She's like,
Is she
I
gonna
got
sit
this.
down
How
at the
beautiful
piano?
is
You guys
it?
know.
Wait. Shh. Told you he got this.
He's nervous.
But he on pitch.
Um,
He on pitch.
I'm
Sing,
Look at her.
Brad.
She's alone with him, guys.
Guys.
Why are we not talking about that most important fact?
searching for
I'm falling.
everybody.
Everyone in our chat.
Times I found myself longing for change.
I feel like I'm gonna cry.
She's gonna cry.
She's so in love with him.
She's like, oh shit, piano.
Yes, girl. Yes.
Right? She
Yes.
should have been sat there. Why you sitting there at the last minute? You got to put your
Oh my
feet on
gosh,
the pedals.
she's
and
so-
Eye contact.
No cuts.
Tell me something, boy. Yes,
Oh
girl.
yeah, it's a straight shot. We're not cutting to other angles yet.
Feel that void.
This looks like Steadicam the whole time.
Oh, she's so beautiful.
She's so
I
good.
can't.
Is she gonna cry? When is she gonna cry?
I'm falling. And all the good times I find myself
She's such an artist. The way she plays piano as well.
for change.
Everyone's captivated in that room. This is everything.
I like this angle we're
Yeah.
getting.
I'm in the deep end.
That felt super personal.
Right? Thank you. Someone
Right?
is with me.
I know that a bunch of us have goosebumps right now.
Sing it now.
Everybody.
In the shallow.
I want to hear Gaga.
Shallow now.
Oh, here it comes. Here it comes. I want to hear her do it.
Oh, this is my mic now.
Yes, Gaga.
Yes, girl. Hit it.
If you just watch this without sound, what would it look like? So intense.
She better do that.
Oh my god.
Ground. Yes.
Oh.
Stay right next to her! I cannot.
You.
Oh my god!
Oh yes, y'all better
Are they
get
gonna
it.
make
Does he have a kid?
You guys!
In a way?
He has a baby and
You
it's not.
guys.
Oh my god!
It don't look like he married and got no
Stop.
baby right
no
now.
one talk. I'm dead.
Are they in
Oh my God,
character
I
or
cannot.
not?
I can't.
That's the question.
I don't, honey. There ain't enough character in the world for that right there. Yes! They got a standing ovation. Yes!
Oh
Yes!
my god!
Why are they so serious?
Where's his fiance?
She's front row.
She probably done left. She probably done got in the car and went back home.
Where's
You
Irina Shayk?
guys.
Look, if I was that doll, I would be in the car heading back home right about now.
Hey, Captain Marvel.
I'm just
Hey,
saying.
girl.
I'm not
Valkyrie.
well. I'm unwell at the moment.
Oh, I have so
I don't know how to feel. On the one hand,
Dave says he's listening without watching, and it sounds fantastic.
oh,
Guys, just so you know, we talk off camera sometimes. I want to shout out our fabulous producer engineer Ryan. Even Ryan had all the feels just
Right?
now.
Ryan's mouth dropped to his crack, baby. He was like, blah, blah.
Our whole room went silent in that moment. So it's not just us, it's every single person. Right now.
Thank you.
Oh my God.
Goosebumps, guys. Like, that's
my
not
God.
even.
I'm just like, I want to watch it again.
Me and I were
Look, that was the freaking highlight performance of the night right there.
God.
When he put that microphone down and swung around that piano and scooted that booty on that.
Oh my God.
And his face up on her face, I'm like, look, there ain't enough acting in the world for that moment.
That's
I'm
what I've
sorry.
been saying this whole time.
There ain't enough.
I have been
You
saying
can't act
this
that
whole
good.
time.
Bradley Cooper is fierce, but he ain't that fierce of an actor to do
my
that
God.
right
What
there.
are,
that's
what
why
are
we didn't
people
get
in the
nominated.
chat?
Okay.
I'm so
I
curious.
am out of my mind. I need to calm down. It's the Oscars. Dave says it's the Oscars. Anything can happen. Don't we know it? Star Drew says, what if this doesn't win Best Song? I don't know.
It so will.
I think it has to.
But
after
Jody
that.
said, girls, Lady Gaga
did,
just broke her
but
engagement.
We know that, but Bradley Cooper,
Cooper
is
about
still
to
with
get-
Irina Shayk, and they have a 23-month-old baby. So
Look,
like, and
he's
she's
gonna be
there.
sleeping on the sofa tonight if he sleep in the house at all.
Oh
I'm
my
just
God.
saying. I'm just
out of
saying.
control.
Unless she's okay with an open relationship.
Guys, was this the highlight?
There
of
ain't
the
that
show?
much open
Was
relationship.
this the highlight of
Was
the
I
show?
felt like it was a
Yes.
highlight. Other than Queen,
Yes.
other than Queen, it's running the first.
This is stronger than
Other
the
than Queen
performance.
opening with Adam Lambert. Yeah.
So far, for me, this is the highlight of
Guys,
the show.
I'm
This
going
is
to
the
Twitter.
number one
I bet this is
highlight.
trending already. we have to
people
check.
Yeah. Here we
checking
go.
it
Right.
to
I'm
check.
gonna check Twitter too. Oh my
This is
God.
out of control.
That was
I am
so
still
much.
not well. Lady Gaga's trending. Oscars is trending. I bet it's gonna move up. I just.
Oh my gosh. I can't even. I love the way that they shot it. So it was very much like A Star is Born, where you were there with them, feeling
Oh,
like
we were
you
there.
were a star.
Oh, we were there. We were there.
so
My
there.
girl dropped to her knees on the floor. She was like, ah, and hit the floor. Honey, if I could have hit the floor and got myself up, I would have been right down there with you.
I like that we never went to the other side of, you know, the point of view.
Audience.
It was just,
And how cinematic that shot was in and of itself.
Yes.
Oh my god.
gosh.
Oh my
Oh my
god.
God.
I cannot.
Now we're
Oh my
back.
God.
I cannot.
We're back.
Do we even need the rest of the show?
How do you
I know my
move
New York
on?
accent. Oh my god.
God.
I cannot.
Do we even need the rest of the show? I mean, honestly.
I gotta go live.
I'm kidding,
I gotta go
guys.
live on Instagram
We're still
for
here.
that
We're
one.
still with you. Popcorn time.
Oh my god, y'all. I am at Popcorn Talk with my
Kristian
girls.
Ritter.
Look,
Wave,
wave,
see her in-
wave, y'all. Hey.
Hi.
We
So,
are
Kristian
talking about the
Ritter.
Oscars.
Oh my god,
And
best
it is
dressed.
off and cracking. Did y'all just see Lady Gaga?
Best dressed?
Both of them.
With Bradley Cooper?
So Kristian
I'm just
Ritter,
saying.
Jessica
Check
Jones,
us out,
Kiki Lane,
Popcorn
If
Talk,
Beale
and then
Street
check
Could
us out
Talk.
Okay,
afterwards
Kiki
at
Lane, I'm writing
AfterBuzz
down
TV.
for
She's
potentially best
amazing.
dressed.
Yeah.
We have to talk about her.
For
Oh, I like that
live
dress.
action shorts. Okay. Ooh. This one's based off a real story. That's insane. This is really scary and really short too. It's a short film. This one is sweet, and I think more people need to talk about it. And this one, oh my
Mother.
gosh, so good, so
chose
stressful,
Mother.
all in one shot. This is one more people need to definitely talk about. There was a lot of mixed reviews, but I don't know. I put Skin.
I'm saying Mother.
Oh, yes.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry.
I think Amy's killing
I'm
it
sorry.
right now.
I'm really sorry. I just get very into it.
I knew this was going to go to Skin.
Out today.
I knew this was going to go to Skin.
How did you? Okay, without giving away the ending, because I think people need to experience that. How did you feel about it?
I thought it was awesome.
Right?
I thought it was awesome. I really did.
It said a lot. It really.
It was. There's been some really. This was a. 2018 was a really great year for cinema. Like there weren't too many films. She is so excited.
She's like, what?
She's like, what is happening?
Yeah, it was very good. Yeah, 2018.
She's beautiful. Look at her.
Jessica Chastain here.
She
Yeah.
does look like
So
Jessica Chastain.
So many doppelgangers.
Her dress is amazing.
She's like, what?
You know, the bigotry that they
Mixed with Julia
experienced in the
Roberts, though.
Holocaust. We see that everywhere today.
Beautiful.
In America, in Europe.
Is she getting a panic attack? What is happening?
She's just
so
excited.
excited. Oh
She's
my
just
god, what a
excited.
moment.
You guys, I'm so.
We dedicate this
She looks
to
gorgeous.
Oh my god, our 5-month-old baby who's sitting at home with my parents watching this. We hope that you grow up in a world where these things don't happen because people learn to love and accept each other. I want to thank Andrew Koberg, Sharon Maimon, Tim Hall.
She's like, oh my god, girl. Okay.
She's like, but I'm going to get it in.
If you're out there who
Oh, Amy Wu, that voice. Sky Patterson, huge congratulations to Skin on winning live action short film. Amy last year, This Is Me was the favorite to win, but best song went to Remember Me. Oh, interesting.
Okay, so
Remember Me was
we wouldn't be influencers if we didn't do a live selfie. So I'm just saying.
Samuel Jackson and Brie Larson.
Oh my gosh.
All right.
Captain Marvel
We
and
would-
Nick Fury.
We
Hello.
would not. Okay, it's gonna go 3, 2, 1. Look there.
Yes, so I've actually seen Captain Marvel. Won't say too much except that go watch it. And even if you're not a big nerd, you should go
Oh,
watch it.
Captain Marvel is the shiznit.
What is happening to Spike here?
That's the Prince. He's representing Prince with his
No, but his
purple.
face.
I know.
Spike, look.
Expressions.
Okay, adapted screenplay. What do we think?
Adapted screenplay.
Okay.
Oh god, oh god,
Okay.
oh god, oh god.
Oh,
If Beale Street Could Talk.
If Beale Street Could Talk is what I put.
Yeah.
So
I'm a little bummed that it didn't get nominated for Best Picture because I would vote Best Picture for If Beale Street Could Talk. It was my favorite movie of the year.
So who did you think, Carla, would win this?
Beale Street.
Yeah?
Of course, Barry Jenkins.
I put A Star Is Born, but I think it's gonna be Beale Street.
Because Beale Street has had very little love throughout the season, and they don't
Yeah.
have that many opportunities to win. There's my girl, Bree.
Or maybe original. Let's see.
While we truly appreciate what the
Well, we'll
late
see.
great William Goldman said about his craft.
He really likes
I
working
kind of like
with
this
her.
chain metal and
Brie
dress she's
Larson
got
is
going
so
on.
freaking cute.
He likes working with her
Oh my
because I've
God.
seen Sam Jackson at some of these Marvel events, and he looks so salty, like he don't want to be there, but he looked like he was having fun with her.
Yeah. At the
She's
press
so easy,
conference
yeah.
too. Yeah. There were just original.
Original screenplay?
Okay, I put
let's
First
see.
Reformed.
And Tony McNamara.
I put Mina's gonna like this. I put Green Book
Oh, for what?
for original screenplay.
Oh, okay. I agree with that.
Wait, what did you put?
I put Green Book.
Green Book.
Green Book because it won the
I just
Golden
wanted to
Globe.
get something else besides.
First Reform needs some love too.
First
though.
Reform,
It won the Golden Globe.
That was so weird.
I think Vice could win this one though.
Oh really?
I do.
That's like my second
Or
choice.
Adam McKay might win for director.
No, Adam McKay's not gonna win director.
Please. What?
Told you, Green Book.
Yeah.
His face.
And also,
He was like, what? How did I say?
He was like, whose name is that?
Mina, we got something. We got something.
All right.
Oh, I'm happy. It was so well done.
All right.
And did you guys know the Green Book was a real thing that really
Yes.
it's based off?
Well,
What?
it was
thinking about the
slightly.
routes to.
Well, of course it was embellished in the film,
Yeah.
but it was a real thing that existed.
Yeah.
You mean racism in America? No, I'm just kidding. What? Huh?
Where are the ladies? I don't know. You know, like we've seen a lot.
And like I said,
we need more ladies. That's all I'm saying.
We've had a lot of ladies.
up until this moment, y'all, Pete Farrelly was known for Dumb and Dumber. I'm just saying. Just saying.
At least he wasn't known
He's
for
gone from Dumb and Dumber to an Oscar. This is
Dumb and
hilarious.
Dumber.
Good for him.
Did he not write
It just
the
goes to
sequel?
show that no matter where you are in life, what you've come from, you can always achieve. Yeah, like, it's amazing. No, really, I'm not even being like joking about it. I really think it's like you can have different parts of your life and do different things and try and always keep striving for more.
It's like when Kanye says, "Don't put me in a box. I can do fashion. I can
put
do
me in a
everything."
box.
It's true though.
How much
It's
are
so
Yeezys
true.
worth? How much are they worth?
No, this is true. This is true.
Sky Patterson is
He's
pretty happy right
shaking.
now.
Oh.
See, I hate people that get up and give speeches like that. It's like, why are you thinking every single solitary person in your entire life ever?
Well, because
Have
maybe
a party
Well, yeah, but some
and thank them
people,
to their face.
Some people might be like, "Why didn't you thank me?" There's probably
Look,
those.
This would be me. I
if-
want to get everybody.
Look, if I ever won anything, it'll be my mama.
And God.
No.
No.
It'll be my mama, my daddy, and the people that represent me, and then I will shout out my sisters in the struggle, people that I've been in the fight with for a long time that don't get any love either, and that will be it.
That's
Everybody
a
else
long
knows who they
list.
No. My sisters in the struggle, it's like 3 of them.
Okay.
It's 3 of them. It
Okay.
ain't like 20 people.
Like, okay.
Honey, there's a very small list of black character actresses in Hollywood. It's about this big.
Okay.
Octavia Spencer used to be one of my sisters in the struggle. Now she's elevated herself someplace else.
Okay.
So I think now is adapted
Screenplay. Now
Okay.
we think of If Beale Street Could Talk Me.
There we go. The Ballad of Buster Scruggs is the first one.
If Bill Street could talk.
What the hell is this movie?
Yeah, and people are still talking about Black Klansman.
Trust me. You're
I
not missing
haven't
nothing.
seen it.
Black Klansman was also really good, I thought, script wise.
I haven't. This is the only one I haven't seen.
John
from the
David
Best
really
Picture
good.
Washington, though.
I
I
really
think he
wanna
got
see it.
snubbed.
Who?
John David Washington.
Oh yeah, most
I
definitely.
do want to take a moment.
I want
again.
Jeff Whitty to win, but
I do want to
think
take a moment to shout this out because it's not really getting love this season, but I
True.
do think that it was a valiant effort. So I just
and
want
I'm
to give it.
pissy
you
that
ever
they didn't.
forgive me?
And I'm pissy that they didn't recognize the director of that, Marielle Heller. She was good.
A lot of it didn't get recognized, but
Deborah
Sorry
Grant.
to bother you with such a great script. I thought that was wonderful.
It won last night at the Spirit Awards, so they got a lot of love at the Spirit
yeah,
Awards last
but-
night.
okay, quick, Carla, what do you think?
Bill Street.
Mina?
Yeah, Bill Street.
Beale Street.
And Beale Street. Okay.
No one thinks
Alright.
the Star is
Guys, we're unanimous the first time.
I know. Let's hope we right.
Oh, we're so
Last
right.
time
Let us
we
know
were
in the chat,
unanimous,
guys. Let us know in the
my
chat.
We
gosh.
got it wrong last time with Avengers.
What?
Spike Lee, first Oscar.
Yeah, boy.
Oh.
Dang, that
He
was
just ran through Adam Driver.
Spike ran. Spike was like, no.
He's like, before they change their mind.
Look, Spike's like, I ain't let nobody else talk. I'm going up to that bike.
Best moment right there.
Because he had
Oh
his
my
first
gosh.
movie. He had his first movie with Spike Lee.
That was a
Spike,
bachelor.
Samuel L. Jackson is on the map right now because of Spike Lee.
Here we go.
So for him to call his name,
All right, guys, we have to listen to this. This is going to be epic.
yes,
Epic.
Spike Lee. He cussing
my gosh.
somebody out. He cussing
Oh
folk
my
out.
gosh.
He cussing
Whoa,
folk
what?
out.
I want to thank Tanya Jackson Satchel. The word
It's like a whole freaking, like, nope.
the 24th. The
It's been a long time
The
coming.
AfterBuzz
So
notepad. Like, taking it with you.
which also happens to be Black History Month. The year 2019, the year 1619. History, her story. 1619, 2019. 400 years. 400 years, our ancestors were stolen from Mother Africa and brought to Jamestown, Virginia, enslaved.
Tell him,
Our
Spike.
ancestors worked from the land.
He's so
can't see in the
nervous. Bless
morning,
his heart.
Oh God.
They can't see at night. My grandmother, Zimmy Sheldon Retha, who lived to be 100 years young, who was a Spelman College graduate, even though her mother was a slave.
Oh.
My grandma, who saved 50 years of Social Security check for the first grandchild, she called me Spiky Poo. She put me through Morehouse College and NYU grad film.
50 years of Social Security
That
checks.
gave me chills.
That's a lot of
Before the world
checks.
tonight, I give praise our ancestors, quote, built this country and what is today, along with the genocide of its native people.
Wow.
We all connect with our ancestors. We will have love, wisdom,
He's a nervous
regained
wreck. Look at
when
his
we regain
hand
our
shaking.
humanity.
I hope they don't try to
It'll be
play
a
him off
powerful moment.
tonight.
The 2020 presidential election
Ooh.
is around the corner.
We got the look, like,
Girl.
girl.
They not gonna be ready for that moment.
Let's all mobilize. Let's
Jordan,
all live the
Jordan
right side
Peele's
of
crying.
history. Make the
If I didn't have to be on camera, I'd be crying too.
Do cry, it's okay.
Girl, my lashes will come off. I can't do that.
Oh, do the right thing. Do the right thing.
Yes!
Yes.
Love versus hate, yes.
Yes.
That was a really good speech. If
That
it
was the
just wasn't-
best speech
Is he still
ever.
going? Is he still going?
No, he's
That was
done.
good.
He's
He's
still
done.
talking.
He's done.
Now he's done. Wow. Oh my God.
He
Okay.
said love
Barbra
versus hate. Let's do the
Streisand's
right
Let's go to
thing.
this chat because I know people have a lot to
Oh,
say.
wow.
Oh my gosh, everyone's freaking out. Star Drew says, "Oh, Black Klansman." Jordan Peck says, "Yes, Spike." Sky Patterson, huge congrats to Black Klansman on Best Adapted Screenplay. Dave's Golden Duck, Spike Lee deserved this for the epic win. Star Drew, so many goosebumps, and then again, oh, the goosebumps. So a lot of feels in our live chat right now.
Let me tell you something. Spike Lee has been around since Christ was a
How do
child.
they
He's
use
been around
Lady
for so
Bird
long.
for this commercial?
And this is the thing about him. This particular award season, I saw him on the award season circuit a lot at different red carpets and different events. Black Klansmen had so many events. They played the game right. Spike played the game right, and it all paid off for him tonight. I'm really interested. Now, the best director Oscar is like, who gonna win that?
Interesting point, Carla, because I wasn't really thinking they were gonna reward him, but after this, maybe they will. But gosh, his first. How long has he been?
It's been over 20 years.
I mean,
It's been over 20 years, but this is the thing. You know why I think Spike finally got some love? Is because of the way they have changed the makeup of the Academy voters. Because the makeup of the Academy voters up until a few years ago, when Cheryl Boone Isaacs was still the president of the Academy, it was mostly middle-aged white men. And most of those middle-aged white men that were voting had been members since Christ was a child, and they hadn't even voted in a really long time. I'm just saying, they hadn't voted in a really long time. So they started getting rid of people that weren't voting. They got rid of people that had become members but weren't really active in the industry. They started making drastic changes to the membership, and I think because they did make those drastic changes to the membership, we're seeing the rewards being reaped by people like Spike Lee winning the Oscar, like people like Regina King, Mahershala Ali. Even someone like Nick Vallelonga winning, for Best Adapted Screenplay. Like, it's really wonderful to watch the Oscars and not see business as usual. That's what makes it exciting to me. When you watch it and you're not seeing, the same old stuff play out. It's exciting, and you get excited for people because you know that with a lot of these people, their trajectory and their life is going to change. Their life is going to change. Some of them it won't. Some of them will, be relegated to the Oscar curse, but let's not wish that on them. Let's wish that the trajectory and the path of their life and their career will change from this moment on.
Yeah, and for me, it's not even yes, I feel you, and being a black woman in America, I, hear that. But for me, it's like almost beyond race. I'm talking about a director. I mean, Do the Right Thing, Malcolm X, these prolific films. I mean, he's been honing his craft his whole life. And it's like, for him to finally get the recognition that, I mean, he's obviously very publicly recognized and society recognizes him as an amazing director, but to get this validation from the Academy, this old institution of Hollywood, I think it's such a beautiful moment. Like, I'm almost choked up just
I think because the makeup happened, because of the makeup of the Academy. I think, there's more people, there's more well-rounded members of the Academy, from all different walks of life, from all different ethnicities. Younger people, not even the whole ethnicity thing, but there's younger people on the Academy, people that are our age.
Completely.
We might have some musical.
Brie Larson's art.
Oh my gosh, guys.
Michael B. Jordan!
Let's call him Amy too.
Oh my gosh.
He's the heartthrob of the moments.
Tessa Thompson, Creed.
Oh, yes.
Creed!
I like this look. What do we think?
I love it.
I love this dress. I would wear that.
Don't they look like they would be married in real life?
Yeah.
Original score.
Original score.
God.
Oh, this is a big one,
Beale Street
guys.
could talk for sure.
Oh,
Okay.
yes.
Oh, yes.
100%.
Yeah.
The music stood out the most out of that movie.
Yeah. What did you think?
I wasn't. Oh, I
Original
messed up on this. I don't want to talk about it.
This is original score. Original
was
song.
rushed.
Oh, original score. Nicholas Patel has this for Beale Street Guitar.
Titanic! Listen.
Oh, let's guess. Titanic.
We know people are going to fall in love before something else bad happens.
I think it's going to be a toss-up, though. It'll be between...
Which one?
What?
It'll be a toss-up between if Nicholas Patel for If Beale Street Could Talk and Terrence Blanchard for Black Klansman.
Oh, Black
Really?
Klansman.
Yeah.
I don't remember the music or anything in Black
But Beale Street
Klansman.
could talk. But
Oh, Blood. Oh.
That's not going to win.
He won at the Grammys. Is that correct?
He did win at the Grammys.
Yes.
It's not going to
So,
win an Oscar,
Why
though.
do you not think
I didn't have that.
Because Nicholas
I
Patel
wanna
has
hear this.
consistently been winning.
Wait. I didn't hear the soundtrack.
I mean,
Nicholas Patel is gonna win.
The music was phenomenal. Like, it was so, like...
Oh, Isle of Dogs.
And fun fact about Nicholas Patel, he was in a rap group once upon a time.
Oh, hey.
There you go.
But it was like
you picked
but
that.
like it was like I wasn't sure.
I did not
Who did you pick?
I
not
Dogs, but I was rushed. At the end.
It's okay. And the last
The
one was
original Mary
Poppins
Poppins was way better
Was
with
it?
music.
Hold on.
Ludwig Göransson.
Black Panther. Ooh, no. Ooh.
Where is he?
Upset.
That is an upset because everybody thought Nicholas Patel was
wow,
going to
that's
win.
an
No,
upset. We
I'm
gotta
actually...
That is an
I'm
upset.
pissed.
But it's another win.
Wow.
For Black
I'm like, I'm glad it's a win for
Yeah.
Black Panther, but I thought my boy Nicholas was going to win. Oops.
I am actually so, like, I'm not happy with this.
Interesting.
Wow.
I'm so sad.
I thought If Beale Street was the total.
If Beale Street Could Talk was so beautiful.
That music was gorgeous. I was rooting for Nicholas Patel. I'm just saying, power to the people.
Working with you has been
Okay.
an incredible honor.
I do want to point out though, how kind of cool that this person was the one who created the
Music for Black Panther.
I'm just saying that it goes to show like it's not just about one side or the other side. It's how we come together to make
Absolutely. It's art.
amazing art.
It's art.
Yeah.
So art shouldn't have a color or
Yes.
anything like that attached to it. It shouldn't, but it does.
It does. It does. But this is showing that we're moving in that direction.
Also, when he was at the Grammys, he was still walking the red carpet when he found out that he won the Grammy. And he was like, wait, what?
Oh, that's
So
messed up.
it was sweet though. I mean, for some reason they decided to hand out those awards earlier, but it was nice that we got to see him react.
I love you so much. Thank
Aw.
He's a sweetie.
Yay!
Oh, we have a new person in our chat, Clark. Guys, listen to this. Clark said, I'm glad I turned to this channel. The other live Oscar watches are a bit boring.
Oh, well, hey!
Guys, Constance Wu and
Clark,
Chadwick
welcome to
Boseman.
our chat. Please stay with us the entire time.
Yes.
And if you want more of us, we are doing an AfterBuzz Oscars after show. So watch us on AfterBuzz TV.
Yeah.
You'll see more.
Right after this.
Okay, Constance
Wu and
Put
Chadwick
her on
Boseman look
Best
divine
Dressed
together.
Best dressed Constance Wu.
Bumblebee.
And
She's
Chadwick
so
Boseman
gorgeous.
too.
Yeah.
She's so pretty.
I love that blazer so much.
Best song. Best original song, right?
Nominated song.
Shallow.
Oh, Shallow.
Shallow.
Shallow, yeah.
Pshaw,
Got it.
pshaw.
If not,
If not, all stars.
I want to see them walk together and congratulate each other.
my
if
God.
they accept it.
Oh my
Like,
God.
Are they gonna
Okay,
cry?
so all the
Oh,
stars.
you know she gonna cry. She's
all
gonna
the
cry.
stars was also really good.
but they're not here.
I still jam
so
out to
if
that
they
song.
win, there's no one to accept. The presenters will have to accept it.
So Lady Gaga is
All
an
the
Aries.
stars.
Bradley Cooper's
I'll
a Capricorn.
Let's
Is
work
this
this out.
Is it gonna work?
Is it gonna
Is it gonna work?
The Place Where Lost Things Go, which we saw earlier, Bette Midler performed that.
Yeah.
It was a sweet song. I don't know. I
Look.
think.
I'm just saying, Shallow is yes, Shallow.
You guys.
Don't do that. No.
Shallow.
This is like the highlight.
No, it's not. I'm like this. No, I'm like this. I'm not like this.
Oh, see? Did you see that moment?
Yeah, I
That's
saw
what we-
that.
yep.
I was like,
Yep.
okay, I don't know what's happening.
Okay. Girl.
Girl, open that envelope. What's wrong with your nails?
Lady Gaga, Mark.
Yeah!
There she goes.
You
There
knew she was gonna cry.
You know it.
You knew she was gonna cry. Aw, little boo boo. Oh, and she in the ugly cry too.
Where Irene? They didn't even hug Irene. Is he gonna hug Irina? I'm
Nope.
dead.
Nope.
I'm dead.
Where's Irina?
No, he ain't gonna hug her.
Where's Irina?
So, come on.
Oh my God. Oh my God. I can't even handle
She's
it.
beautiful.
But I don't think he's
Irina's
gonna walk up there. Because it's just Lady Gaga, Mark Ron.
Wait, is it?
He wrote this song too.
Yeah.
He
did
should
he
be
not
up
hug-
there.
Did he not hug his wife?
No, he didn't.
They cut away. We don't know the
Guys,
answer.
yeah, they cut away.
Academy for this wonderful
No,
honor.
see?
Thank you to every single person in this room. Thank you.
There can be
to
100
Mark
people in
Ronson,
the room.
to Anthony Ronson,
Stop
to
it.
Andrew
I love her so
Watchalong.
much.
I love them so much. To my sister, my soulmate, I love you.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Mom and Dad.
What a beautiful moment for Lady Gaga. Who thought with paparazzi in the meat dress that girl could do this?
I did.
Oh, he didn't write this. He must have wrote the other songs. Why did I think he wrote this with her?
Because there
they
was like
perform
12.
it together.
I mean,
Oh my
he wrote
God,
like
he's
12 out of like the
beautiful.
16 songs, so.
Right now, all I have to say is that this is hard work. I've worked hard for a long time.
Yes, you
and
have.
It's not about, it's not about winning.
You got it,
but
Gaga.
I love
what
her.
it's not giving.
She's like, yes, girl, get it out.
Best meme of the night. Oh my God.
That is the best trip
She's like,
ever.
yes, girl, get it out.
Or fall down and you're beaten up. It's about how many times you stand up and are brave and you keep on going. Thank you.
Wow.
Only because you can't really thank yourself. I think when you're in the room with this person, you really don't have to do too much. So she acts, she writes, she sings the song Lady Gaga. We salute you. Thank you for this.
Oh.
That was a very special project. That was a oh, look at Amy crying. That was a special project. You guys, I was at the Toronto International Film Festival in a room of digital journalists. It was only like 15 or 20 of us at a round table. At that round table, we interviewed Lady Gaga, Bradley Cooper, Sam Elliott, and Anthony Ramos. And when I tell you the love that emanated from them in that room, you could tell that it was special. It's a special project, and their energy and their love that they carried through the project has carried them to this moment. So now we're going to look at all the people that we have lost throughout the year, and it's been a plethora of them. This always breaks my heart.
I don't like watching this part.
I do, because it reminds me.
It's
a celebration
short.
of life. And I think especially we were talking about celebrating art and bringing people together, I think this kind of shows like, okay, like, you only live once. Like, you gotta go out and make your art. You gotta go out and like, no really, like you have to go out and like speak your truth and be who you are.
You have to live your best life right now.
life.
There are no do-overs. There is no second chance. This is it. So you do what you got to do now and do it the best way you know how.
There's also a lot of people that are going to be in this list that people don't know about because they're not the ones, accepting. Yeah, exactly. So I love that.
This part like breaks my heart when I watch it.
What song will they play while they do that? I think that's also
They usually
important.
have somebody sing when they do this. They don't have someone this time. They're just doing the orchestra.
But look how beautiful this full orchestra is.
I'm an orc dork, so I'm like, whenever we
Did you say orc dork?
Yeah, that's what we're called. So
Did you
I
play
love whenever.
something?
I play violin.
Oh,
it's been a while, but
Do
I
you
still
really?
do. I do.
That's so
I play
cool.
The flute. Ooh.
Play the flute.
Wow.
I know, I love this.
they always miss somebody. They always leave someone off.
Yeah.
And at the end of the ceremony, somebody's always going, well, they forgot about this person. It's like, they only got so much time. They can only... Oh, Bernardo Bertolucci. Oh.
Just checking in with our live chat now that we have a little moment. Dave's Golden Duck said if my best friend was still alive, he would have been thoroughly excited for Lady Gaga's win. Our condolences. Sky Patterson, huge congratulations to Mark Ronson and Lady Gaga, Best Original Song. Jessica Jovi, welcome to our live chat. Loving your enthusiasm. I don't have cable, like that you were doing a play-by-play, unlike some other watch-alongs. So kudos.
Is Stan Lee gonna be on here? Obviously Stan Lee.
Oh, they'll probably save him for last.
Yeah.
Jody Petrella. Hey, at least you didn't say awards aren't important like Drake.
Burt Reynolds? Wow.
Yeah, Burt Reynolds.
He really passed away this year?
He did. He was real sick.
No way.
Star Drew says, I guess Mina doesn't like dark magic.
I don't like the dark arts.
Yeah, and some of them, I feel like it's, you kind of forget, like, oh wow, that was this year? I felt like it was a while.
It feel like it was a while ago because it happened so long ago.
Yeah. And also, like, publicists, you know, writers, there's so many different jobs that I don't think people think about, you know? When you think of the Oscars, when you think of films, if you're not in it and you don't know...
That's why there's all these categories. Like, people only focus on the best actor categories and the best picture categories, but they don't realize the cinematographers, the producers, the casting directors, the people who do the scores, all of these people are absolutely important to the making of cinema. They all bring the whole piece together. No one person does it by themselves.
You know, and it actually makes me happy because it makes me think that these people got to do what they really wanted to do.
Exactly.
Will Vinton, an animator, like, he got to do that. And, like, how
Milos
cool is
Forman.
that?
Oh, wow. One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest.
That was so good. See, so many different people. Makeup artists, too. I feel like people forget about them.
Penny Marshall.
Penny.
Laverne.
You know, Gary Marshall was just, what, a few years ago?
Yeah.
2 years ago? Yeah.
They were tight, too. They were very close.
Stanley! Oh, that one still doesn't feel real.
I know.
Yeah. So many different.
I'm surprised he wasn't the last one on there.
I'm surprised about that, too. Somebody must have just died that they're gonna...
Is it in order of when they died?
No, it's random.
Oh.
Because Tab Hunter died at the beginning of last year.
That is random. I wonder why they do it that way. He would have been so happy with
James
Black Panther.
Caron died. Oh, wow. I interviewed him for a book I'm writing.
Oh, wow.
About Broadway understudies.
Oh, that's so cool.
He was funny. What he had to say was hilarious. He called me on the phone and he was like, he says, "Are you Carla?" And I said, "Yes." He says, "I'm not going to talk long. I just have one thing to say. I did it and I liked doing it." I'm like, "That's it?" He's like, "That's it." He says, "But what I think you're doing is very important. I think understudy stories need to be told." I'm like, "Okay, thank you, Mr. Caron."
Yes. Yes.
I thought that was well done. Very tasteful.
Yeah.
I feel like somebody's missing.
Yeah, it kind of feels that way.
It felt a little truncated.
Maybe they'll come back. Like, maybe they're not.
No.
Oh, no. Look at that vibrato.
Once they show the In Memoriam sign, it's a wrap.
Oh, yeah.
Once they show it at the end.
Great
they
job,
finish the music.
orchestra. Yeah. Yay!
Yay for the orc dorks.
Yay for the orc dorks.
Yes. Good job, dude.
Nice
I like
moment
his
for the
hair.
composer.
You're like, I like his hair.
Yeah. Well, that's really pretty.
Oh my gosh.
It looks like
I
all
feel
the
like we've been
stars.
on an emotional roller coaster.
Because it has been.
Lady
Let's see.
Gaga,
What kind of time are we looking at? So it's now 7:35. That's not bad.
Have we been doing this for 3 hours?
Yeah, we got 6 big awards left. Big awards coming up.
That's not bad. 2.5 hours. That's
Amy,
not
you
bad.
are obsessed right
Best
now.
actress.
What do you mean? I'm just making sure. Wait, 6 more?
We got the actor.
Best actor.
We have best actor, best actress, best picture, best director.
What else?
So best actor,
That's
best
it,
actress,
guys.
best director, best picture.
It's
That's it. That's
only
left.
4.
That's it.
Oh my god.
Whoa. All right.
I feel like, no, literally, I feel exhausted from this emotional roller coaster.
I mean, I'm sure we're not alone. I can only imagine, like, we're
Oh my
here
gosh.
watching this. Can you imagine actually attending and being nominated?
We didn't do
I'm
actress
just
in a leading role, huh?
No, those come.
Okay,
those
yeah.
come at the end.
I literally already made it
Ooh.
seem like I won.
I want to also welcome, we've got Ghost8386 who said, sup, Sky, because I guess they're friends. So welcome to our live chat.
What's up?
What's up? Oh my God, Sarju, where's the food, ladies? It's coming. Don't worry.
Oh, right. We had that whole discussion about food.
We got it. It's coming.
We got it.
Food.
We got it going
we got
on.
some Thai on the way.
Got some Thai on the way.
Oh, that's an interesting commercial.
That's kind of weird looking.
Oh, that's scary.
This looks like a Salvador Dali painting.
There's been
come to
really
life.
good previews. We saw The Lion King earlier, which might be interesting. And then
She said might be interesting.
Well,
I'm more excited for that than Aladdin as of right now.
You're more excited for Lion King over Aladdin?
Yeah.
And then there was the new trailer, the
Me
Martin
too.
Scorsese film, Irishman,
looks
which has De Niro, Al Pacino, Joe Pesci. So that was, we saw the commercial for that. So
Is it coming out? Sorry, is it coming out on Netflix? Did I see that?
Yeah, it's going to be on Netflix.
I think that's another conversation that a lot of people are having. You know, should movies go directly to the cinemas, to the theaters, or does it make when a movie goes directly to a streaming service, does it make it any less important? I don't think so.
No, I think it depends on the
Elton
film.
John, we're seeing right now.
I am so excited
This
for
is
this
Rocket
movie.
Man.
Like, this looks like it is going to be phenomenal.
This is the same boy who just played Robin Hood.
No way.
Yeah,
No,
Taron
it's
Egerton
not.
did. Yes, it is.
Is it really?
Yeah, Taron Egerton just played Robin Hood.
Oh, well, I like him better here so far.
So far,
I think Robin Hood was just.
He literally just played Robin Hood. I'm just saying. But what I do like about this
Oh,
film,
I kept thinking Christopher Robin.
no. But what I do think about this film is that I'm glad that they're not doing this while Elton John is no longer with us. I'm glad Elton John is still living. That's why I was really excited about Bohemian Rhapsody too. At least Queen is still living, and they had some control over how their story was being told.
I think that's why some of the critics had a problem with it, because originally it was a darker screenplay that delved more into Freddie Mercury's life and the drugs and the sex.
Yeah.
But that's tabloid. Then make a movie about Freddie Mercury, not a movie about Queen.
Well, and originally that's what they wanted to do, but then Queen
there were
was like,
two
no.
versions.
Yeah. Also, originally, remember they were considering Sacha Baron Cohen, and it was supposed to be about the drug aspect of what it was like.
So I think you're right. If Elton John had, I think that would have been a different story told, and there probably will be another story told.
Exactly, and there will be. Like, look at how many movies we've seen about Whitney Houston since she passed.
Yeah.
My thing is this. If there is a famous person that is alive and there is interest in having their story being told, I personally would prefer for them to be involved in the telling of that story.
I agree.
Yeah.
I do think that because we live in such a tabloidish type of culture right now, that is why most of the critics didn't like it. That is why they were like, I wanted to see more about Freddie Mercury and his drugs. Like, Freddie Mercury is no longer with us. Whatever he did in his personal life, whether he was drugging, sleeping, whatever it was, sleeping with folks, or being, casually cavalier with his sex life, that is and was his business. Oh, so now we're about to talk about the Governor Awards, where they gave Cicely Tyson her first Oscar, you guys.
So sweet.
Wow.
That was awesome. They do this back in November, so they really just kind of kick off the Oscar season in November with this one event.
Oh, that's fantastic. Oh yeah, the technical awards.
Yeah. I love the fact that they gave Cicely Tyson the Oscar, though, because she's another one. She's been around forever. There she is.
Oh, that hat.
She is fashion forward, Miss Cicely.
I love that.
And I love that they have them sitting in a box all by themselves. That's fabulous.
Yeah, that's how you do it. Oscars in style.
Here comes Babs.
Oh, yes.
Come on, Babs.
Oh, yes.
We're here for you. Yes, you stand up for Babs.
Yes.
Babs deserves.
Almost
Richard E. Grant is like, oh my God.
He's all of us.
He's all verklempt. That is hilarious.
That's another good.
Look at Jennifer Lopez. She's like, oh, look, she's there.
Thank you.
I would imagine that would feel very surreal looking up at her.
The same hat as Mahershala Ali. No, I'm just kidding.
Klansman. I was stunned. I was very excited, and I was very moved. It had everything a great film should have. It was so real, so funny, and yet so horrifying, because it was based on the truth. And truth is especially precious these days.
Ain't it though?
That's the longest we've gone without talking, for the record.
And that's something, saying a political statement without saying the political statement.
Because it's Barbara. We got to hear what Barbara's saying.
Yeah. But I'm saying it's a classy way to address politics without being...
No, I know. I got you.
Then I got a lovely thank you from Spike himself. And the conversation after that was very easy because we were both raised in Brooklyn.
He's so happy.
He has brought hood to Hollywood.
Oh my God. Hollywood.
So,
that was hilarious.
A lifetime of bold, game-changing work. Here is Spike Lee's masterpiece.
It most certainly is.
Of the first African-American detective in the Colorado Springs Police Department who joins forces with his Jewish colleague to infiltrate the Ku Klux Klan. Now that is funny already.
That is such a great...
But it's an unflinching look at race relations in America. Back in the 1970s, that was then, but it is just as relevant today.
Now, see, she came to rehearsal, and she practiced hers.
She's a queen. Yeah. She was not going to have any missteps tonight.
Okay.
So John David Washington, who I thought was snubbed, is actually, I don't know if a lot of people know this, but
Denzel Washington's son.
Isn't that crazy?
How about I went to the premiere of this and did not know that until after the fact. Interviewed him on the red carpet, everything, did not know that that was his son. But when he was talking, I was like, that voice sounds familiar. Because if you look at him, he looks like his mom. But he sounds, if you close your eyes and just listen to him talk, he sounds exactly like Denzel. It's
what a humble guy, right? To try and do everything on his own without...
He's sweet. And he had 4 movies out last year.
Say? Hate what?
Love, Hate.
Oh.
They're the rings that Radio Raheem wore and Do the Right Thing.
Oh, okay.
Footage from last year.
Oh my gosh, hey!
Allison, Janney, and Gary.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Okay, these are the big ones. Big.
This is Best Actor, Best Actress.
Okay.
So true. One of us playing a brash and controversial leader.
I love him.
Loving whiskey and always being enshrouded.
He's so cute.
He's so funny.
He was great on the awards circuit last year.
He looks fantastic, you guys.
Spoken, but then he just has this crazy, like, great personality.
Allison Janney is so freaking tall.
Ooh, actor. I think Rami Malek is going to take this, guys.
Oh, most definitely.
I put Christian Bale.
He's
going to be the upset, I think.
Yeah. Mina?
Rami Malek.
Yeah.
If Rami Malek doesn't win, I'm just gonna...
Yeah, I think
I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna walk out.
No,
so we talked about this during the Globes. I know you have like a certain family background, and you were saying that Rami Malek is like a really...
So Rami Malek is Egyptian. I'm Iraqi, first generation American, just like Rami, and I totally relate with him. And I think it's so important to have Arab representation in film.
Absolutely.
Where we're not just terrorists. We're
Absolutely.
We're not blowing up things.
Absolutely.
Or like speaking in Arabic in a way that sounds threatening.
Absolutely. And that's why I was glad that they did not focus on the negative aspects of Freddie Mercury's life. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm really glad that they didn't do it, and they focused on him being a musician and being part of this bigger than life rock band.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's what I was trying to say earlier, but I didn't find the words until you said what you said, so thank you.
Thank you.
Bradley Cooper is just so fine. Oh my God, he's so fine.
Happy you're here.
Sexy.
Yeah, well, she keeps looking at him.
That's his mother.
He's not looking at her.
That's his mother.
Wait, who?
No, I'm talking about Irina. Focus, girl.
I was like,
we're still evaluating the relationship.
Him.
We're still evaluating
I'm like,
the
but that's
relationship.
his mother sitting next to him. She looking at
Of
him.
course she loves him, but the question is, does Irina still love him?
No. I said that's his mother. She
Irina
looking at him because I heard y'all
cool.
say she's not even looking at him. I'm like, but that is his mother.
So this Willem Dafoe at Eternity's Gate is about
he does great
painter.
work.
I'll get to it. What's his name? Vincent Van Gogh. There we go.
Vincent Van Gogh.
Carla goes.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Goes 83, 86 in Hollywood. LOL.
Yes, it was Hollywood.
Oh my God, I love you, Rami.
Okay, FYI, but not really. I worked on a sitcom called The War at Home, and he was on it. It was his first job ever.
What?
Yes.
Rami Malek also, he used to send people pizzas, he used to send flowers.
Yeah.
He used to like literally hustle
And he would
so
put his
hard
headshots
on the pizza box.
Guys, so at the SAG Awards, I was working behind the scenes. He stopped after he won the SAG, and he was like, "Hey guys," like he turned to everyone working there. He was like, "Thanks so much for working tonight. Really appreciate it." And We're like,
He's a nice guy.
That's called being raised right. His mama raised him right.
And Vigo is not going to get the award, but I love him, and I just want to say shout out to Vigo.
Okay, here we go.
Oh my God, fantastic.
Rami.
Yes! Mina does her husband's dance! Yay!
I feel like
yes!
for my people.
Yes, Rami Malek. Yes, and yes. Yes,
so
he's
happy.
gagging right now. He's totally gagging right now.
The thing
he's like,
is,
what the hell?
His acceptance speech is gonna sound just like Freddie Mercury.
Exactly.
Exactly,
because that's how he sounds.
I didn't realize he actually talked like that.
Yeah, he does talk like that.
He didn't need the tea.
Wow, and a standing ovation.
He's very eccentric.
And
but
a
he's
standing
sweet.
ovation from the peers in Hollywood. He didn't even think he would make it here.
Look.
He didn't even think he would make it.
Okay.
I love you so much.
I have a story after his
I hope
speech
he
about
speaks
him.
in Arabic.
I love you, lady. My family, thank you for all of this. My dad didn't get to see me do. He's not, but I think he's looking down on me right now.
Oh no!
Wow.
It's a monumental moment.
Oh my gosh.
One, I'm so appreciative to all of you, to everyone who has had a hand in getting me here, to the Academy, to people who took a chance on me.
What we were talking about earlier.
Graham King, Dennis O'Sullivan, everyone.
He gonna cry.
At Fox and New Regency, thank you guys so much. I may
Aw,
not
Adam
have been
Lambert.
the obvious choice, but I guess it worked out.
He wasn't the first choice for this film.
Thank you, Queen. Thank you guys for allowing me to be the
Look at Brian.
part of your phenomenal,
He's trying not to cry.
extraordinary legacy. I am forever in your debt.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
My crew and my cast, I love you. You are my equals. You are my betters. I could have never been here without you.
He's shaking.
I think about what it would have been like to tell little Bubba Rami that one day.
Oh, stop.
I know, I'm dead. Our live chat, oh my gosh, from Mr. Robot to Bohemian Rhapsody to Oscar win, he's a remarkable actor. That's from Dave's, Golden Duck. Sky Patterson's freaking out. Ghost 8386 freaking out.
I think to anyone struggling with theirs and trying to discover their voice, listen.
We have 75 people watching us in our live chat. Also,
that's crazy.
Lived his life just unapologetically himself.
Yes,
and
he was.
The fact that I'm celebrating him and this story with you tonight is proof that we're longing for stories like this.
Yes.
I am the son of immigrants from Egypt. I'm a first-generation American. And part of my story is being written right now. And I could not
Miss
be
Mina.
more grateful.
We love
to
you.
each and
I
every
love you
one
guys.
And everyone who believed in me for this moment. It is something I will treasure for the rest of my life. Lucy Boynton, you're the heart of this film. You are beyond immensely talented. You have captured my heart. Thank you so much.
Are they dating?
They are. I didn't know that. They kissed and then they were like trying to wipe off the like lip gloss or whatever.
That's awesome. Okay, let me tell you this story about Rami. So when Rami was working on the Ward home, when he was working on the Ward home, the showrunner Rob Loderstein, Rami wasn't getting any work. People weren't really trying to hire him. They weren't checking for him, and he went to Rob and said, "Listen, can I shadow you behind the scenes? I'm thinking about maybe I should be a showrunner or a writer or a director or something." He never got the chance to take that offer up from Rob because he booked Mr. Robot. And then right in that first season of Mr. Robot, he won the Emmy, and he hasn't looked back since. I think that's such a huge, I love telling that story. I tell it to my students when I teach because it just goes to show you he thought that his path was over. He thought his journey was over, and he was looking at a different way to make a difference in the industry. And the universe was like, no, boyfriend, you're going to come over here and you're going to do this. So for everybody that's listening or watching that is an actor, a producer, a director, a writer, a cinematographer, a makeup artist, anything in those lanes, if you are in a situation right now as I am speaking to you and you are listening to me or watching me, if you think your moment is over, it's never over. You have got to believe in yourself. You've got to keep it moving and take it one day at a time. And trust me, eventually your number is bound to come up. They can't keep calling the same old people all the time.
Preach!
Yes, ma'am.
And the Oscar goes to Miss Carla. Oh my God!
I'm just saying.
Keep it short.
Look, well, that was that, but that was short.
I mean, that's important to say.
But you know, on a night like tonight, you gotta say something like that because people will watch. We may think, because this is me. So every time I do one of these shows here at AfterBuzz or Popcorn Talk or Black Hollywood Live, I swear, and I shouldn't think like this, but this is what I think sometimes. I'm like, oh, ain't nobody watching this. Ain't nobody seeing me. Nobody's paying attention to what I say. Can I tell you how many times I'm out somewhere and somebody's like, oh my God. True story. Sundance, I'll be like, what's your name? I'm like, Carla Renata. And they're like, what's your handle online? What's your handle? And I'm like, the Curvy Critic. They're like, oh my God, I watch your show all the time. I'm like, really? I'm like, really? You actually watch the show? That just goes to show you never know who's watching you. You never know who's listening to you. You just never know. So,
speaking of who's watching us,
such
and
a
who's
beautiful
listening,
message.
let's check in with our live chat.
Yes, girl. She's like, do that segue.
Yes. So Jody Petrella says, someone look up, I think Sammy was in a Twilight movie. Oh, I don't know what that means.
Rami.
You mean Rami?
Oh, Rami. Okay, sorry, a little typo. We'll look that up. We'll definitely check.
Was he? I don't think that sounds familiar.
Okay, cool. Rob says, hey gals, can't watch the Oscars, but being able to listen to it and watch you is great. Thanks for doing this. You're so welcome. So much fun.
Bringing on to
I love that we're all. Oh,
my God!
really?
Sky Patterson said,
Get out.
I'm crying. Thank you, Rami.
Yes.
I mean, Mina cried, and we all felt all the. I mean, I was.
I had all the feels, but like I said, I wasn't trying to cry my lashes off. So,
welcome to Joshua Tayback. Welcome to our live chat. He said, "Attaboy, Rami, awesome."
Yeah.
And yeah, people generally are just freaking out about it. So, Evangelina Catu said, "All Rami, welcome to our live chat, Evangelina. It's so nice to have everyone with us."
I know, but I'm really. This is, like I said earlier, it's so funny with this particular category. How up until not too long ago, everybody thought Christian Bale had a lock on this, and it just goes to show you there were more people that had the feels about Queen than they had about Dick Cheney.
I know.
I'm just saying.
Okay, so we had actor, best lead, and actresses coming up. What do we think's
Glenn
gonna
Close.
happen? So the
nominees.
I can't even.
And
I'm
the
so
nominees
shocked.
are
I can't even talk.
Jalisa Aparicio.
Yeah, well, let's just tell people.
We're actually back.
For people who can't watch the show.
Yeah. Ooh. Okay, so
that is representative. Oh, sorry.
Yeah. So,
oh my God, she looks amazing.
That's Amanda Stenberg from The Hate You Give.
Amazing.
Yay! Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
We're almost done. This is perfect.
Hi. How are you?
I'm good.
So there's
Nice to see you.
We love. Can we just shout out to our crew at AfterBuzz? We love them. They keep us
so
keep us happy. So we just gotta say we are so happy to work here and we just love everyone.
I got it,
so
baby.
much.
Got it? Okay. So what exactly is going on?
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye.
Okay.
Rice. Thank you. I did.
Here we go. We'll take.
Okay, so real quick, let's just go through the.
Okay.
Here.
So, yes, best
actress
in a leading role. We've got Yalitza Aparicio for Roma, Glenn Close for The Wife, Olivia Colman for The Favorite, Lady Gaga for A Star Is Born, and Melissa McCarthy for Can You Ever Forgive Me?
Yes.
And presenting that award right now is Representative Congressman John Lewis, who was one of the fighters of the Civil Rights Movement and the star of The Hate You Give, Amanda Stenberg.
Our nation bear the scars of that time.
He's so cute.
Regina.
I love Regina's thank you.
Hot.
I love Regina's like hood kind of stance, you know.
They're introducing Green Book.
So yeah, they are introducing Green Book.
Okay. So we were a little early.
Oh, they're introducing Green Book.
We still
We
want
were
to chat
early.
about it.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I think a lot of people feel the same way that The Hate You Give was snubbed.
The Hate You Give was snubbed, and Russell Hornsby in that film was particularly snubbed. I feel some kind of way about that. He was the father in the film. He was wonderful, wonderful. This is Green Book.
Okay,
So,
I know you weren't
thoughts?
as impressed, but I know Mina and I are just solo on this, but it's
I
fine,
really
it's fine.
liked it, but I don't think it's best
No,
picture.
it's not best picture,
Yeah.
but it was fantastic, and I do think in a different year, this could have won best picture.
Yeah, like 1993.
Oh,
snap!
Why are you being specific?
Dang!
Like, she was like 1993. Boom.
Saying,
It feels dated.
not in 2019. Come on,
It
like we
is.
don't need this.
These are the
right
stories
now.
we need
We
every year. We need
don't.
these stories
We do
every
need these
year.
stories.
We do need the stories. It isn't, but it is not a best picture
Oh, it's
story.
fantastic. Viggo Mortensen's portrayal and his commitment to the weight gain, to the accent, to representing
Oh, that's me.
the
Thank
moment
you.
of New York
is
and Brooklyn. So good.
Frances McDormand
Oh my
and
God.
Sam Rockwell are now. We're gonna. Oh gosh, it's happening.
Oh, this is Best Actress.
Okay, so I think it's the Glenn
Close.
The Glenn
The
Close.
Glenn
I want Lady Gaga to win, but it's
she's not
obviously
gonna
going to be
win.
It's gonna be Glenn
It
Close.
has
It
to
is
be
going to be Glenn
Close.
Close.
Please.
The upset will be Lady Gaga.
The upset would be Yalitza.
That too.
I mean, Yalitza did amazing, and I'm so freaking proud of her. And just seeing her
She's
herself
not even
being
an
nominated.
actress.
I disagree wholeheartedly.
No, I'm saying, no,
What do you mean?
She's not, and this was like her first thing that she's
Oh,
done.
oh,
which
But
is
yeah.
amazing.
Gabourey
I feel like
Sidibe was a
she
first-time
became-
actress for
Yeah,
Precious.
I feel
and
like-
she's-
That's what I'm saying.
I
Like,
haven't
it's so
seen
awesome.
Glenn Close all night. She's there, right? She must be, right?
She is. Yeah. So I think it's, I don't know, I'm just very happy for all the other nominees. Yalitza has a special place in my heart. When she found out that she was nominated, just her reaction just made me cry. It was beautiful. But yeah, Glenn Close, The Wife. I don't think a lot of people are talking about The Wife, and she did a magnificent job.
Yeah,
More
there she
people need
is.
to see it.
Stunning.
Yeah. Here we go. Oh, and
She needs a plate.
a lot. We're focused on food too, guys. It's here. This is so exciting.
We got food, so we're multitasking.
Olivia Colman, I thought she did a good job, but
She's not gonna win. Not enough to take it in this category.
She won the BAFTA. She's good.
she's good.
That's the one 2003.
She won in 2003
She
as
did.
well.
Oh, and she's there. She's so pretty.
Yeah.
She's playing the queen on The Crown right now.
I mean, I think it's also just an honor. This sounds really
An honor to be
cliche.
nominated.
It's an honor to be nominated.
And honestly,
it is.
Okay, I hate to be the Debbie Downer, but I'm like, Lady Gaga, yes, she was incredible, but she has so much further to go. Like, she can win many more Oscars in the future, you know what I mean? Glenn Close has been doing this for so long,
You know,
and it's just so, she's honed her craft.
It's going to come down to whether or not people are going to have the sympathetic vote in either situation, because
It's not sympathy, it's just
no, but I'm not sympathy, but there is a thing with
what do they
people.
value
There's
more?
a thing with people at the Academy when they're voting. When there's someone like a Glenn Close who's been nominated 7 times, they're like, you know what? She's been doing this for a long time. Let's give this to her.
Yeah, it's like what you give it.
I just hope Glenn takes it. I just think it's so deserved.
Thank you.
Olivia Colman.
Oh!
Wow.
Did you guys? Did you
I
guys?
did not see that coming.
Did you guys see Glenn Close's face?
Yep.
No.
She was like,
She was like, okay, all right.
Wow.
I did not see that coming.
Oh my God, Emma
Emma
Stone goes,
Stone.
oh my God.
Oh,
Wow.
what?
Wow. We
What
will
is
be talking
happening?
about this all in our after show.
No. Can I have a pen?
Wow.
Did
What?
not see that coming.
Wow.
What? What?
I'm so confused.
What?
Who is voting for this?
She was good.
Yeah,
She
but
was
like,
good, but like
Glenn Close? No. And the thing is that Glenn Close brought it. Like, she's been bringing it.
But this is the thing.
But she also brought it for the wife.
But this is the thing. Every woman in that category brought it. This was a really tough category.
this was a really good category.
I think Glenn Close was on another level.
And the wife didn't have a whole lot. Not a whole lot of people saw that film.
That's the thing. And I feel more people should have talked about it. I mean, The Favorite had like
9-10 nominations.
I wonder what she's gonna say.
She don't know what she's gonna say.
Yeah, the favorite had 10 nominations. She didn't think she was gonna win.
I'd like to thank lots of people. If, by the way, I forget anybody, I'm going to find you later. I'm going to
You guys, pad thai is good. I've never had it
If I
before.
might forget now. But Yorgos.
And this is her first nomination, first win. Olivia Colman.
With Emily and Rachel.
Really, it's her first nomination?
Loveliest women in the
I
world.
think it's one of those things where, yeah, she wasn't ready. She wasn't expecting it. Like,
I mean, you can imagine. This wasn't a hardship.
She won at the the Golden Globes, so that's...
She won the BAFTA too.
Yep, so that's a good predictor usually, but I just did not see that coming.
wow.
Or because at the Golden Globe it was split between musical comedy.
Comedy, yeah.
I hate that.
I wish Glenn Close, you've been my idol for so long. This is not how I wanted it to be. I think you're amazing.
Over 20 years ago. Thank you so much.
She must not have voted for herself.
And
Wait, what?
who made me do things
She said, this is not how I wanted it to be. So I'm like, she must not have voted for herself.
my mum and my dad.
Oh my gosh.
Well, you know.
Oh, she's so British.
My kids are at home and watching. Well, if you're not,
She's like,
then-
look.
Well, kind of, well done, but
Oh my God, she's hilarious.
this is not going to happen again.
She's like, this is not going to happen again.
And any little girl who's practicing her speech on the telly, you never know. And when I used to work as a cleaner, and I loved that job. I did spend quite a lot of my time imagining it. So please wrap up, right? Okay. And
what did she say?
She's just
She was reading the prompt saying, please wrap up.
my best friend, I love you so much. 25 years, and you've been my best supporter. And he's gonna cry.
Like, no, I'm not.
This is the best speech.
Fox, everybody, the cast, the crew, Francis, Sam.
She's rambling because she's a nervous wreck.
I love it though. It's so endearing.
But she's so endearing. She's so, yeah. There's a little bit of Olivia Colman in all of us. You know what I mean?
She's so damn humble. How are you that talented and
Oh
that
my God,
humble?
Anna's standing out at the end.
Was that? Look, Gaga got her Oscar.
She's like,
She's like, hey girl, cheers.
Don't be confused.
Del Toro!
Oh, I love
Guillermo.
you.
He is the sweetest man ever.
Okay,
What you looking
what
for, baby?
is our live chat
is there a
saying?
drink?
John Harrison, welcome. Olivia Colman was awesome. She killed
okay.
it.
It's fine.
Forget who can win Best Picture, Best Picture.
Is this
really
52?
get it.
Is that you?
Yeah, I mean, there's some surprises that we've had. Thank you.
Oh my gosh. And okay.
That was the upset. I knew at some point there was going to be an upset of the night.
You know, there's something though, like, oh look, that's perfect timing. I love it when people acknowledge people watching the Oscars and wanting to get there someday.
Oh my God.
Because there's something special. I mean, I feel like we've all
Raise your hand if you've ever practiced your award speech ever.
No.
I mean,
yeah,
It's just like, no.
really?
I mean, because I'm not an actress.
Yeah, but for any,
You can
for like
be
a host, for,
cinematographer,
for just something.
anything.
Oh, like thanks to all the little people I had to step
Oh
on.
no, not all the little.
Oh my gosh.
Not all the little people.
I'm totally kidding.
Oh my
though.
God.
This is why I need to practice.
Oh my
So,
gosh.
I mean, I think it's something that, you know, for people to be able to see themselves, you know, represented, that's one thing. Also, to be able to go for their dreams. When I was growing up and I told people that I wanted to work in this business, they would laugh at me and be like, well, I'm going to go to school and study a real thing. Like, get a real job.
Oh no, that's what they would say to you?
Yes.
That's mean.
So there's something about, you know, being celebrated among your peers, among the Academy, and all these other awards. And I know that some people are like, whatever, Oscars are stupid. They're not stupid for people.
I
And
love
think
the Oscars.
That's something that people
Well, it's
need to
aspirational, yeah.
Exactly. You can't tell someone's dreams are stupid. You know, like what they want to do with their lives
Look,
is stupid.
I've been watching the Oscars since I even knew what it was. My mother and I watch it together every year. And every year, you know, we get so excited and we have the best time. So when I actually... You want some more, Mama?
Paper towels or napkins?
When there was...
Okay.
when I had the opportunity to actually go to the Oscars and cover it and like be in that press room back there where they...
Sorry, Carla.
That's okay, baby. Be in that press room where they come in right after they win the Oscar. So right after they win, what happens is
Oh yeah, tell all of our fans.
Oh
at
yeah,
home,
so
because
for
people
those
might not know this.
I know, right?
Yeah,
so for
it's
those
fun.
of you that have never been to the Oscars, I have, and what happens when you're in the press room as a press person, they swoop after the person wins and they get their Oscar and you see them being ushered off into the backstage area. There's two crews that are standing backstage. One is Kelly and Ryan. And I think there's probably one other. I think Entertainment Tonight is back there, and maybe Access is back there, and maybe some people from Extra. But there's a couple of entertainment shows that are immediately standing right there as they come off the stage. Excuse me. So they hit them, and then they get ushered across this really long hallway. That's like, I call it like the Underground Railroad Tunnel. They take
God.
They do it. They take them through that, like this Underground Railroad Tunnel, and
You
they
guys,
take.
Carla has no chill.
I don't. No, I just
No chill.
No, I just call it like I see it. But so they take them through this tunnel to the other side of the Renaissance Hotel. They take them through the Dolby into the Renaissance Hotel where the press room is. And they take them into the press room and they hit the press room where the photographers are. They take all these pictures of them in the photog room, and then they take them out of the photog room and usher them over to the press room where there's about 200 journalists sitting in there.
I'm exhausted already.
And there's like 200.
Can you imagine?
There's 200 journalists sitting in there, and like, you know, diner style tables where we're like literally as close as we are on this sofa, and everybody's got their laptops and their Wi-Fi machines, and everybody's typing everything in real time.
Oh.
And then the people come in and you get to ask them questions, and they all look like they're glazed over and crazy when they hit the room.
Best director Guillermo del Toro won last year.
Alfonso Cuarón's gonna win because they're friends. Watch. Watch.
I love also the year before
That's a
was
good call.
another, what was his name? The
I
year
don't
before
think we should
Del
count
Toro.
out Adam McKay. I don't think we should count him out.
I don't think he's gonna win.
I love him so much.
Guillermo?
Yes.
Guillermo del Toro,
It's gonna be
del Toro is
well,
the nicest man
and
ever.
Alfonso and Iñárritu.
Oh yeah, that's yeah.
Personal films, and all of them will leave tonight with those films untouched. They will be the same.
You think I have no chill? Guillermo del Toro has no chill either. He's the best.
He's so cute.
He's the nicest man ever.
Here are the nominees
Oh my
for
God.
achievement in directing.
Ooh, I'm excited.
So first up, we've got Spike Lee in Black Klansman.
Oh no, Carla! Spike Lee could take this.
I would love for Spike Lee to
Cold
take
War,
it.
Paolo Palakowski, Yorgos Lanthimos,
Okay.
The Favorite,
Olivia Colman just won. You never know.
Alfonso Cuarón, Roma,
That's gonna be
I think
Alfonso.
Spike Lee might be the wild card here.
and Adam McKay Vice. I mean,
This is another one of those categories where it could be an upset.
It could be an upset.
What do you win for both
Here we go,
cinematography
here we go,
and
hold on.
directing though?
Name I can't pronounce.
Alfonso.
yes!
Told you we were friends.
Yes!
I'm mad that Spike Lee didn't win for Best Director though. Damn, that hurts my feelings.
I'm excited.
Wow.
This is his 4th Oscar.
What
His
is the
second
Academy?
tonight. His second tonight.
Is there a reason the Academy loves him so much?
He's
I know he's
talented.
great, but like what
He's
is
great.
it?
He's amazing. Are you serious, Amy? I wrote Spike Lee.
I wrote Spike Lee too.
I wrote Spike Lee, but I think, yeah, I really want. These are my people. I love this.
Oh, he's so cute.
His face is red.
I hope my Guillermo doesn't get old. I want to thank so many people. Obviously, Yalitza Aparicio
Yes.
and Tavira.
Yes.
They are the film. They are truly the film.
They are
she's
truly the
beautiful.
film.
Amazing cast and crew. Gabriela Rodriguez and Nicolas Ellis, my producers.
I saw this tweet on social media and I retweeted it. It was a compilation / like a weird, interesting edit of, not to get too political, but of Trump saying stuff about Mexicans bringing, lots of bad things to the country.
Yeah.
And then it's intercut with Cuarón and Iñárritu and
I saw
Del
that too.
Toro.
It was good.
And it's just like, the Oscar goes to, and then you see all these talented people. It's like, it's kind of like what you said, Mina, and I think that we can all agree on this, that you can't treat a whole race of people a certain way because you don't like certain things. And I feel like these men, these Mexican men bringing these awards home with them is just so empowering. And now he's thanking people.
Workers in the world without work rights,
a character that historically had been relegated in the background in cinema.
John Harrison on our live chat says Alfonso well deserved. A lot of people agree.
So he's shining a light on domestic workers around the world.
Yeah.
So
we never hear their story. We never hear Levo's story.
Muchas gracias, Alivo. Muchas gracias a mi familia.
Yes.
Muchas gracias, México. Y sobre todo, muchas gracias, Otaku y Olmo. Gracias, gracias, gracias.
You guys. Oh my gosh.
His
wow.
babies are so cute.
Not what I expected, but I'm glad it happened.
No, those are the kids in the movie.
I said not what I expected, but I'm glad it happened.
yeah. There's something too. So I lived in Mexico for 4 years, and to be able to see people speaking Spanish on the Oscars is just like, wow. It's really cool.
That was really beautiful.
Best picture prediction.
Best picture.
Oh,
prediction.
final one of the night.
Oh my God, we made it. Can I just say thank you to everyone who stuck with us from the very beginning. We have our diehards who were with us. We have some new people with us. 79 people with us right now. And I just want to say thank you. We have an after show after this. We're going to do a recap of everything. Best dress, best speeches, prediction, who won, who got snubbed. So stay tuned. That was going to be on AfterBuzz TV. But for now, we've got Best Picture to talk about.
This is so hard.
Guys.
It's hard because there's not one that stands out. I'm not
like for people who maybe don't know. Why don't we go down the list?
Yeah.
I don't think it's going to be Vice.
Who else?
Yeah.
So we got Black Panther, Black Klansman, Bohemian Rhapsody, The Favorite, Green Book, Roma, A Star Is Born, and Vice. Let's just point out the fact that I don't think Vice has won anything this evening.
No.
So the fact that they might win Best Picture is like, we don't know, but it could happen. Because this, again, is one of those categories where it could be an upset.
Yeah, right. And they expanded the number of nominees in this one, so now I think it's 7, right?
2, 4, 6,
and
8.
so 8.
Yeah.
So it's 8. So it's a big pool. There's a lot of competition, a lot of talent.
I'm already saying it's not Green Book. It's not Green Book. It's not Black Panther. Sorry,
It's
Carl.
not A Star Is Born.
Carl thinks
It's Black Panther.
My
How
favorite
amazing
Bohemian
would that
Rhapsody.
be?
My favorites were Bohemian Rhapsody, A Star Is Born, and Vice, but I don't think any of those are going to win because I don't think they're good enough, even though they were my favorite movies.
I think it's gonna be.
Rhapsody's
I think it's gonna be Black Panther.
I think it's going to be
And you know what would be great about Black
gonna be
Panther
Black
winning?
Klansman.
The great thing about Black Panther winning is that not only has a superhero never been nominated in that category, but if it wins, it'll be the first superhero movie to ever win an Oscar.
Batman was nominated in that category.
Dark Knight
No, it wasn't.
Dark Knight wasn't? It was a different category?
No.
It was just Heath Ledger that won.
Just Heath Ledger. That
It
was
was
it.
so exciting for Black Panther to be nominated in the first place. Then now I'm like, what if it does? What if it does
Final
win?
predictions, though?
Yeah, what's your say?
I'm sticking with Black Panther.
Okay,
I'm gonna say Black
Look
Klansman.
at Julia Roberts. She looks so pretty.
I put Vice.
And I'm going to go with Bohemian Rhapsody. The panel is divided. Once again, we started out divided, we got together, now we're ending divided.
Look how gorgeous she is. Oh my
Best
God.
dress.
Movie
Give me the
star.
pen, Amy.
Yes.
Films nominated for Best Picture. Each is unique in its story.
Oh gosh.
Fantastic.
Oh my gosh.
Woo!
But they
What a
prove
night.
Once again, that regardless of who you are or where you live,
Yes.
these are films that connect us.
Didn't we just say that?
Once again, here are the
Oh,
nominees.
Shadow
Did she hear us?
Bryce, welcome. So many new peeps. Ooh,
You guys.
All right, guys. If you're on our live chat, now's the time. If you haven't said anything all night, give us your predictions. Best Picture. It's the 91st Annual Academy Awards. This is the big one. This is everything.
I think there will be screaming regardless, so just be careful, with your ears. Oh my gosh.
Oh my God. I thought the kids were gonna drown in Roma. I was so scared.
Oh yeah.
Oh, and they show the kissing scene of us. I mean,
I want it to be A Star Is Born, but it's not going to be.
Okay. Oh my God.
how beautiful.
Oh my God.
Could Roma win twice?
Oh my God. Bohemian Rhapsody.
Green Book.
What?
Get the fuck out
Didn't I
of
say this was going to be an upset category?
No!
I am so upset right now.
Wow.
Upset, you love this movie.
No, but it doesn't deserve Best Picture.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. I am thrilled right now.
I'm not thrilled. I liked it, but not for
I
Best
am
Picture.
so happy.
Wow.
This is not. It is not 1993, guys.
What the heck?
I'm not happy. This Despite the laughing, I'm not happy.
Where's Octavia? I know she walking up to the stage.
I don't think this deserves Best Picture.
It was fantastic. It was funny. It had heart. It had a message. It's for everyone. Viggo Mortensen's performance. He didn't. He's been snubbed as Best Actor this whole season, but at least he was on an Oscar-winning film.
Wonder what this speech is gonna be like.
We need to start by thanking
There's
our
Octavia.
friends at Artistic Media who have been with us all along.
She's having a moment in Hollywood, man. This is huge for her.
We can't overlook Universal and E1 and Lionsgate.
Shocked. 94 people with us right now. Wow, Green Book, John Harrison.
Wow.
Marty said no way, buy Oscars. 5674 says I did not like Green Book, so you kind of agree.
I like Green Book, I just don't think it deserves
John
Best
Harrison
Picture.
said wow. We're all shocked. I think I'm the only one that's like happy on this panel right now.
There are approximately 3 women there.
Thank you very much. You know,
Doesn't mean it was a bad movie.
No, but that's not enough sides of a story to be
loving
told.
each other despite our differences.
That's a really good point.
I just, every time I see him, I just can't get over the fact that this is the same person that did Dumb and Dumber. I'm just, that's just funny to me.
I think it's incredible.
That is just hilarious to me. It is incredible, but it's funny all at the same time.
I like this dress happening.
I know that red is cool.
I'm not having that dress. That's Linda.
Oh, Carlini.
Yeah, his moment.
Also, you may have noticed I didn't get to thank a lot of people before, so I'm going to jump in. I want to thank
Give
Steven
other people a
Spielberg,
chance to say
Ron
thank you.
Meyer, Brian and Aileen Roberts, Octavia Spencer.
Yes.
Steven Spielberg produced this? I did not know that.
I think maybe it was just get influenced thing.
I was really hoping Wakanda was going to be up there. I'm like, dang.
Wow, Vice got like nothing.
Nothing.
I'm surprised by that.
You know who especially got nothing? Amy Adams. Nothing. Because at least Sam Rockwell got BAFTA, and then Christian Bale got the
Amy
Globe.
Adams is such a
Amy
great
Adams got
actress.
nothing
I'm
this
not worried
entire
about her.
season.
She's gonna win plenty
No,
of
of course,
Oscars
but I'm
in the
just
future.
saying,
You
like,
just
she
like you
completely
want
got
them.
nothing.
Yeah, you want them to win.
I love Amy Adams, but I did not love her in Vice.
She wasn't that good in Vice. She was
I thought
okay.
she did well.
That scene with her telling him whether
To get
or not
his act together?
Yes, I was like, oh girl, no.
You know what? Claire Foy also did really well in First Man.
Oh, and she's closing it out. Interesting.
She got snubbed too.
That's why she's closing it out.
For Homecoming, like Emmy.
And she also did something with
No,
Lucas
I'm
Hedges,
talking. I'm not talking about her. I'm talking
Claire
about.
Foy.
Claire Foy, yeah. I didn't even see Claire Foy.
She did get snubbed for
Wow,
Boy
wow,
Race. Boy
wow,
Race
wow,
got
wow.
snubbed all the way around.
Okay,
Boy
guys.
Erased, yeah.
Boy Race was
Let's
a
just
great
go over
film.
final thoughts. I am shook. I'm exhausted.
Okay, so
I
let's
have
do
all
a-
the feels. Guys, just like quick, what's the biggest takeaways, final thoughts? We have our after show, so we're gonna talk all in depth about everything.
Biggest takeaway is I wish they did Best Picture first, so I wouldn't end the show feeling like shit.
Wow!
That's
Tell us how you really feel.
Is that how you really feeling right
That's
now?
how I really feel
Mina
right
Makes
now.
Magic is not feeling magical right
I'm
now.
not.
But we're
I'm
gonna
not.
turn
Alright,
things
so-
around. Carla?
So this is what I think. I think it was a very invigorating Oscars broadcast. I did not miss it not having a host. I really enjoyed the musical performances that we did have, minus the Ballad of Buster Scruggs.
Your favorite?
There were more than a few surprises for me, but they were well. You know, you can't watch the Academy Awards without not knowing that there's going to be some surprises somewhere in the bunch. It is not always smooth sailing. No awards show is, because we can't predict how the members of the Academy are going to vote. So us as the viewers just have to sit and watch it and go with what our gut says as a person that loves movies and is passionate about film. But, you know, at the end of the day, people vote and they make their voices heard, and they made their voices heard loud and clear. There were a lot of people of color that won tonight. We had some Latino people winning. Black Panther got some love. Spike Lee didn't get that Best Director Oscar, but he still got an Oscar. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I thought it was important for Spike Lee to walk away from this ceremony tonight with a competitive Oscar. You know, they gave him an honorary Oscar a little while back. That's very different than being in a competition and having your peers say that you're the best.
Yeah.
So,
We'll talk more about that in our after show.
Yeah.
Amy, thoughts?
Yeah, I agree. I really liked it not having a host. I think that I was a little bit weary. I mean, hello, we're hosts. So, but I think they did a really good job. I also loved some of the surprises that we got. after seeing 47 of the 52 nominated films, I'm just glad that I was able to really expand my horizons, and I think that's also what the Oscars does, being able to see short films that you wouldn't have otherwise, and really try to explore those in documentary features. So go watch some movies, guys.
Yeah. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely.
It was so well organized, by the way. This was probably the one Oscars I watched where I wasn't bored for a second. There was always something going on.
You had us with you the whole time, and the people in our live chat. So,
but you guys, it's still clocked in at 3:20.
I think this was the best organized Oscars we've had yet.
Totally.
I really think so. I missed the opening number that they had last year with like La La Land
but
or 2 years ago.
Queen was pretty good. We'll
it was
talk
good.
about that too. Some things we didn't hit that I think we should talk about in our after show. Fashion. We can definitely. We have some top favorites. We were making notes this whole time. We're going to talk more about people that got snubbed because there were a lot of people, a lot of upsets.
There really were.
And gift moments.
Gift moments. Giftable.
Giftable moments.
There we go. We got it there. We got it there eventually.
But yeah,
Jennifer Hudson was my favorite.
Amazing. But yeah, we'll have more for you on AfterBuzz TV. Thank you guys so much for joining us. We're going to have more comments in our live chat. I'm Anna K. Thomas. Thanks for being with us. And to my left,
I'm Amy Cassandra Martinez.
Hey everyone, I'm Mina Wahab and I'm not depressed. I overall really like the Oscars, just a little salty, a little bitter about the ending.
And I'm Carla Renata, and usually you can catch me at 5 o'clock doing the Curvy Film Critic over at Black Hollywood Live, but I'm here with my ladies today and it was wonderful. So catch us right now over at AfterBuzz TV where we're doing our recap of the 91st Annual Academy Awards.
See you guys soon.
From producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire